Cheers.
What's going on, fellas? Cheers.
We in here.
So you was telling me Always Sunny, Danny DeVito. Do you think that's when it kind of like picked up?
Yeah, for sure. Season 2 it picks up from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like Danny DeVito too because it's like I don't know if you heard of the stuff with Matilda. That movie.
Oh yeah, where he took care of that girl while her mom
he
was
took
done.
care
Wait,
of that.
what happened?
So the child actor from Matilda that played Matilda.
Right.
I think her mom had like cancer or something, and Danny DeVito like took care of her while her mom was in the hospital, like paid for
He was
her
like the dad on that movie, right?
He was the piece
The-
of shit
the
dad,
piece of
but,
shit
car
dad.
salesman.
but like in real life, he was being like a great guy, and,
fucking
like
awesome dude.
genuinely taking care of that girl.
Wow.
Danny
That's crazy.
DeVito's awesome.
Danny DeVito is kind of like
He's
one of those
a
national treasure.
Yeah,
he
for
is
sure.
for sure.
Who else is in that national treasure like area?
Nick Cage. Sorry.
For like a whole
Sorry.
different reason.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
Okay,
you.
I love
like
Nick Cage
Betty
for that.
White obviously is like a national treasure. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
His-
I like Snoop Dogg. I'm okay with that.
I like Snoop Dogg. He's a big.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. Like if Snoop Dogg died, I don't think I would care.
I don't think I would care either. But as far
Like
as
if Danny DeVito dies, I'll be genuinely sad.
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people would be sad for Snoop Dogg too.
yeah,
Like people
yeah.
like, oh fuck, Snoop
He's like
Dogg
one of the
died.
biggest.
Like that guy
icons.
smoked himself to death finally. Like
Dude,
what the
oh
fuck?
my God.
We saw this coming.
Apparently, he paid like somebody to roll his weed, like
We hit it.
$60K a year or something, just to always roll blunts.
That's just
all he does.
that's just
Stuff
his
like
friend. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, he's
Like,
just like-
his buddy.
this. Yeah,
He's like, I'll give you a job. Don't worry.
that's crazy. Yeah, I can see Nick Cage,
And Nick Cage.
Samuel Jackson,
Samuel Jackson. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman for sure.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say
Denzel.
Samuel L. Jackson too.
Yeah, I think
I don't know about Denzel's falling off so hard though.
Dude, Equalizer 3 though. Have you seen it?
No,
Yeah, I haven't either, but I heard it's good.
there's
full of
3
shit,
of them.
actually.
Never.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
made it
Whenever
to
the
the
third one
first
came
one.
out, that's what I said. I was like, what the fuck?
There's 3 of these motherfuckers.
I don't think I've ever seen.
I haven't
any of
seen I haven't seen any of them.
Jesus.
Yeah,
them. The fuck?
yeah. Denzel has kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
What's the last good movie? I mean, I'm sure there's.
It was like early 2000s. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he was nominated for an Oscar for whatever that
What was
means to
Training
anybody.
Day?
Training
was
Day-
like 90.
Training Day
or
fucking-
something,
For
99.
Fences, which was like a
Oh yeah, I
cover
didn't
of a
see
play, like a theater play. But yeah,
I feel like the
that.
last.
Well, Book of Eli.
Book of Eli was good.
But that's probably the most recent one that I can think of.
Yeah, that was
actually.
a good one.
Gary Oldman in that.
Man on Fire, 2004.
Man on Fire was good.
Was
I
it
mean,
like
he's
Manchurian Candidate. Was that in there
Denzel
somewhere,
is
too?
like a top tier actor. It's just I'm just trying to think of like what he's done
Yeah.
lately to kind of.
He did a movie called The Little Things with Rami Malek, the guy that played
Oh yeah,
Freddie Mercury,
Yeah.
and Jared Leto.
and Robot.
Fuck
Oh.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, for sure.
Mis-
Is that- he plays a
Mr.
really good
Robot
character.
is a great show.
Oh yeah, I heard it was
it's
good.
with Rami
It's-
Malek. But yeah, those 3 are in that movie. It's a pretty good movie. It's like a little thriller, like crime, murder, mystery type thing. But it's a pretty good movie.
I bet
I
you like.
enjoy
What about Love, Death, and Robots? Have you watched that?
Maybe.
That's right up your alley. It's on Netflix. Kind of like an anime style like version of Black Mirror.
I think I've seen a little bit of that.
Yeah, there's. I always like that. It was pretty
Dude,
cool.
there was a crazy like animated sci-fi thing I saw on HBO. I don't remember what the fucking name of it was though, but it was like people trapped on another planet, and the animations were like a weird fucking shroom trip.
Oh, that's Midnight Gospel.
The Midnight Gospel.
Mm-mm.
That's not it. Like very neon colored-y.
It's like almost like pastel-y, and there's like weird aliens and shit all
It's
in the
gotta
show.
be Midnight Gospel.
Is it? What's it on?
It's called Scavenger's Reign. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
Scavenger's
I've
Reign.
never heard of that.
I just saw it one day and I was like, I'll watch this. And dude, it's fucking weird.
Really?
It is weird. It's good, but it's fucking weird.
Okay. What
That's
kind of weird shit? Like what Brian, what's some weird movies for you or like weird shows?
I mean, I feel like
when you hear weird, where does your mind go?
I feel like if people hadn't known us like for a while and then we showed them House of a Thousand Corpses, it wouldn't connect. But they'd be like, this is a weird fucking movie.
Okay.
But like, that's like a pretty standard movie, I guess.
That
for, like,
is,
the
yeah.
90s,
House of
but
Thousand Corpses is definitely weird.
Is that Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It's probably my favorite horror movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just weirdly not a horror guy. I don't know.
That's
so
strange
strange,
to
yeah.
me.
It just doesn't click with me.
That's so
Dude,
strange.
as a kid, I fucking hated it, and I wouldn't watch scary movies or like do haunted houses.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was a little scared of haunted houses.
They scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to do it.
If you
Yeah.
told me that there's a guy who has his dick pierced, he's automatically a horror fan.
Dude,
You think they
In
would
my
go
brain.
hand in hand?
In my brain, it's automatic.
Dude, it's weird. There was this girl that was a waitress at a restaurant I patroned and would get drunk in a lot because it's a brewery place.
Nice.
And she was like super pierced up and stuff. And she got mad at me because I was like, I don't really like horror. And she's like, you're soft as fuck. What the fuck is this? And I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, just what the
That's
fuck?
fucking funny.
Dang, she's ragging on you because you don't like
She's
horror
kind of
movies.
hot though.
So you're like, okay, that's kind of cool.
So I didn't say bitch.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
When I got
Actually,
there,
I
was
might
like,
have. I was probably pretty
But when
drunk.
I went to the bathroom, I said,
"You
bitch.
bitch."
Have you seen the, I don't know if you watched The Office, but there's a deleted scene where they're on the cruise and Daryl orders like some shots. Let me get 2 more shots.
I did see this.
And
I think
Angela
I-
goes,
yeah.
have you had a nut? She said, bitch.
You just
He goes,
yeah.
bitch, what you say? He goes, yeah, maybe you're right. I have had enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Such a good scene.
Have you ever been at a? Does Wholesale do any like Christmas parties or anything?
No,
That's
just bonuses.
okay. Well,
That's nice.
At least that's
fucking,
not
fucking
yeah.
Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me cash.
Right,
That's
right.
great.
I just wondered. I've always wanted to know like what some of those people would be like, just shit faced drunk.
Mormons don't drink.
Yeah.
They straight,
true.
they
Oh,
straight
wow.
up. They straight up don't.
That's like 90% of the, or at least like 70%.
It's. I mean, Tim owns it, and then like Kevin
Yeah.
and Emily basically run the plant.
Right.
Kevin basically runs the company by himself now. Tim's mostly retired.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna sell it to Kevin soon, but I don't know.
Dude, yeah, we started watching Always Sunny like a month ago, and I was just like, it's kind of like The Sopranos, where I'm like, dude, it's 2024. Watch the shit. You know you're gonna like it.
Yep.
You know it's funny.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be good. Just fucking watch it. And
I've never watched The Sopranos.
I haven't either.
Me neither.
Mm.
I
You
haven't
watch The Wire?
I heard
No, I've
that
heard it's
is-
really good.
I heard it's like top 10 all time. Yeah,
It's so good. It's a little dated because they have like pagers and shit in there now, but
right,
like
yeah.
Fucking
it's
beepers.
that shit still is so good.
That's cool.
a lot of people put that as like their top show.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that a lot too.
I don't know what my top show is. Probably It's Sunny, honestly, because I love
Really?
comedy. I love
love it.
laughing.
I love that.
Same.
And it's so fucked up and like
It's so fun. There's no line.
there is a line. They've in the past they've done blackface
Oh.
and they have
But they did it though.
They did it.
The
and
Office
they,
did blackface.
Yeah.
they
the Office did
themselves have
blackface.
removed those episodes like
Yeah.
willingly,
Yeah,
and they're like, we shouldn't have done that. Even though like
That's fair.
there's a lot of racial. They always made fucking D do it. Stupid.
Right.
We went to one time we were in, I think we were going to like IKEA or something in Atlanta. We stopped by an Outback, and the one actually by the Tanker outlets. We stopped by that one, and our waitress was just like D. Like you would have thought she was doing a fucking bit.
Really?
It was so obnoxious. It was horrible.
Oh my god.
But the food was, that's an Outback story.
Right.
The podcast.
Right.
It's content, baby.
Hey. Y'all been to this Outback up here yet?
No,
Dude, we haven't, but everybody has, and I'm like,
I got a gift card for Christmas.
dude, it's so funny when like a new restaurant opens up.
It's not even new. It's fucking a chain.
Exactly. That's where I'm getting at. It's
But,
like,
New.
like when a new chain opens up, people are like, "Oh, have you went to the new Outback?" I'm like, "It's an Outback. There's one on Haywood Road. If I really
they redid
loved
the
it,
menu or
I would have just went."
Well, see,
to,
I say that, but like the one on Haywood Road's pretty good. The one in Anderson has fucked me over like 3 times in a row. I'll never go back.
Yeah, that's because who goes? You can't go to Anderson now.
Because I lived in Williamson forever,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, exactly. I did too, and Anderson sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's trash. But
I work in Pendleton. It's horrible.
oh god, why?
I mean, it's good money.
Eh.
It's pretty good. I
So-
get paid for the kids.
what made you get your dick pierced? You was just like, "Fuck it."
Fuck it.
That's why. That's wild out there. That's
Why-
wild
why
shit.
I don't know.
Does it make it feel better? Is that what they say?
That's what they say. I get away.
It hurts like a motherfucker right now.
Nah, it hurt for about the first week. Like all last week, dude. I was like, I'm about to just say fuck it and wear sweatpants to work.
So
dude.
they
This
had
shit
to
sucks.
stick a fucking like rod kind of down through a little
It's
bit.
like a plastic tube, and they got to stick it in there. It's instead of like a flat bottom, it's like at an angle. But then when they pierce, it goes into the tube, so it doesn't like pierce anything else.
oh,
smart.
Yeah.
And then
That's really
they
smart.
feed the jewelry through on the back of that.
That's smart.
No, I did not
Some
like
hardcore
that shit. It was very weird, just like having my soft dick out with a very hot woman in the first place.
Have you?
That
busted,
is weird.
Have you busted a nut since?
Yeah,
How was it?
pretty good.
Better.
I
was a nut.
Hey, I don't know how
It
y'all
was a-
do, but like, I have my male sex toys. I like
Oh.
using vibrators on my dick.
No
Oh,
shit.
okay. This is
And like
fucking-
now there's like a fucking rod in there that fucking vibrates it from the inside out too.
Oh wait, hold on. You can like set the. Is it like Bluetooth to your phone?
Nah, no. I just take a fucking vibrator and stick it on there.
press
Oh,
the
wow.
button.
It's just like a magic wand. Y'all
never-
have wives. Please tell me y'all use vibrators on your wives. Like, come on.
Nope.
I don't.
Never have.
Uh-uh.
Y'all gotta spice this shit up.
Maybe
Y'all
maybe.
talking to a fucking freak right
Yeah,
here. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Cheers, man. Cheers, guys.
Fuck it. Like,
Okay. What about ass stuff? You get stuff shoved up your ass?
I have had things shoved up my ass.
Really?
Yeah. It's-
Not into it?
Mm.
Into it?
Maybe like a finger while you're getting your dick sucked or something, but
Yeah.
anything else.
Does it make
Seems
you
like
like?
The
Is it
whole
like?
thing.
So like when like I've never really been with a girl to stick their finger up my ass. That seems kind of like.
Hey, I'll try anything once.
No, I'm cool
You've
with it,
never
but like
been with a girl that would do it.
Yeah.
He never has. Is what he said.
Yeah, not to stick a finger up my
I
ass.
was married. So, I mean, I've been with that girl since I was like 19 or 20 years old.
Right.
And now it's fucking, but like that's a long time. Like
Was
10,
you just
12.
like, hey, you want to just
Yeah, we tried
pop it
everything.
in there?
Hey, fuck
I
it,
feel
let's
you.
try everything.
Yeah. I respect that though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Some people are not open about that kind of
Well,
shit.
I'll try anything. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It just seems like unhygienic to me. But however,
Bro, I have a bidet.
However.
My ass stays clean.
he just got one. However,
I have a
it's
bidet
so
now.
good.
I
Yeah.
got
Dude.
like a screw on like cheap attachment one. But
Same.
Yeah,
It's the shit though.
it is. It's
I
so.
see what
It's,
you did there.
hey, whoa,
It's
whoa,
good.
whoa! Wait till you eat some spicy ass food,
Oh, it feels
and then
good.
your ass be burning. Just cool it right off. Cool it
Yeah.
off. You'll never.
I
get
will
that from
say,
anything
dude,
else.
like when I plugged it in the other day, I was like, let me just see if this thing. I was like down, kind of like sitting in front of the toilet, so the toilet's like right here.
I just blast yourself in the face.
Almost, it's shaved, like almost shaved the fucking. It was
Skin off my
I was like, God, almost hit me right in the eye.
If people that don't know about it come over to your house and just like, what the fuck is this? They'll just no. They'll just shoot it into your fucking room. They won't even sit down there and be like, why is there a knob here? Psst, and just like launch it out.
You've had that happen?
Yeah,
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Have you ever like shot water into your asshole,
yeah, dude, get it clean.
like inside the asshole, like almost an enema?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I did that in the shower the other day, like a month ago.
Damn.
Well, I mean, my bidet will get it a little bit.
Well, I don't.
Yeah,
have a
we'll
bidet.
get up in there. You get up in
I
there a
don't
little
have
bit.
bidet, so I mean, I've used one. I could use one whenever I went to Europe, and then I used one last weekend.
Last
whenever I
week,
shit
yeah.
at his house and downstairs actually.
We don't have the hot water hooked up because the sink's way too like it's in front of like it sits like this.
The hot water's where it's at.
Yeah, but like to run that from
I'm cool with the cold water.
yeah, it doesn't bother me
It-
either.
yeah, it wasn't that
It
bad.
almost like wakes me up in the morning a little bit.
It does.
Oh,
It
wow.
wakes you up a little bit.
Just a
and,
little bit, not
Get
much.
you going a little bit.
Kinda, yeah. Like, ooh, it's like ice cold water in your asshole a little bit.
Dude,
kinda.
every time somebody tries to give me shit about it, I'm like, all right, picture yourself, nice summer day, you're barefoot outside, you step in dog shit.
Paper towel.
Are you just gonna paper towel your
Paper
fucking
towel.
foot off, or are you gonna get the hose pipe and blast
Didn't,
your foot clean? Like,
didn't Daniel Tosh make that joke?
I don't even.
Oh, that's where I heard it from. I always say that because I heard it from him. I just rob him, but
I mean, it's honestly
it's so true.
Like,
It's so
honestly,
true. It's funny when you get a bidet, you're just like, oh man, now I'm like
I've been
one of those,
living.
I'm one of those bidet like posh bidet people who are like,
It gets to a point where
you
you're,
smear your shit.
You don't want
bro."
to shit at work.
dude. I don't shit at work.
Exactly.
I exclusively shit in the one toilet in my house that has a bidet on it.
Dude, people used to go in that office because the shitter's right there and just shit and leave the door open and just like walk out.
That's
Dude, Tim
legendary. I
Conklin
did
would
I
blow
did
that
a few times.
motherfucker up.
I've done that a few times.
It work, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, with the one at wholesale.
Oh,
Whenever
for
I
real?
rode with Dad,
He just like pops in, just shits, and leaves the door
I
open,
gotta
walks
take a
out.
shit, and Dad's like, "All right, I'll
God
go grab this
damn,
glass."
IPAs, dude.
No, that was when I wasn't drinking, man. I was like 15. That was before I started drinking, like a year.
We took him to New Orleans when he was like
On
what,
Halloween, Bourbon Street,
like
16 years old.
16.
I've never been.
It's a
fucking
fucking
crazy.
party, dude. Go on
crazy.
Halloween, dress up.
It's so
It
hard
gets
for
a
me to
little
get out 'cause
freaky
I
out
got
there.
a kid now, so like I can't just be.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have kids.
Yeah, don't.
Mine
Mine was an accident, but like I love him to death, but don't.
I've like,
If you like free time and like being able to get out and do shit, don't.
I got a lot of animals, but I can just get a house sitter, or they can just stay at home. You know,
I mean,
It's
like,
just
my
like a
kid's in
day.
my mom's house right now, but he has fun over there. And I mean, now I get a little bit more time, but I got him all 5 days of the week, and then every other weekend he's mine. His mom only keeps him every other weekend.
That's cool.
I mean, fuck her. So like,
Yeah.
but, yeah, no, I mean, it's good, and I mean, it's mostly because I like right beside his school, like 5 minutes away. It's just literally right down the road,
Yeah.
and she had to move to fucking the ghetto in Spartanburg.
Oh,
Murderberg. That's my
Murderberg.
buddy.
Yeah,
Mitch
first
Schultz calls it.
the first weekend that like our kid went there, she was like, I'm pretty sure there's a drive by at like 1 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah, she told my kid it was. She could somehow convince my child it was just fireworks and go back to sleep. And I was like, "What the fuck are
what the
you
fuck are you putting our kid around?
Damn.
Damn.
That's Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, good movie. You ever seen Boys in the Hood?
doing?" Is that
Spike Lee, right?
Might be.
I think it's
Is that
Spike
the
Lee.
one? Does that have Ice Cube in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young
yeah,
Ice Cube
and,
Gooding
Lawrence
Jr.
Fishburne.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Because Lawrence Fishburne's the dude's dad or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Dude,
a good. That's a banger movie.
That's
Yeah.
that's a handsome dude.
Yeah, he's
That's a
got
very
he's
handsome
got
fella.
charisma. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
The jawline.
Yeah.
Great shape. He's like, yeah, fuck. You're talking to the black cop.
Oh, dude, he's in the new fucking John Wicks too. Y'all seen
Oh,
John
is he- I've
Wicks?
seen the first one.
I've seen
sorry,
the first
one
two.
and the
I
fourth one.
haven't.
Is he in
I've
there?
seen all 4. He's
Is he in the fourth one?
I think so.
Well, I watched the fourth one in theaters. I don't remember. I did fall asleep.
I met Chris Harris out one night. It was like Chris Harris and
This seems so off topic.
well, we went to you talking about being drunk at like falling asleep in the movie theaters. I was fucking hammered one time. I met them out to get like to watch some Transformers piece of shit movie, And and I just fell asleep, passed out drunk, woke up. It was pouring down rain. Didn't have no idea where I parked. I was like, where the fuck did I park? The fuck did I park? I was just drunk and then passed out.
Bro, I went to the movies with Chris Harris one time. Remember when they used to sell those fucking purple like tall boy cans that were just called Drank?
Yeah.
And it would just like put you to sleep. I was like, it'd be funny if I drank one of these fucking things. All right, whatever. I drank it, and he took me to see some piece of shit movie with that guy from Eric from that 70s show, like some party movie around that guy. I don't remember
he was
I don't remember a minute of the goddamn movie. I was like nodding out as soon as we sat down.
Jesus.
I don't remember leaving. Apparently, on my way home, I drove myself home from his house. I apparently stopped at my drug dealer's house, smoked weed with him. I didn't have any money, so he was just smoking me out for free, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. And then I just wake up the next day in my bed, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Drank.
Dude, next time I go to buy weed, it's Stefan. I don't know if you know him. Big black guy.
Maybe. I don't think I know.
That's what we used by.
That is not enough description.
Yeah.
I don't remember his last name. I went to elementary school with the guy. But
went to BHP?
I think so. Yeah, went to BHP.
I know
Yeah.
you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was
Man, you're like ratting this guy out right now.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
this shit's like it's been 10
Oh,
15
yeah, you
years
don't
at
do
this
it no more?
point.
Okay.
I don't fucking know what he does. I don't smoke weed anymore.
Stefan. Big black dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I can't think of his last name.
That's the exit with the Waffle House.
I can't even think of his last name. But anyways, next time I went to go buy weed from him, he was like hugging me and telling me he loved me and shit. I was like, what the fuck
He
happened
was on
last
some
night?
like, oh shit.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, he was dating that.
He was hugging you, telling you he loved you.
Yeah, he hugged me and told
Like
me
in a, like a, I love you, brother. It was good to see you. Or is it like a
he
I love
hugged
you,
me and
man.
was like, I love you, bro, and like shook my hand and gave me weed, gave me extra. This man had never given me extra.
Man, you like opened a gateway to this. Like,
I don't
you
know
opened some kind of like
what the fuck I did. I was
Spiritual experience.
I was completely blackout. I was like, how the fuck did they sell this drink in a gas
man.
station? To like, I did.
Drink.
You know, no,
What's it
no
like?
age requirement.
kind of like a Four Loco or something. Like
No, it was
I
like
don't
a.
remember. I
It was
never
like a
had that.
sleep drink.
Oh, it was like melatonin type.
Yes.
It
was called Drink, and
or
like
some shit.
yeah, it wasn't medicine. It was just make you sleepy, like a bunch of melatonin or something.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
That shit made you black
Jesus
out.
Christ.
Blacked out.
Hell yeah.
I did all kinds of shit. I don't even know what
How
the
many
fuck.
times have you been blackout drunk?
Quite a few.
4.
Like where you don't remember shit.
Like
Maybe some snapshots.
One night.
one night at the party trailer, I remember. I got
At John
very-
Michael's.
Yeah.
Shout out to John
Shout
Mike.
out.
Bro, at John Michael's house at the party trailer in the woods, baby. We had a bottle of Everclear,
Of course.
and I just tipped that bitch up and started chugging on it. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Oh my god.
Apparently, like, yeah, dude.
That's a bad
Can
start
you just
to a
like
night.
Apparently
handle
I tried
you
to-
could just you just love pain.
I'm
Like, you
a-
could just
I'm a-
handle the fucking pain. And you're like, I don't give a
This
fuck.
was after like 6 beers already. I was already tipsy when I did it. Like,
Okay, it helps because they start
It's not gonna
tasting
burn
like
as much.
water at some point, right?
Bro,
Everclear
I had-
will never taste like water.
I had a guy.
but it helps.
I had a guy when we were in high school. My brother met him, and then like I met him through my brother. It was my weed dealer. He sold the good shit, the expensive shit.
Yeah.
He grew mushrooms, and he had a still, and he made moonshine.
Oh, this dude was just
Oh, that's fucking
hustling,
sick, yeah.
son.
Hustling.
This
So
dude's
like
probably
we
pouring some
we got
money, man.
used to just drinking straight like 190 moonshine this guy
God.
made because it was cheap and like you didn't have
Just
to find
burning
somebody to
your
buy for
fucking-
you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good shit. That's good shit.
just melting.
Like bro,
your
I remember
fucking
the night
throat.
that John Michael like fucked his arm up at that house.
The house, yeah. When he
Yeah.
punched the window, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit because like before then he was drinking something. He was just and blowing fire on the fucking ceiling
I've
with
seen
it
those
and laughing
videos.
about it.
I've seen those were on Facebook.
Oh, were they really? I don't remember that.
Dude, I remember that shit. I don't. He's an idiot for punching a goddamn window.
Oh my god.
But
Good thing old what's his name was there? Cliff? What was that dude's name?
yeah, Cliff saved his life.
Cliff
Dude.
so he just like took his belt off and made it
That's a
tourniquet.
fucking badass name.
Yeah.
He is a
Cliff?
crazy fucking redneck man.
Yeah.
Hell
He had a
yeah.
Superman logo tattooed on his dickhead. He would show it to anybody and everybody that asked. No joke.
I would.
Well,
I would
if you're
100%
getting a Superman tattoo on your dick, you're gonna
on the head.
you're bringing it up at parties. And
I mean,
you're showing
You
it.
have tattoos. Do you have tattoos?
I don't have any.
You know, I mean, it kind of hurts a little
Yeah.
bit. It's not bad,
It's
but
not
That's
bad.
gotta
on
hurt.
your dick
Did he have to be
head.
Did he have to be hard to get that done or soft?
I think so.
You have to be hard, right?
Hey, this was like in high school.
You
He
have to
got
be
this
hard,
done.
right?
He got this done in high school by
That's
like.
a crazy fucking
I mean,
high school
if-
kid, man.
If you try to tattoo that thing on the
What
soft,
the
it's gonna
fuck
mush
is going
it,
on
right?
in that guy's head?
I don't know, dude. Every time I've seen him since then, he's just like, yeah, I got another DUI, and just still driving around with like no tail light on his car and shit. And I'm like, I ain't talking
Poor
to him in
decision
years.
making.
But like that dude did. He saved
Motherfucker
JonMikel's life.
took his belt off and made a tourniquet, and then got him to the hospital, saved his
That's a
fucking
legend.
life.
That's a motherfucker that's been through some shit.
Yeah. It was Michael Palmer that showed up in the ambulance and grabbed him.
That's right.
No
Shout out
shit,
Michael Palmer, the
dude.
biggest goddamn right tackle, left tackle I've ever seen in my life. I had to go up against him in practice every day.
It's horrible.
Dude.
So
I was
the kid,
I
he's
was
like
only
a
the
grown
second
man.
I was only
and
the
it's
second
12 and
biggest guy
under.
because of that motherfucker.
Yes. For real. I was like, God, dude, do I really have to go up against him in practice every day? Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy to me that he didn't go to college
I
because
know.
he had D1 offers.
Yeah. I did he really?
Yeah, I think he had a D1 offer from South Carolina,
Dude was like,
Damn.
and it said he just wanted to like start working full time and just get his shit going. I think his knees were fucked up though from like playing and being a big dude.
they
That
could have been.
That doesn't help. Yeah.
I mean, every offensive tackle in the NFL's got fucking knee braces on both legs.
Yeah,
every single one of them.
one of them.
even some fucking D tackles like Jordan Davis, big fuck.
I mean, you see big dudes rolling around on the ground. They're gonna roll into your knee. That shit's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you got to think. Like, I'm surprised they don't get hurt more often. When how many big boys, 300 pounds, falling sideways,
Into your knee.
and people like double engage and double blocks, and
Well, a lot of it too is I think I have the same problem Nate, from like playing little league, but a lot of those guys don't have like ACLs or anything in their leg because they get popped when they're kids because it's really hard to take them down. That's how I was when I was a kid. I remember getting like dogpiled playing little league and my knee just popped and I cried. I didn't know what the fuck happened, but then like it kind of felt fine, but I was still trying to stay out of school. But like,
Yeah, of course.
oh,
but like it hurt at the time, but then like
you
the next
fucked
day I was
something
fine.
up,
They're
yeah.
like, you're fine. But now if I start running like full speed
Oh, you're
running,
fucked.
my knee will slide out of joint and then like pop back in real fast and I'll fall.
I was in a backyard game one time. I don't know if you were there. It was like a little turkey bowl game we played at Legacy Park.
Turkey bowl.
And I caught a pass, and I like tried to stop and slide, and I kind of fell backwards, and I put my hand out, and I landed on my wrist, and I heard a loud pop. I was like, fuck. And it was like it started swelling up and shit. And I never went to the doctor because I didn't have insurance because I just started my job. But like now it is like that is as far as I can turn my wrist now. Like it pops, so like it's some ligaments gone in there. Like it's fucked.
Damn.
But yeah, that shit sucks, dude. You're seeing more Achilles tears in the NFL
turf.
lately. Gotta be something, right? This is like a
That's what
modern
I'm trying to
thing.
fix it.
That Aaron Rodgers thing is the funniest thing ever.
It is pretty
First,
fucking
like,
funny.
Bro, my
Snap.
next door neighbor is from like New York City. He's the biggest Jets fan on the
That's
fucking
just bad
planet.
enough already.
They had
That-
so much hope.
This man has no hope.
He's
He's completely defeated at this point. Our kids are like best friends, but I was giving him so much shit. He was like, we signed Rodgers. Our defense is so good. We're gonna be so good. And I was like, Aaron Rodgers is gonna die on the field, and you're gonna be sad.
Somebody in
So
that,
old.
And then he made it 4 plays, and I texted him and was like, "Told you so, motherfucker." And he
He
was
comes
just
out
like,
with the American flag. He's doing the little smoke thing with
Oh
Sauce
my
Gardner
God,
putting it out.
dude.
It's like get people hyped up.
I mean, we was hyped up for him.
I was pretty hyped up. I ain't gonna
And you're a
lie.
fucking Patriots fan. You're like,
I was
damn, this
like-
kind of sick, though.
Yeah, I was like, they're going
I
to the. I had them in my playoffs, you know.
I love the tweets. They were like,
Me too.
Aaron Rodgers has come out in the coolest fucking entrance in an NFL game of all time. Update 5 minutes later, he's out for season.
Fuck.
Dude, could you imagine it? Because somebody in that stands has been a lifelong Jets fan and was like, you know what?
Finally
I'm
some
buying
hope.
season tickets. Finally, some hope. I'm buying season tickets. We got Aaron Rodgers, the defense, Brees Hall.
Defense is so good.
With Garrett Wilson, I mean, Dalvin Cook, I mean, we didn't know it was going to turn out to be like it is
It's
now.
like dust.
But
It's like Austin Eckler.
they had just
He
signed him,
fell
and
off
the
so hard.
expectation was really high then.
It's like Austin Eckler, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was.
I don't know, dude. Running backs are even more expendable than I thought they were.
know.
They're
was-
worse.
and it
They're worse than I
hurts.
thought.
a little
Dalvin
bit.
Cook was good, and then
He had a
just-
good season last
He
year.
was 10th in fantasy points. I mean,
He was good.
Yeah.
He was legitimately good, and they
Yeah.
were just like, cut you by. It's like, why did
I mean,
they
that,
do
that
that?
fucking comeback game against the Colts, he had that, 80-yard
Oh my
screen for a
God.
touchdown?
I mean, dude, he would take, 80-yard touchdowns, screens, and
I had
just
fucking Dalvin Cook and Jonathan Taylor last year. And Jonathan Taylor was dust.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck Jubilee Dynasty. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, I got to deal with it all the time. I just saw him last Sunday.
That
Give
could
me
be
hell.
good.
Bro,
worse.
I whooped
Did he
the
have
shit
to
out of
go?
everybody for like 10 weeks straight, and the
Dak
one
Prescott,
week my
dude.
team, Dak Prescott, when I started him, he scored points. Sometimes somehow did good though.
Somehow led the league in passing for like
I probably
up
could
to
have
week
got that
like
trade
10
off
or
too.
something.
I think somehow I probably had more fantasy points than Dak Prescott.
No,
he definitely didn't.
I don't think
Dak
so.
Prescott
It was
like
close.
the
He
number
he
two.
went on fire. That Prescott did like
Yeah, towards the
the
end of the season.
MVP
That's when I started.
It was in
season,
the
yeah.
back half was like number 2.
Yeah,
That's when I started starting him again. Because
Yeah,
I
great. I tried to
I
trade
started
for him.
him for like the
dog
first
shit trade.
you sent me a dog shit
It
trade.
was
I
like
was like,
it was like
dude, the only people that send me trades are this guy and JonMikel, and they're both just trying to fuck you as hard as they can. Dude.
I've gained.
There is nothing even reasonable about the trades. And I was like,
JonMikel be sending some wild shit. Sometimes.
Dude,
JonMikel,
he
you
be fucking
know-
himself sometimes.
He traded in my other league. He traded who was it? It was for
DeAndre Swift.
He got DeAndre Swift, but he traded Josh Jacobs and Puka Nacua for DeAndre Swift. And it was like, dude,
that's such a bad trade.
Such a bad trade. He had Cooper Kupp.
You're the one that picked up Puka in our league, aren't you?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that. I went on my phone and got it and saw you grabbed him like 60 seconds
Dude,
before I did.
I think there was a lot of people who did that because as soon as I got it, JonMikel got him in the money league.
Yeah,
it was like instant. I was like,
bro, that he was showing the fuck out.
17 was targets, I think, 17 or 19 targets.
It was like 15 catches or some shit. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it
it's like that line is.
This man just straight up usurped
and then Cooper Kupp. Do you think Cooper Kupp or Puka next year? Who's going to be better? Puka probably. Who goes first though?
If I'm in fantasy,
and I think Puka's going to be a second round.
Is Stafford coming back next year?
I would imagine so. They just went to the playoffs. I don't think he. I mean, he is kind of.
He's old. He's got injury history.
So many injuries.
2008. Is that what the draft class Stafford was in?
Sounds right. Who was he in there with?
Oh, I don't even remember what was in that draft class.
Probably nobody left in the NFL. He might be.
I think maybe Rodgers. That's what I keep thinking, but I think
Rodgers was before.
Rodgers was 2006.
Yeah, okay. Rodgers was.
It was like right around there.
Matt Ryan was 2007.
Yeah, that's right.
Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco were 2007. Yeah.
Flacco,
Ray Rice,
Dennis Dixon was in that draft class from Oregon. Who else was in that? Fisher, the left tackle from that they took. Chiefs took. That was the year that the left tackle went first. Eric Fisher, I think.
Oh, didn't he suck ass too?
He sucked.
He was terrible.
Yeah.
Humongous number one overall bust.
Stafford.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
It's got to be 2008.
2008. That's what I'm thinking too. Pull it up.
I don't know. We can.
You got a computer? I'm not trying to be on my phone.
I do have a computer. I respect that. We had a guest in here that sat on his phone for like 5 minutes one time.
No. Really?
I don't remember who it was.
Who was? Yeah.
Like I thought about looking something up on my phone, and I was just like,
I do remember, but
yeah. Okay, nice. That's a good call.
You can cut it out.
No, that's okay. I just you probably know.
I'm sure I did.
We've had some wild guests on this motherfucker, man. Some interesting stories. It's been fun, and I always forget you don't do social media, but that's why I was like, I was talking to Chris. I was gonna get him on, and it's like, yeah, let's get. He was like, dude, we got to get Ben in here. He just got his dick pierced. And I was like, fuck yeah, we're getting Ben in here.
The hot piercing, money piercing.
Matt Ryan was 2008.
Matt Ryan was?
Yeah,
okay.
Matt Ryan was 2008, and Joe Flacco.
Okay, I got it mixed
So maybe,
up.
what's his name, was 2009. Matt Stafford.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Why don't you just Google Matt Stafford instead of the draft?
Hey. 2009.
Okay, we were close.
Yeah.
The only quarterback to really be worth the shit out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mark Sanchez. Oh, forget about him.
Oh, legit. God, the butt fumble. He will always be remembered as the butt fumble.
Yeah,
that clip still puts a smile on my face.
He's actually a very good TV personality.
He is. He's not bad.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad they're getting rid of Greg Olsen for Tom Brady's stupid fucking ass.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
like Greg Olsen. I actually like Greg Olsen.
Yeah, they're like either getting rid of him or like demoted. He's gotten better.
Yeah,
he sucked at first, but he's gotten better.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of he was a little dry at first. But I was thinking, thinking of Jason Witten for a second. I was like, it was horrible. He was so
Jason
bad.
Witten had one game, and I was like, never put this man on
Jason
TV.
Witten went on TV, and he was like, I can't do this. Everybody's like, you suck. Go back and play football.
Jason Witten was bad.
Yeah.
Jason Witten was bad. Nobody is better than fucking Booger McFarland, dude.
I fucking hate Booger.
Dude, those ESPN games.
Josh Freeman. Holy fuck.
God, he was 6'6".
Cannon.
Had a decent year his rookie year. I feel like there was one year it wasn't bad.
I feel
Pat
like
White to the Dolphins.
Oh, West Virginia, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. That's like
Pat White was the shit at West Virginia too.
Stephen McGee to the Cowboys. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Stephen McGee.
Who was the other West Virginia quarterback? Isn't it Gino?
Gino,
yeah. Gino's West Virginia.
Gino.
Pat White, I think, is the one who put up 70-something. Or it might have been Gino. Who was the no, it was Pat White who put up like 70-something against Clemson in that bowl against Taj Boyd.
Nate Davis.
That might have been Gino.
Tom.
You think so?
Brand
It might have been.
Stater.
Yeah, we're right around. I think he might be right. Yeah, because we were outside of school. Yeah, it was Gino. It was Gino.
Just because Taj Boyd, Gino's a lot more recent.
That's right. Yeah,
you said
That's
Taj Boyd.
A good call.
I saw Taj Boyd in a Walmart one time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I had a buddy who almost got in a fight with Taj Boyd because he was a Carolina fan and he held up when they won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
He took a picture with him, held up 4 with his Gamecock shit on, and
That's
Taj Boyd
awesome.
tried to fight him.
That's also. I respect both of those people.
I
respect the Taj
I went to
Boyd and
Walmart in Anderson at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and the dude was just in there buying a chocolate bar. And then like he was just like chatting up with like him and like some other player. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't give a shit about Clemson players.
Wasn't it Taj Boyd that had that clip where he was like, "Yeah, I'm studying for my finals." He was on TV, and he's like, "Who you got? What are you studying?" Yeah, show him, and it's 2 white girls.
No way.
Yes, it is in his dorm.
No way.
Yes, that was
That
legit,
happened?
That was a legit
That's
thing,
amazing.
yeah. I'll show the clip whenever.
That's
I
some,
see it.
that's some legend shit. Right
That's
there.
a legend
is.
shit.
And it was like
That's
2
a
white
legend
girls. They're
shit.
like, they're so happy.
We about to get blasted
Yeah.
and
Blasted.
posted on the fucking internet.
Oh, maybe he's gonna get blasted.
God, maybe. You never
He
can
didn't.
tell.
He didn't.
Is this Dracula? What is this?
That's Lemmy.
From
Motorhead. Motorhead.
It's upside down.
It is upside down.
Not
The Soja?
a big music guy.
When'd you
Oh wow.
what got you into like
Soju?
Soju, sorry.
Twitch streamer, Pay Money Wubby.
Do you know who that is?
Was he stream?
Just chatting.
Oh, cool.
Just chatting. He's one of the biggest guys on there.
Really?
shit.
I don't know any like
It's the
YouTube
only,
personalities.
I don't
Twitch.
even like watch the Twitch. I just watch like the highlight
The
videos of him.
Twitch.
He's funny.
Is
Yeah,
he?
I don't watch the Twitch. I also don't do the ticking and the talking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't.
the
Bro,
talking
I do
about.
reels.
Same
different.
shit.
I
It's all coming from
I just
TikTok.
scroll Reddit. What's up?
Yeah. Same.
No,
It's
it's
all
the same.
I realize I'm one of the only. I had jury
Reddit's
duty.
not.
I had
I give you
jury
that.
duty not that long ago, and I went there and like we were on break. Everybody in that fucking room was on TikTok but me. The old people, the young people, people my
Dude,
age,
it's just taking
Every-
How old is old people?
like 60, 70 retired motherfuckers.
pretty
Wow,
old,
that's
yeah.
pretty
Like
old.
genuinely retired people. Like
on
Yeah.
TikTok, really?
on TikTok,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
just swiping them videos.
Probably looking at fucking 20-year-old girls shaking their ass.
Probably looking at
was like-
midgets fucking in bikinis. Just
Oh wow, what are they fucking Stephen
I
Hawking?
don't know. You're right.
What's up with that, dude?
I don't fucking.
Stephen
He
Hawking
was like
on-
into midgets, right?
Yeah, he was on Epstein's Island looking at midgets. Apparently,
The Epstein's Island shit's weird, dude.
he said that apparently there was like I don't know if this is true. I saw it on a TikTok or a reel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But he would like he like got off on watching midgets reach for shit that they couldn't reach.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
That's got to be some weird shit.
That's a
that
weird
come
fetish.
That's
with
some
like
kink
his
shit.
with his ALS where he can't reach for anything. Too.
Yeah,
And like he
yeah.
likes seeing people struggle. I'm sure. Like just some
yeah,
weird-
that's
Oh,
some weird.
maybe.
There's some
weird
levels to
kink
that shit.
like,
Yeah. That's some weird. Yeah.
Damn, why do we gotta expose Stephen Hawking like that?
I
man?
know, what
Don't
the
expose him.
fuck?
We all liked it.
because that midget was probably underage if it was on Epstein's Island, brother.
Oh man,
Yeah.
It's
Underage
Epstein.
midgets, that's way worse than underage regular people, right?
It's yeah, probably. It's like a whole other level. Like first off, you have to
terrible.
you have to kidnap an underage girl to get her there in the second place. You have to find an underage midget to get her there.
That's like a real
There's
search.
underage women.
You're like a
You
Craigslist.
went, you went super searching.
You're on
yeah.
Craigslist, like need underage midget. Need
Yeah, bro,
midget.
you had
You
to,
have
like-
kids.
Like run through a
so
database
fucked up.
of people with
That's so
dwarfism
funny.
and
We
fucking
shouldn't joke
find
about this.
We probably
joke about-
shouldn't be saying midget.
Right?
No,
When I said
no,
I was
no,
like,
no,
what's
no.
the term? What is the term? Is it little person?
Yeah, little
What do you?
person.
Tom Segura said it perfectly. When you
You
say
with
little,
the
when you say
hands?
little person, like you mean like a short, like my wife's 4'11" and a half.
My ex-wife
That's a little
my-
person.
My son is 7 years old. He's 4'6".
I don't know if that's
I don't
tall
know
or
if that's
not.
good
I don't
either.
know. Like
He's
I don't have a
almost
chart.
my son's almost the size of your wife. He's 7 years old.
Yeah,
Your son's gonna be tall.
His body's built just like mine.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
he
that's
he
gonna be a
won't
big
stop
boy.
fucking eating. He grows like 4 inches a year.
that's awesome.
He's
That's
like
how I feel about my dog.
the other kids in his class are like
That's a good.
here on him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's like the Michael Palmer of.
Basically,
He's just like shoving some kids in the fucking dirt every
I love
play.
how I called your son like Michael Palmer.
Yeah.
Not just like you.
I swear to God, he's probably gonna be taller than me. I don't think I was that size.
You
when
got
I
to
was
play
like-
sports.
He wants to do baseball. I don't know if I'm doing football.
Do you like baseball?
I don't blame you, dude.
I love
I
baseball.
think you're.
do
Yeah, I,
like baseball.
thought I remember you being a little bit of a
Yeah,
baseball
big
guy.
Braves fan.
Why don't you think you'll do football? Or let him?
I remember playing football as a kid and being that big. You're always on the offensive line.
Yeah,
You
it's
are.
fucking
Always.
dangerous.
You-
Horrible
you-
for
Your
body.
knees will get fucked,
Your knees get fucked, and I remember the headaches
dude.
just from like
sucks, man.
smacking your helmet
I
into somebody's
remember
every
the
play.
like. There's, I mean, just
Like debilitating migraines and being like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is this? I'm a kid."
yeah.
And then just
Yeah,
like
it's a brutal sport, man.
It is,
You
and
know,
I
I
just-
don't
I don't
know
want that
if
for
I
my
would
kid.
want my kid playing it either. I mean,
I would 100% put my kid in martial arts
yeah,
I
for
won't.
safety reasons over football.
I would too.
As much as I love football.
Football's for me is the best sport on the planet. I've had a passion for it. I would love to
Yeah.
coach it. I would
y'all
love to
have
be an
kids,
offensive
but, like,
coordinator. Like I love it so much, and
it's gonna be dead in like 20 years.
it seems like it's trending that way.
It's gonna be
I don't
soccer.
know,
It's
man.
gonna be soccer. I'm
There's
telling
no
you.
way.
In a capitalistic world, there's too much money to be made off of it. I feel like
I don't
so
know.
much
I don't know
money.
about dead, but like soccer's gonna catch it in America for sure.
I
don't
could
think
see
it
that.
will.
I don't know.
don't think it will.
You don't understand. Every
I
single
don't.
every single child nowadays, they're all wearing soccer jerseys.
I do
Every
see that a
single
little
kid.
bit.
Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
But I also see
Every-
Patrick Mahomes jerseys and Josh Allen jerseys and like
Yeah. That's true.
I see a lot. I don't know.
see more kids with soccer jerseys than every other parent I've talked to is like, yeah, we play soccer. All right.
The CTE got people scared, man.
Yeah, and I think also, I mean, we're in the South too, so you probably got a lot of conservative parents that are like, nah, we don't want to watch the NFL, and so kids don't grow up watching the NFL.
There could be a little bit of that.
Bro, I was at Wild Wings one time with my ex-wife and my kid. We were still together at this point or whatever, and I was just trying to eat my dinner or whatever. And some guy walked up, because football was on the TV, and just started going off about them kneeling. And I was like, dude, this is like 5 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's still caught up.
This man hit every right-wing Fox News talk point. Every single one,
like
just like in a list. And I'm just sitting there.
He just looked this shit up in the bathroom and just came out.
No,
if he did that, he remembered it good.
This shit is
Yeah.
memorized on this man.
Yeah.
And I'm just like looking down and eating my food, and he's just talking at me.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
What do you say to a
with
guy
my
like
Kings
that?
Indian
You're just
life.
I was like, this guy's kind of drunk and like unhinged, and I'm with my kid and shit. Like I'm not going to interact with him. I'm just going to sit here and eat. And he
Yeah,
didn't
that's a good
stop
move.
until somebody else came back out there, and then he finally walked off with him.
That's a good move.
It was so weird.
God.
Jesus, people are just.
Politics pissed me off at this point.
Yeah, we don't even do politics on here really. We just stay away from it just because nobody wants to hear that shit.
You want
They
to
can
take
hear
a
it.
break and get you another beer?
Yeah, I also need to go vape. I don't know if I can vape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Yep, we'll
I
be
got
back,
this.
guys. Cheers, guys. We'll be back.
Cheers.
Nice, like the fake beer crack. You said you got arrested with DJ Fox.
I did.
Oh, baby.
Bro, I was
love DJ.
I was at JonMikel or Chris, probably JonMikel's house, probably at the party trailer, just to sleep. We woke up, we got high as fuck. DJ got high with us. I was just catching a ride home from DJ, so I could get my car and go back over there and smoke some more weed and party with them that night. No big deal, you know?
Right.
I had like some Fanta 2 liters I was gonna take back. We were gonna make some good shit.
Nice.
Okay. This motherfucker's going through Williamson in a 25 mile an hour, going 45 in his fucking Jeep, and I was like, dude, you need to slow down. And then a cop's driving the other way, and I was like, DJ, you're getting pulled over.
Oh God.
He was about to just like drop me off and like go to his girlfriend's house, and he had like a 6-pack of the glass bottle 4 Locos in the back.
Oh God, DJ Brett. DJ's a
He was either gonna
motherfucker,
fuck or
dude.
pass out.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
There's no in between.
But
He was gonna fuck or pass out.
the cop,
But if he fucked,
as soon as the cop
He was
flipped
fucking pass
around and
out.
hit his lights, DJ Fox went like whole body shaking. And,
Man, DJ getting exposed right now.
I
Shout
just
out.
pulled my phone out. I'm pretty sure I texted Mike. I was like, I'm going to jail. Like, there's nothing I can do at this
How the
point.
fuck do you have to go to jail for that?
It's still
How's that-
technically minor in possession because I'm in the car.
Oh, you were a minor.
Yeah, we were like 18, 19.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Get that.
oh damn,
We were 18, 19. Minor in
That sucks.
possession.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, never been to jail.
Yeah.
What was
I
it
mean,
like? What was it like?
It
That
was in
experience
Williamston. Like I had just woke up and got high, so I was not ready to just like lay down and go to sleep in jail.
That little shithole by MV Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played tic tac toe with toilet paper for like 6 hours. I became a god of tic tac toe, bro. This shit was.
You would be the
That's good.
motherfucker to do.
I
some
was
shit like
so
that.
goddamn
He was like,
bored.
I'm just
I
gonna
had
have a good
just
time. I don't
woke
give a
up.
fuck.
I woke up, smoked weed, and got in my car. And then the next thing I know, I'm fucking going to jail. Like,
That sucks.
dude, it sucks so bad because he was shaking, and then like the cop found the beer. or
Told
whatever.
his ass too.
Wait, no, he told the cop he had beer, and then the cop like I can see DJ's wallet. I'm in the back of the cop car with DJ handcuffed at this point. I can see DJ's wallet on the hood of the cop car. The cop's in there searching DJ's car, and he comes back. He's like, "I smell the weed. Where's it at?" And DJ's like, "In my wallet." And I was just sitting there like, DJ, shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. And like, he just wasn't getting it. He just ratted himself out completely.
Damn, DJ folded. He caved.
He
Come on,
got.
DJ.
Hey, we were 19, and he was
It's
high. He
true.
was high. So he was high when it happened. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
paranoid as
That's
fuck.
yeah.
Paranoid
okay, I
as
get
fuck
that.
and,
Now
like-
that makes sense.
Yeah, so,
that
like,
makes sense.
But it was just like, damn. I ain't mad at him about it. Whatever. We're
Then
still
blue
cool.
lights come on. It's like your heart rate just.
I
jacked
told him I
up.
was like, you're about to get pulled over because we were going 45 and a 25. I was like, dude,
What was the,
I told him to slow down. Granted, I've done like 100 miles an hour on that little back road because that's where the wooden bridge is.
Yeah,
Oh,
gray.
yep.
Dude, yeah, I
out
jumped
now.
that bridge in my Honda Accord with Chris Harris in the car.
Shout out Chris Harris.
I think it was Chris Harris and then like Chris Finley and somebody else. I was hitting 100. We were up in the air and like
Trying to
hitting.
kill somebly.
I was a fucking. I
It's
treated
like
that
a
car
neighborhood
like
on the other
demon.
side of that shit.
dude. I treated that car like shit.
Just sparks everywhere.
Only time I've been in a wreck. Chris Harris was in the car.
Of course he fucking was. That doesn't
Hell yeah.
surprise me.
I was trying to play like punch bugger with him, and I was looking at the car, and the lady in front of me stopped.
And I know you
I
too,
turned
you're
to
gonna
punch him,
punch it.
and then I hit the brakes and just slid. It left like a little mark on the lady's car, and she got out and started chain smoking. She was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with my car. You just want to leave? And I was like, yeah, I'm 16. I don't want this shit on my record. Let's just go. And she's like, your hood's kind of fucked up. And I was like, I don't care. Let's go.
Holy shit!
And Chris is probably like,
100%, bro.
It's like, you got like a
I went over to
dumbass.
punch him, and he was like sitting there,
Oh,
like
love
trying
that
to
dude.
slam a brake pedal in the passenger seat because he saw the shit and I didn't.
We've all been there where we're like,
Oh,
fuck,
fuck.
you're hitting the brake. You're like,
Stop,
it's gonna help.
motherfucker.
Like you go, your feet can like slam through like
I'm
damn
trying to Flintstone
Flintstones.
stop
Yeah.
that bitch, yeah.
God,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Of course, Chris is like, hey, bitch, that's what you get. Trying to
Yeah,
hit me.
I don't think I played ever again after that. I don't think I've done any punch bug since then.
Punch bug PTSD.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, my car now won't let me do it. It'll just fucking hit the brakes for me.
Oh, you got a Tesla?
It's a electric Kia
Okay.
EV6.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of hate it, but
Do you really?
no, I like the car. It drives nice. I don't have a charger on my house yet
Oh, yeah.
because it
100%.
requires 240,
Yeah, you have to get 240 line ran.
but a 240 requires 2 up and breaker slots. I have one.
No shit.
I have one.
So
So
get rid of one.
I can't, bro. I have to run a sub panel.
Oh, that's expensive as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's
That's why I haven't done it yet. Because the charger self's like $600, and getting a 240 line
sucks.
ran's not gonna be bad in my garage. Like,
so like you're just having to like really
Yeah,
plan
that
out
would
your
be
day.
like $500.
there's fast chargers up at the Sam's Club on Woodruff, and it'll charge it to like 80%, like 15-20 minutes. But
Yeah,
there's
they're legit.
4 chargers, and more motherfuckers are buying electric cars. So like sometimes you just gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, that's gonna get tedious as fuck.
It's already gotten tedious
Has
now.
it?
Yeah,
Cheaper, though. Cheaper than gas.
it's cheaper than gas.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
I mean, it also the batteries perform worse in the cold. So like my range goes down just based on the temperature and shit.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They don't tell you.
Because I remember growing up, my grandma used to keep batteries in the fridge. She thought it made them last longer, and I'm like, okay. I just thought that was true, I guess, because
Yeah.
she did. And then
That's the same grandma that was doing your chores?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
She was a G.
She can't do
though.
no
Straight up.
She can't do no wrong.
That's some cool shit.
When that lady passed away, that fucked me up, like
Yeah,
real bad.
Yeah,
I
I could
did.
see why. Damn, she would do your chores for you and say you did them.
I know. My mom was
What
like,
the fuck is cooler than that?
nothing.
Nothing.
When we were like,
Yeah, I can't think of anything. No.
we were like in
I was
middle
trying.
school, she let us like roll up paper and shit and smoke it, and like she was like, yeah, just go for it, I don't care. Just let us do stupid.
She was probably high too.
Dude, check this shit out, man. I went to one of my buddy's houses back in the day, and I walked in. It's like, kind of like a trailer park, and I walked in and like my buddy's like smoking weed. He's like 16. His mom's just like in there. He's just like smoking weed. He has like a Corona. He's like, "Do you want a Corona?"
That's how Drew Williams' house was.
Really?
Yeah. This
And I
trailer.
walk in. He's watching just like straight up porn DVDs,
Okay, not like that, but
and I was like,
That's wild. Yeah.
and I sit down. I'm like drinking a Corona, and like he's high as fuck, and it's like I'm just sitting here watching fucking porno DVDs. I'm like, dude, this is fucking
Wow.
weird, man.
It's like a
Yeah.
Beastie Boys song.
Yeah, right. It's
the
like
fuck is
some.
happening?
I mean, I don't know. It was just
It's like
it was one of the weirdest memories I have just stored back there.
That'd
you
be
know?
like hanging out with Cleveland. You remember Cleveland from
dude,
Wholesale,
is he
dude?
still there?
Yeah. Still just somehow not doing any work. Still there.
That guy, that is
Do I
like
know who
one
this
of
guy-
the
this friend is?
wildest things.
That guy would just be sitting there like on the lift, like hiding away from the cameras, looking at prostitutes on his phone that he was gonna hook up with later that day.
Yeah, straight
No
up, just
shame?
wild as fuck.
Wild as fuck.
That's
Just-
shame.
No shame. Just go fuck him to prostitutes every day. I think he lives with his mom still too. He's like 30-something years old, almost
Yeah.
40.
I think
Wow.
there might be like some.
Yeah, there's definitely little special needs there, right?
maybe.
But we
I
I
mean, I
was
got
talking
that
about
from whenever I
I was
worked
talking about
with Dad.
Pokemon with Preston. Maybe we were talking about
Pokemon
Pokemon.
Go.
Yeah, Pokemon
Dude,
Go
we were
was
just talking about playing Pokemon, and like he was like, "I ain't play Pokemon because I ain't gay. I was fucking bitches." And like we were like 10 years old. Shut the
I know.
fuck up.
I know,
Like, what are you
fuck,
talking
dude?
about?
That's some like hard. Yeah, that's some hard nosed shit. Cleveland's wild. He was kind of like
Respect.
He was definitely like, I don't know, like like mental illness or I don't know what you want to call it.
He always touches you. Always.
Does he really?
If you,
I only worked.
he
I worked
al-
2 years with him, and I was surprised he made it that long. Most guys like that, they're out like quick.
no,
You know-
because nobody will fire him.
He shows up every day.
He shows up every day. He don't really do much while he's there, but he's there every day. He's there on
Dude, I
time
remember
every
he
day.
looked at this lady in the office one time and said, "Damn, the makeup on your face." And I was like on the way out, and I heard it, and I was like, I wanted to crawl into a fucking hole. It was like my skin just like just shrank up like a raisin inside.
Bro, we saw it.
I was
on-
like, oh my god.
They have a camera in that office now. He came in there the other day and like put on some background music, was doing a little dance, and then started like rapping to Bailey. about like something he made up because he wants that woman.
Oh no!
It was like
that's creepy.
Yeah, and apparently they all encourage him to do it because it makes her
Hell yeah.
uncomfortable as fuck. But like,
Oh, it's the warehouse dudes.
This is
You know,
bullying.
Oh,
the
it's like-
warehouse guy's gonna be doing some wild shit.
This is
man.
bullying at its finest.
Yeah,
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
everybody like thinks it's a joke. Like Cleveland don't think it's a joke, and then it makes her uncomfortable.
yeah. And Bailey's like, "This is fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, for
this is
sure.
weird."
It's definitely weird.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
That's funny as shit.
It is funny. as
it's
shit,
funny
though.
to the warehouse guys.
That's funny to
It's
everybody.
funny,
but
it's funny to
Bailey.
everybody else in the office that's getting to hear it and see it too,
except for Bailey.
except for Bailey.
I wish fucking Ted still worked there. We had him on this podcast. You remember Ted, right?
Ted Park.
Y'all had that on
Yeah,
the
Ted
podcast?
on this fucker, dude. He was wild. It was wild.
Dude,
Ted,
one night,
Ted was a wild
dude, one
motherfucker.
night,
Yeah.
one night I went. We were downtown, like, me and some buddies. It was like maybe like 3 or 4 of my buddies. They don't really drink like that. Like they don't party. They're just like very like reserved guys.
The law firm. I call him the law firm. I'm like, dude, did you take the law firm out?
And so we went to Sideball Pizza was hanging out downtown. I'm like, hey, let's go to Connolly's. My buddy Ted's out there. He's the guy we have on the podcast. He's a pretty cool dude. He's like, let's go out there. And so we went out there. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have one drink. And as soon as we go in there, Ted's like, oh yeah, let me get 5 Irish car bombs. As soon as we walk
Bruh, what the?
That is the best way to describe
as soon
Ted.
as I walk in,
That's
he goes,
Ted.
He
That's
goes, oh
Ted.
fuck yeah, Brian, what's up, man? You want Irish car bombs? I'm
That
like,
guy
yeah,
was-
man, give me 5 of them.
Bruh,
And so we
Ted
drank. We
is
drank like
amazing.
fucking.
I went to
we drank
lunch.
for
I went to
3
lunch
hours.
with Ted one time while I worked there.
He drank some beer, didn't he?
No, he didn't drink some beer. We went
Okay.
to like Azteca or whatever. Right. Up
Okay,
the-
yeah, right. In Malden, yeah.
There was a waitress, gigantic fat ass, hot as fuck. Ted is just like, damn that ass, and I'm pretty sure she heard, and I was just like,
Oh no.
Ted don't give a
Respect.
fuck.
he didn't care. But I,
Ted don't give a
And it
fuck.
has to work, right? It's gotta work a
Sometimes-
little
I
bit.
don't think that woman wanted anything to do with it.
But that's fine. It
But
doesn't have
one,
to be her.
yeah, maybe I don't know.
But there's some that it does.
But I was like, bro, is this a work lunch? I did not sign up for this shit right now.
Like, we're probably gonna come back here again, and now I can't.
Yeah,
I wanted to come here
Dude,
again.
He used to bring his hockey gear out in the fucking warehouse.
He
and
tried
it
to
would-
bring in the office, and they were like, fuck
Yeah.
Dude,
He reminds me of the white shirt.
the
Yes.
whole
I can see
warehouse would fucking stink.
Dude.
You'd walk out the door and
I
be
said,
like,
dude,
"Ugh,
you got to do something with this
what
shit,
is this
man.
disgusting being? Like, Ted, wash this
I'm
shit.
out on the road, dude, and this shit hard to handle. You know? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy that says his feet don't stink though.
My feet don't stink.
Oh, mine do. They smell like
Yeah,
nonstop.
mine are horrible. Yeah, mine are sweaty right now.
Mine
I'm
do.
just sitting here.
Damn.
I bought like
barefoot.
moisture wicking socks and shit,
That's a
like
good
merino
idea.
wool.
That's
It's
a
like
good idea.
supposedly does it, but my socks will be like damp and shit when I take them
Yeah,
off,
I
like
can
real
see that,
bad.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do y'all do what? Do y'all take heat very well?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm fine.
You're pretty good?
I'm
I
always
sweat like a motherfucker.
I feel like people who
I-
sweat really heavy, they hate the heat.
I don't mind
I
that.
sweat. I'm a fat fuck. I ain't gonna say I'm not, but like I'm a big dude. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
yeah, you're gonna sweat.
But like I'll run hot anyways. It's
Dude, I run
I'm
hot.
very hot. Yeah, I
Like-
sweat like a motherfucker.
you know
I just
I
accept
don't
it. though.
sweat like that, man. It's weird.
I just accept it. Like if I'm in the car and I'm got the air on, I'm sweating. Whatever. I'm just gonna be now. Shower when I get home. Whatever it is. What it is.
bro. And like I got my kid, and he's the same way. He just runs hot, but sometimes like he gets scared at night and he'll come get into bed with me, and he just rolls into me all night, and I'm like, God damn it, get this heater off of my
Yeah.
body. Like what the fuck is this?
yeah, it sucks. yeah.
Be sweating like a motherfucker.
Did y'all hear about the Vince McMahon shit?
Oh yeah, him and Brock Lesnar.
Apparently there was like sex trafficking shit going on. Like they're doing like a whole lawsuit.
The
about
man's a billionaire. If he isn't sex trafficking, I'm surprised. Like
Is he a billionaire for real?
it. Gotta be.
he
He
was
was close.
Yeah.
like ultra rich.
Yeah.
Ultra rich.
Yeah, I know he was like rich, obviously. But I didn't know he was billion. Billion's a lot.
Yeah. Taylor Swift, I found out was a billionaire.
Yeah,
apparently.
I think
'Cause I looked
just
at the
hit a
net
billion.
worth.
She's at
Yeah.
1.2 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking crazy, dude.
She's like got,
Respect though.
she's got a lot of power, man. There's-
Like 80% of white women in America love Taylor
dude, I
Swift.
know. It's
Yeah.
wild, ain't it?
80% is a lot.
And then like
a
40% of trick their boyfriends to like it.
Yeah.
To like her, I feel like.
yeah, I'm out.
Like some of the discords I'm in or whatever, like Chris Finley and like
Yeah.
those guys. Chris Finley like unironically just loves Taylor Swift. I don't understand it. I just don't.
I'm
get
sure
it.
Chris Harris.
I was
does,
about
too.
to say Chris
Harris
Harris.
has got a lot.
I know Chris Harris does. Don't
Chris
let him-
Harris went to a Kesha concert, okay?
Oh wow.
He
Yeah,
likes
did
Taylor
that.
Swift.
Ah,
Got to, right?
for sure. For sure. I like some pop music. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
Yeah, I like some pop.
What kind of pop music you like?
honestly, the thing I've been listening to the most right now is just Glass Animals.
I know a few songs by Glass
Well,
Animals.
they had the fucking Heatwave song that wouldn't go away for a while.
How's it
but
go?
the
Do it.
Heatwaves? It was like the #1 hit for like
But I don't
the
know
year
it.
of 2020.
I'm trying. To
I ain't singing.
remember.
You're on some bullshit.
I really don't know how it goes.
I don't know how it goes either.
If I heard it, I probably would know the song, but I don't
Yeah.
know the name of it. I don't-
Yeah,
But like I like some of their older shit too. It's like kind of poppy.
I know some
kinda-
Glass Animal shit, but I can't think of it.
I like Gooey. That song bangs, dude.
Gooey. I think I have heard that.
I don't know.
That talks about coming out of a gooey womb in the song.
I don't know it.
What about coming in a gooey womb?
Now we're talking.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh shit!
Damn, you jumped that bridge with Chris Harris and that motherfucker.
It was Chris Harris. Or it was. I think it was Chris Harris. I know one time we were in Chris Harris's truck. We jumped our fucking railroad tracks going like 90.
Of course you did. I remember
me
on
and
our
Chris
way,
Harris are like, when we're just us, we do stupid shit.
No, I've done a lot of stupid shit with Chris Harris.
Yeah, Chris Harris. I do stupid shit, and then
Yeah,
we were like
same.
young,
Chris
and
Harris was trying to one up you and shit.
Yeah.
and then me and Chris Harris would one up each other.
Yeah,
It
no, I know. I've done a bunch of wild shit with that dude. He don't. He's always down for a good time.
I know. I settled down so early. Honestly, like it was like a couple years in the party trailer, spending high the whole time, and then I met my now ex-wife. But and then we'd still party a little bit.
The party trailer. What's the wildest thing you've seen at the party trailer?
Yeah, I think with that night I drank that Everclear, I tried to take the wall down. Like I think I was just running into it repeatedly, like shaking the whole trailer.
Just trying to flip that bitch
I was literally trying
off the damn center blocks.
I believe
now
I
you're
was
upside down. Oh fuck!
I don't know, dude. That I don't remember anything about that.
What about the Boom Boom Room?
The Boom Boom Room was legit.
And the party trailer?
The party trailer, the Boom Boom Room was before the party trailer, right? Because it was the treehouse out in the.
Oh yeah,
that was before.
I only went to treehouse one time. I got very fucking high, and it was like the first time I got high.
That was the same, same.
And I was acting the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You're a big dude. You can't be doing that,
Yeah,
dude."
we
I
can't
was
control
like,
you, dude. You're fucking out of control right now.
Yeah,
Could like tie you down, dude.
dude.
We had Will Ritchie on here.
Y'all had Will Ritchie on here?
Yeah,
It
it was
awesome
fucking
podcast.
great.
It was like 3 hours.
That's one of my closest friends, dude. I love that dude.
Yeah, Will Ritchie's cool. I
He's a
remember.
cool motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good podcast.
Yeah.
We need to have him back.
Yeah, we had Jeff Pilgrim on here.
Jeff Pilgrim on
Yeah.
here, dude? Hell yeah.
That
Dude,
was a fucking good
Jeff
one.
Pilgrim and DJ Fox in a movie together.
I could see. Didn't Jeff Pilgrim and DJ Fox like run a train on some chick
Probably.
or double team a chick? That seems like some shit that happened.
That seems like some shit that both of them would be doing.
No, I think
Yeah.
it was DJ Fox and Chris Harris. Wasn't like
that definitely could.
DJ
that
Fox
definitely
was like
happened at
fucking some
point.
girl in the back, and then the girl was like asking Chris Harris if he wanted to join.
I wouldn't surprise me.
There was some story about
And Chris was like, "Nah, I'm all right.
DJ
I'm
told me
good."
this shit. I think DJ told
Chris
me.
Harris was trying to schedule a threesome with me and some girl from Easley one time.
If you're trying to schedule that shit, that's
Well, he
an
was
issue,
just like
right?
talking her into it, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm down" or whatever. But like, it just never.
Was you
happened.
down?
I fucked her anyway, so it was like my ex girlfriend's like best friend or ex best friend, I guess. I don't know. Took her
Damn.
one time, took her home and fucked her.
I'm trying to connect the fucking roots to that shit. That's crazy.
Chris Harris and Ben LeFlore, fucking same bitch, same time. That's a
That's
duo right
That's
there.
some funny
I remember
shit.
exactly-
That's a, duo.
I
That's a
remember-
dynamic duo. That's a power behind that shit.
I remember.
Power behind this shit.
You getting
I remember because I remember he was
fucked.
talking about it. And he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna look down, see what you got. If yours is bigger, I'm going first." That's what that motherfucker said, and I was like, "All right."
Chris, man, that motherfucker
Chris,
crazy.
wow,
We hadn't talked about him yet on the podcast.
We haven't. We figured we'd get to some stories while we at it.
Welcome to the Chris Harris podcast.
Yeah,
That's been said on this podcast before.
dude. I went to his 22nd birthday or 21st. I can't remember. Might have been 22nd, but it's like me, Stephen Lovely, JonMikel, Taylor Day.
Taylor Day.
I haven't talked to that dude in a minute.
Yeah.
Who else was
Does he
there?
still live with Connor?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while either. You might have talked to him before I did.
I hadn't talked to him in a while.
Oh.
Play RuneScape together.
Yeah. Hey, you
Yeah.
playing that old school?
That's all I play. Yeah,
You still on that shit?
a little bit. Yeah,
I was on it not that long ago. I did the leagues.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
my buddy Noah did that.
Yeah. Chris Finley plays it sometimes too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shit good.
Fuck. Yeah.
Shit's real good. It's like almost too good.
It's.
It's time consuming.
It's
It consumes your fucking life.
you don't play any other game.
I know. Yeah, it's bad.
You try to and do AFK shit, then you're like, no, I'm going back.
I just want to
like,
play RuneScape.
yeah.
I don't want.
I'd honestly gotta open it on my work computer because I'm not IT guy. I can do it if I want to.
So, dude,
And I would just like hit the nightmare zone and just fucking minimize
That's
it. Or
what I've been
whatever.
doing these last
It's fucking
few weeks.
amazing.
This Nightmare Zone.
yeah,
Just because I've like, been
do that
watching
and just
videos
watch
and things.
movies.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're doing something, you're making progress.
Mm.
Shout out to the RuneScape players, dude. We're out here. We're still out here from 07.
We're alive, baby.
I started
There's
playing this
so
shit
many.
in
There's still so many.
06 with the Rubber Chicken came out, dude.
Did I sell you my RuneScape account in middle school?
I never bought a RuneScape account.
He took offense to that. Did you see that?
Yeah. I've always had my own though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another water if you need it.
Yeah, you might have sold like that. Sounds like something like Chris would have done or something.
Me,
because I was like, I was pretty.
Because Avery Eskews have been like my best friend since like
Yeah.
4th grade when parents got divorced and I moved down here. But Avery Eskew, it might have just been me and Avery. We sold. I forgot who.
There was a lot of people playing though. That was
everybody played
everybody
middle
played
school.
that
bro.
shit.
There's more playing now.
7th grade, it was fucking.
There's more
Poppin'.
people playing old school RuneScape now
I
than there
know.
was then.
It's fucking amazing.
It's like 120,000
Yeah.
a day.
That's like
really cool.
80,000 bots.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bots.
That was like
There
80,000
is a
bots,
lot.
bro.
There's a lot
It
of
used to be
bots.
much worse. Now, you used to see them like just fucking running from tree
They
to
need,
tree.
they need to bring back the fucking.
I
random
bought it at
events.
one point in time, like at Chris Harris's house. I set up like a bot farm. I had like 30 of them going on my laptop.
Dude, I remember the time that
Picking flax, baby.
Chris,
Oh, wow.
yeah, go and string them
Wow.
into bowstrings. That's how people make
ridiculous.
money. That was the same
That's
shit with
ridiculous.
like just cutting magics for like 10 hours a day and making a mill.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It was a lot
On
different
my
time.
Iron Man.
I remember like in middle school, like I was like, "Oh, you had Iron Man?"
Oh, I still do. We have a group Iron Man.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I want to do that so bad.
It's so fun.
Nobody,
so much
I
better.
couldn't get anybody to agree with me on doing it.
because they're pussies.
Yeah, we had Taylor.
They're all playing.
I had a-
they're all playing WoW and shit.
I had a
so they're
main
playing
account,
classic WoW. So.
And then I went to Iron Man and got a 2K total, and then we started. I mean, he got a 2K total too on his Iron Man, and then we started again with Taylor, Chris, his buddy Noah, me and him, and then the three of us, me, Bryant, and Noah,
Taylor and
kept
Chris
going
fought
for
quick.
a long time. Like we went about
me and Noah are still going.
yeah,
I'm,
and then
I'm not even 2K total. I'm like maybe 1,500.
and
yeah, we're like I'm like 19.
And I'm main account too. Like I just. I don't know.
Just
I
play
always,
casually.
if I'm I'll play
Yeah.
casually here
That's
and there.
good.
I'll stop. I'll take breaks. Like after the leagues, I was like, that just
Leagues is cool, man.
That's
I
cool
like
as
it.
shit.
It's so
yeah.
cool, but then you go back to the main game and you're like, God,
it's so slow.
damn.
Welcome
what
to
is
the Chris Harris and RuneScape podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, there's got to be some listeners. that
I'm a
love
PC
RuneScape.
gamer, bro. That's what I do.
It's fun shit.
That's cool.
I've been playing World of Warcraft since like fucking middle school too.
I can see you playing.
Bro,
that,
I
yeah.
remember the first.
I was
MMO
too
played-
poor to
played-
play it.
I played EverQuest on dial-up, baby. Like
Oh, I remember playing.
We played
that.
was it Guild Wars?
Guild Wars. Yeah,
I
we
played Guild Wars too.
Played Guild
Guild
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah,
I never
Guild Wars
beat-
2.
We had the
Guild Wars 2.
disc.
Guild Wars 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had the
Bro,
fucking disc.
I had like the wild discs and everything.
You ever played Dofus?
Dofus?
Yeah.
French turn-based game.
Mm-mm.
She was good.
Damn, it
as
was good.
fuck. So fucking good.
I was looking at a.
Was.
I tagged you in it. It was
How pay to win was it?
not. It became that, but
Yeah.
then
Every
like
good-
2013, 14.
Yeah.
became
every
that real bad.
good game I remember that was like small and had like a niche community turned into some pay to win bullshit. What is this fucking synced up drinking y'all have got going on here?
How many times have we done it?
Repeatedly, and you just did it again.
Fuck,
Some weird
dude.
brother
I
shit.
kind of almost noticed it. I only noticed it because you pointed it out that time, but I haven't noticed it before.
yeah, we do a lot of things like that. Like we'll both answer at the same time. We've just been hanging
Like
out.
earlier-
See, me and my brother are like opposites.
Earlier,
Yeah.
you
He's
both
like-
said, that's strange to me.
Yeah,
At the same time,
yeah.
I noticed that one.
It's like it runs like on levels that are like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm just looking towards him. I'm looking towards you now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, change it up
Okay
a little
with
bit.
You're gonna be in the middle. This is fucked up. Y'all gotta get a triangle table.
But
But
we're gonna
talking
have
about
a
bringing
second chair
another mic in.
Yeah,
Getting two people at once.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah.
I'll be on here with Chris Harris.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to be here with Chris Harris and JonMikel. That's gonna be
Yeah.
great. We're supposed to have JonMikel next week. We have to call him and see if he's good. But
Yeah.
Like I said,
Or,
that dude didn't even come to my wedding.
it's a dick move.
It was a dick.
Maybe
move.
you knew.
He might have.
But he wants to be there for the legit.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
knows. He's gonna be there for the one that, you know. You gonna get married again?
Hang on, before you
No.
answer, I will say they always say no.
They always say no.
Probably not.
Probably. Not. I like that. Respect. He heard it and he
But
addressed
you're
it.
gonna say that. Like, there's nobody right now who's like
I have to.
got their claws sunk in
Bro, I
on
realized,
a personal level. You
like
know,
I realized yesterday, I'm 31 years old. I have a 7-year-old child. I've never asked a woman out. Never in my life have I asked a woman out.
Really?
What happened
Mhm.
with your wife? How'd y'all?
She proposed to me. She fucking was just like, "Hey, let's start fucking." And I was like, "Okay." And then she was like, "Hey, let's be in a relationship." I was like, "All right."
wow, that's
I
interesting.
liked her. I mean, like I knew her brother, but I was friends with her brother. Been to her house a couple of times just to hang out with him and shit.
That's all right.
I don't
Dang,
know.
he's fucking your buddy's sister. Married her.
He's cool with it. She
He seems like a Jeff Pilgrim, DJ Fox.
I can see. I
type
mean, it makes
motherfucker.
sense.
Yeah,
it makes a lot
just
of sense.
that's interesting. That's funny. Chris hit you up to run the train on a bit, or the fucking.
he was trying to.
tractor
I didn't
bitch.
do it. I did
Damn,
not
that's
do
a
that.
shame. That would have been made for a good story.
I know, man.
That would have made for some good content on this podcast.
For sure, for sure.
I didn't know how I felt about it at the time. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. That seems kind of out there.
If Chris would have asked you to tag team a bitch, would you have done it?
Me?
Yep.
Probably-
That answered my question.
Probably not.
It's just.
It's a little odd to me.
I'm not even
Yeah.
like a hookup.
No,
type of
no, no
person
shame,
either. Like,
no kink
that's
shame
right.
or not. But
like I did it when I was younger, but like I don't know. The last time I like just like randomly like one night stood a girl and like she had feelings apparently, and I did not. it just made me feel bad.
It's a lot of
Yeah, I can
awkward
see that.
moments.
It made
I've
me
had
feel.
a lot.
I
I've had a lot
genuinely.
of awkward
I
moments,
felt like a
dude.
piece of shit, and
Yeah,
I was like,
it's weird.
that was the last time I did it.
You have any
Same.
date naps?
What?
Tinder or anything?
Nothing.
I don't blame you.
I've been working out 5 days a week, trying to
That's
get
fucking awesome, dude.
trying to get my lift on.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that guy down the road, he's like a fucking personal trainer.
Yeah.
But he's like doesn't have any clients or whatever, so I'll just go to his house and work out in his garage with him.
That's cool
Dude, come
shit.
to hot yoga, man.
What
A
is
lot of fat asses out there.
a lot of fat houses out
Yeah.
there? Huh?
Like
And plus, you can shed about 1,100 calories in like an hour and a half of just stretching.
1,100?
Yeah.
I thought about taking some
That
yoga.
doesn't seem possible.
It's like 1,000. That's
That doesn't seem possible.
That's insane.
dude. You are pouring all the water out and everything out of your fucking body.
it makes sense.
I've been drinking creatine now too. I'm taking creatine.
Oh, that's
oh
good,
shit,
dude.
you're fucking amped up, bro.
I was like, give me some fucking steroids, baby. I'm
Well,
jerk.
creatine just helps you like
recover and like.
yeah, like promotes the water that goes into your muscles.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's really good for
I
recovery and,
gotta drink a shitload of water now, but like
an ass load of water. Yeah,
I've
I
been
carry
drinking
a half-gallon jug with me.
That's
I-
good, though.
I
That's
drink it
fucking
like
awesome,
twice a day.
that's really fucking good.
Yeah, but I mean, today was supposed to be leg day. I woke up and I was not. I was not-
Ah, like they suck.
I texted. He texted me. I was like, "We working out today?" And I was like, "Bro, we're gonna have to do this shit tomorrow."
I used to whenever we were doing like jiu-jitsu open mats on Sundays, I'd hit those hungover. And dude, I'm telling you, some of the best sleep. Like water tastes so fucking good when you're like dehydrated and like about to die. And that's how I
Yeah.
felt at about 7 p.m. after I left the open mat, and I was like, oh, I'm so drained. Like driving home was hard.
Bro, I woke up to her to help her to take her phone this morning or whatever. I took her phone. Then we went to Stacks Omega.
Oh,
I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've ever been there. The pancakes were pretty fire.
Yeah,
But that cup of orange juice, bro, it's like
It
hand
hit.
squeezed orange juice.
yeah.
It fucking hit. Like
Damn.
that bitch got a fucking Long Island
What was in
tea.
it?
Orange juice?
Yeah.
Just hand squeezed orange
Oh,
juice.
okay.
Yeah, just
What's
this.
in it? You want some orange juice? You ever seen Bad Santa?
I love that movie.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
been
You want
it's
some,
been
That was-
you
that
want
was
some
called-
orange juice?
yeah.
What's in it? Oranges. Nah, I'm good.
As soon as he wakes up, the kid brings him orange
No
juice.
liquor.
it's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
I watched it
Fucking,
every Christmas.
that's one of my top 5 favorite Christmas movies.
I got a kid. I can't really.
Yeah, I
my
get
my
you.
child controls my television.
Yeah,
my
I feel
child
like, I
controls
feel
my
like I probably
PS5.
watched that when
You
I
think-
was like 7.
You think there's like a line of when a kid should watch a horror movie?
Probably.
Because we grew up watching them. I
6,
watched them
7.
at like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe 5. I'll say 5.
It's adding up. It's going to start adding up for you the longer you talk to us.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've met your dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's a
That's
good
true.
point.
Yeah, he does
That's a
come in
very
house
good
all the
point.
time.
We had him on here.
That was fun.
It was a fucking fun podcast.
It really
I know I
was.
pulled it up, but I was already at the bar when I was texting you and asking you the name.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Nice,
Dude,
dude.
that was a fucking awesome podcast.
Yeah, it was cool to
We
have
need to have
him
him back on here.
Yeah.
We were talking about repeat guests. We didn't talk about him.
I know. We want to get Ted back on here too.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
Wild.
out of control. Somebody stop this man.
Jesus, dude. He said, damn, it was a fat ass.
He did, bro. He did. He was saying it to me, but like she clearly heard him. Was like, like I
Oh,
saw
so
her.
horrible.
Because she was behind him at that point, and I see her look back, and I'm just like, oh fuck.
See, if you're a bitch with a fat ass, like, that can't
But,
bother
like,
you.
they-
Got to be used to that, right?
She's at work. She don't want to hear that shit though. That's
Unless it's a
Yeah.
hot dude.
even if it's
yeah.
a hot dude. You're
Okay.
at
If it's,
work.
if it's a Brad
Okay.
Pitt looking guy without the
The
you know,
dude
things that
rolls
come with-
up, hops out the Ferrari.
She's
Yeah,
like,
like
oh, what's up?
If you were at work and someone goes, damn, that's a fat dick, you'd be like,
it is a fat dude.
you'd
What's
be
up?
like,
Hell
what can I say,
yeah.
baby? You don't care if she's ugly or not.
I've had a couple cat calls. Honestly,
It could be a troll.
it was
could be a
this
troll under the
older black
bridge.
lady, and she was like, "Damn, there's some nice legs." That's what she said to me. I was like,
yeah, you should see my other
and I
one.
was just like, honestly, it kind of made me smile a little bit. I was like,
yeah, of course.
Hey,
hell yeah,
I got some sexy fucking calf muscles, bro. I got them fat guy calves.
Fat guys have good calves.
nice.
My calf muscles are bigger than the goddamn like stacked out bodybuilder I work out with.
Damn,
That's why-
I mean, look how big my goddamn calf is.
your calf is massive.
My
Your calf is massive. That's massive as fuck.
It's
my buddy,
massive as
my buddy
fuck.
Landon, he's lost a lot of weight, and I always tell him, "Damn, man, I thought fat guys were supposed to have good calves." He's not fat anymore. He's like, "God damn, dude, that's horrible."
That's
He's like, that's the
fucked up.
worst one.
He doesn't have good calves and he's not fat. Damn,
That's fucking. That's cruel, bro.
good. That's the next
He's
level, like
"Bro,
double
fuck
hit
you."
shit.
Like, fuck you, man. It's fucked up.
That is
You got them Quentin Nelson calves. You,
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Nelson. Damn, shout out.
yeah. I can see you playing left tackle or guard. You I can see you
when
play
I
guard.
Little League, I always
can I
played
see
center because I could snap the ball.
Nice.
Can I see a?
Yeah, no,
As I said, I played center, and like it's Little League, so like you don't do pass blocking in Little League.
you
Yeah,
don't. You
that's
don't.
right.
No, bro.
Everything lines up like the
I
I
would just,
formation.
I just
Pancake.
push a motherfucker and pancake him. Yeah,
Yeah.
push him in
in front
dirt,
of you.
or just
Yeah.
fucking run him 15 yards down
You
the
said
field.
video of George Kittle pancaking Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh my god,
Dude,
That's insane.
Dude, the craziest
People
thing
don't realize how good his inline blocking is, man.
And they both
that's
start
why
laughing.
he got drafted.
Oh yeah, for sure. Out of
yeah,
Iowa, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because they the
He's like, I'm the son of a guy
49ers
out of
were
Iowa.
what was it Bethard or Beathard or whatever his name is?
Bethard.
Bathard.
Bethard,
I
yeah.
call him Beathard. That motherfucker's name is Beathard. It's way cooler. But
Yeah.
they were really high on
cooler.
him, and they were watching his tape or whatever, and then they saw Kittle, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" That's why they got George Kittle.
He's my favorite player to watch in the
He's
NFL.
so fun.
Another random fact I learned about this. I watched this shit on the internet like yesterday or the day before or something. Beathard and Bethard, I don't fucking know what his name is. Him
Yeah,
and
it's not
George
Beathard,
Kittle have
yeah.
matching ass tattoos.
What?
It's
They-
Tanakh ESD.
Oh, for real?
No, if it was,
I was
It's
about
like-
to get excited.
No, they like lived together in college, or whatever, at their fucking party house. So they got the address tattooed on their asses, and they said like it's one of the
That's pretty cool.
Like
That's
they were
pretty cool.
rookies. They both got dressed up by the 49ers, and a vet walked by and was like, "Y'all got fucking matching ass tattoos? What the fuck?" Like,
That's fucking sick. That's pretty cool.
no, I love George Kittle. He seems like a cool dude.
He seems like a fucking guy you can sit down and have
Yeah.
a beer with.
Yeah,
Honestly.
and he's just a fucking machine.
Yeah,
Dude,
he is.
yeah.
He is. I've always said it. I still believe that he's better than Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce said it.
Travis Kelce's probably a better wide receiver,
Oh, no doubt about that.
but like Kittle is like as a tight end, he's a better.
he's
tight
a
end.
better tight
better
end.
pure
Yes.
better pure tight end.
I don't remember if Travis Kelce posted on Twitter. It was on like an interview or something, but he said that there's no doubt about it. George Kittle was the best tight end this year.
He's
He said-
right.
He said it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not George Kittle.
He's been for a long time for me. You know, and give credit to Travis Kelce
Dude, the
because
fucking numbers. are
nobody
insane.
can find a soft spot in the defense and can run just the middle route
like-
tree.
He's like a
just-
fast Jason Witten.
I'll
Yes.
say
He's a
that.
more durable, fast Jason
Yes,
Witten.
and better. And I ain't gonna say better hands because Jason Witten has some of the best hands in the league.
Yeah.
And plus,
He never dropped balls.
Never.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say Mark Andrews
He's-
is close. He's close to
Dude,
Kelsey.
I was watching him at Oklahoma.
good.
And
Honestly-
when he went in the third or fourth round, I think it was the fourth.
Is it third? I want to say it was third.
It might have been higher than I thought because every time I tell the
Well,
story,
it might have been fucking second. I want to say
It
was
might have
third.
been second, but I think it's the third. But I remember looking at this guy at Oklahoma, going, "This guy is like."
Wasn't there a tight end drafted in front of him too?
Yeah, there was a couple, and I was like, "This guy needs to be like the first tight end going."
Damn, Kelsey didn't have 1,000 yards this year. He only had 984.
Yeah,
I think
Surprised by that.
I love Lamar Jackson. Mahomes is a much better quarterback, just like
Of course.
pure
Yeah.
quarterback.
yeah, he is.
I think if Mark Andrews had
Oh my god,
Mahomes, I think he would be as good, if not better, than Travis Kelce.
I'm not gonna hate on it.
I saw a.
I think it'd be equal because he balls
Yeah.
the fuck out, and like Lamar Jackson,
Mandrews is a phenomenal
Lamar Jackson
route
has
runner.
some fucking choke jobs on his belt at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. But how about the catch? The pass to him? He almost took it to the house.
Yeah.
Dude, he almost took it to the house.
Which one?
It's
Where he
he's
threw
so
the ball and
he's-
got batted up and he caught it.
Oh yeah, that
It was like
wild.
an ankle tackle away.
He's a cheat code, but like for some reason he just can't get it together in playoff time. Peyton Manning had the same problem. Now
Well, I
he
said
did have to
this-
go against Brady every fucking year, but
I'm like the
You gotta go
biggest-
against fucking Mahomes every year now.
Yeah. I'm like the
Yeah.
big and Josh
Yeah.
Allen. I'm like and Joe Burrow. Fuck. That's an
bro,
issue. That's an
my
AFC is scary. NFC is
scary.
like a free ride at this
Dude,
point.
if
Who you got over there?
the
Dak,
Browns,
the choke ass fucking Cowboys.
Yeah, the Eagles who.
Hey,
I
if,
mean,
Jor-
the
if
Eagles play
Jordan
good.
Love keeps turning it up like
Oh,
he did
yeah.
the back half of this
Hey,
year
the
was
Lions,
crazy.
the Lions got Jared Goff and should have beat
You
should
know
be in the
what?
Super Bowl right now.
like you said, you know, we were talking favorite players to watch, and you said Jared Goff, and I was like, as far as
He
like a
gets
play,
it fucking done,
but
dude.
like now I'm like.
Jordan Love.
Well, no, Jared Goff, I'm like, you know what? It is kind of fun to watch him because to see him beat the Rams who didn't believe in him after he took them to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Dan Campbell, dude, man.
Dan Campbell, like they've changed the
Dude,
culture.
I love Dan Campbell.
The offense is
I'm-
like a well-oiled machine.
I'm a fucking Lions fan right
Same.
now. Like
Y'all might not agree with this, but I
my
really
first
like,
take, I was like, we beat the shit out of them, but like,
yeah.
I was feeling
You
good. I was
did.
like, we beat the Chiefs. We're in the Super Bowl, baby. We done beat the dog shit out of both these teams.
know.
It's looking good for us. And then we just choked the fuck out of that game. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right,
It
at
just
least
felt like it was going to happen too.
I was like, at least I got the Lions. And then the Lions start winning, and then they lost that game. I was just like, I'm so depressed.
Yeah, I hate the
right now.
49ers, dude. I'm an Eagles fan. Of course, I'm just a hater.
I was so
All I can do
depressed.
is pray on other people's downfall, like a
Your
Carolina fan.
year was just as depressing as
Dude, 10-1.
The
like,
first 10
beat the
games
Bills,
was amazing.
beat the
though.
Bills, beat the Dolphins, beat the Cowboys, beat the Chiefs.
Came out
I'm
to
like,
eat like the hardest stretch.
You had the 49ers and the
Arguably
Cowboys
the
left.
hardest stretch in the NFL.
49ers and the Cowboys left after a bye.
And then you came in. You had Giants twice, Arizona.
Then
You lost 2 of those games.
Hired Matt Patricia.
Wow.
And the Seahawks lost 3 of them. Lost to the
Patricia,
Seahawks.
I don't even
They're,
know.
they're saying that's why Belichick didn't get a job because he's like, I want to bring Matt Patricia in. And
I don't fucking blame him. I won't hire him either.
Everybody was like, nope. Fuck that.
But hey, Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore. I think it's two great
Kellen
hires.
Moore's a great hire.
I think Vic Fangio
I'm
is
shocked Chargers let him go.
Well, they cleaned house. I mean,
They did.
So did the Patriots.
Hey, they got Harbaugh 2.0 now, so
They do.
that's gonna be scary. Actually, I'm pretty sure that motherfucker, like, obviously he took that job because they got the quarterback.
And I think also he took it so he wouldn't have to worry about any suspension in college.
Oh, he did. He definitely took it for that. He
Yeah.
wanted. He
For
was,
sure.
NCAA and him had been going at it for a
Yeah.
minute.
He
now.
got out. He won his
He got
championship and got out like a fucking criminal.
Legend.
Like a damn like
Legend. But the
Yeah.
with the fucking with the mask on, just getting
Yeah.
out with the damn
criminal.
like a criminal. Yeah.
I'm just glad Georgia got their ass beat by Bama.
Me too.
Me too, dude.
Are you a Carolina fan?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Cheers.
a depression.
Cheers.
I'm
Yep.
a depression
Cheers to
boy.
that,
What's
brother.
up?
Yeah. Yeah, just like Eagles fans, we just pray for the other team to lose. Hey, there's a ladybug on the computer. These motherfuckers going crazy in here today.
Yeah, they are. I think it's the window being open. But
I used to do that shit at my mom's house. Just coming through like the window. Like,
Yeah.
JonMikel ate one on the podcast.
he did.
No.
Do we have one 5-hour
No, he
podcast
did.
with
Those
him?
things fucking stink.
We had a 5-hour podcast with
And it
JonMikel.
was just a shit show. We pulled up the UFC
We was in here
fights. We was in
fucking
here
hammered.
fucked up.
That was in Russell. I live with my parents, so I was just.
I was
we're gonna
like,
stay
dude,
there nights
I
and
just,
times and drive
I'm
home
not
in the morning.
going. I'm not going 5 hours again.
No, I don't.
It's just
That
too
was the
long.
thing, yeah.
I got one more of these, and I'm probably gonna be fucked up by the end of this one.
Well, the good
Dude,
thing
it's
is you Ubered.
17%.
It's 13. It's 13.
Okay.
13. I thought it was in it. It's 13.
It's like 2 of those is like a bottle of wine. I drank a bottle of wine last night and fucked somebody up in chest and sent it to you.
I don't.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't,
85% accuracy.
I don't
Nice.
like wine. I don't know.
Really?
I don't either. I can't
not-
get behind it, and I want to like it.
I'm into like red wines.
I want to get into red wines
Tastes
because
like
I don't
ass.
like.
I just don't like it.
You eat ass?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, don't give a fuck.
The mud pie.
Actually,
I
it
got
tastes good.
this. You want to take a break?
Let's take one.
Let's take a break. Yeah.
All right,
We'll be
go.
back.
We'll be back, guys.
Testicles.
Cheers. Cheers, boys. Testicles. We're in here.
Did you say Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father-in-law. We had him on the podcast.
Is his name Kanye?
No.
No, we was doing
We were
the
talking
test.
about Kanye, and then after
And
we
he-
check, and he goes Kanye.
Yeah.
I got one
Oh,
off the
fuck.
fucking deep end.
He was always off the deep end. Let's be honest.
No, he was on his meds. Now he's not taking them.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
not what this is about.
nah. It's not.
Oh,
What
no. God damn it.
I am not gay.
Another
Fucking bad Santa.
You like fish sticks?
Are you a gay fish?
Wait, yeah.
Gay fish?
Is that the same one with the
South Park.
That's South-
No,
that's
I
South
know,
Park.
but is it the same episode with him calling Kim, asking if she's a hobbit, or is that 2 different episodes?
I don't remember.
It's like, tell me again why you're not a hobbit.
That might be 2 different ones.
I
I
watched-
think it's the same one.
I used to watch a lot of South Park. I haven't watched it in years now.
It's been a long time. for me.
People say it hits.
There used to be
Even-
SouthPark.com. Remember that? It was like on. They had the like SouthParkStudio.com or whatever, and you could make your own South Park character, and all the episodes were on there. It was free.
I don't remember.
Or you like
that.
make an account, and that was it.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
I don't know. Like those guys are very creative and they're very
Yeah.
funny. I don't know. There's something like I feel like I've outgrown South Park. Maybe like it just.
I will say I feel like that at times too, and then I like tune back in sometimes just to like
Like if it was on,
because I
and
got
was watching
YouTube TV now, and sometimes I'll like flip through in South Park's on or
it,
something.
Ravens lost. I'm canceling my YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the Super Bowl's over,
It's
it's so expensive, dude.
It's disgusting.
It's $150 a month.
When I
That's crazy.
initially
It's
bought my
crazy.
Sunday ticket, it was like you can pay $300 or you can pay $350 and get your Sunday ticket. If you pay $350, you can just have Sunday ticket and I have YouTube TV. But if you sign up for YouTube TV, it's only $300. And I was like, I'll do this and just see what's on there. And then I tried to cancel, and I was like, this will cancel your Sunday ticket too. And I was like, what the fuck? Why was this an option then?
Yeah, it sucks.
They being boozled us.
Yeah, it made me so mad. I've been
It's gonna
paying-
be so nice though whenever we do cancel it.
It's
And I
about
get all the
extra
extra money a month.
money, son.
It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah.
just drinking money at this point.
Damn.
Ben, who's gonna win the Super Bowl, man?
That's a good question.
Who
I
you
thought he
believe
was
in
gonna
the
answer.
I really don't know.
It's hard to bet against the Chiefs. I feel
It
like.
is. hard to bet against the Chiefs.
Remember in like about week 8, I remember I asked you, I was like, would you really be surprised if the Chiefs
I
won
say
the
yes?
Super Bowl? And you said, yeah, I would be very surprised. And I was
Yeah.
like, I get what you're saying because they weren't playing very good. You know, this is like before Rashid Rice was doing
Rice, yeah.
anything. And
It was still
the
rookie.
defense was like keeping them in games. And they were, I mean, I can't remember. Maybe they're a little bit above 500 because I don't think they ever hit below 500.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
And then here they are now with the team I predicted to win the Super Bowl. And I'm
I
like,
had to add that.
I did. I also picked Michigan to win the NCAA championship. But
I don't know. My money is always on Alabama.
I get it.
Not anymore.
I mean,
not
dude.
anymore.
Not after Nick Saban.
Not
after Nick
anymore.
Saban. Now it's Georgia.
The Magic's
Now-
gone.
now it's
Now it's Georgia. Yeah, I was talking to Justin the other day. I go, dude, they might win another one
Soon.
sooner than I thought.
It's crazy that like Nick Saban only ever lost like one SEC championship game or some
Crazy.
shit.
He still did it. He's still showing Georgia one
He's
last
the
time.
greatest college
One
coach of
last
all
time for
He,
you.
fucking
he
did it.
asserted dominance on the SEC one last time and then was like,
And not only that, he was an old school fucking coach, like a Les Miles.
He still adapted to the offense.
He fucking changed his entire offense. He acknowledged that the
We
times
can't
was
run the
changing.
ball.
It wasn't stubborn like a Bill Belichick,
yep.
and was kind of like
Yeah.
and a Les Miles, Tommy Tuberville's, those like really pro style offense guys. He adapted into the spread offense.
Yeah.
And I'll give him credit for it, dude.
But
he
it's
changed
also
it and
easy to do that when you have
stayed
when you
relevant.
have fucking Tua, Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs,
Credit to his recruiting,
fucking
the brand
Devontae
he's built.
Smith, and who was the other receiver they had?
I mean, Jalen Waddle,
Jerry
Henry
Jeudy.
Ruggs,
Jerry Jeudy. That was
Jerry
the- that was the
Jeudy,
fourth one.
yeah.
That got busted like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But who's the quarterbacks that he's had? Russell Wilson, okay. Maybe this year was a little bit better than expected. But what was Jerry Judy's numbers after getting hurt? Because he was hurt the first couple games. He had some, obviously it wasn't as pretty as we thought it would be because I thought he would be the best.
I don't know. You remember, y'all see that Steve Smith
Receiver.
shit where he went off on Jerry Jeudy and called him a jag or whatever?
Just another guy.
Just another guy.
But Steve Smith has got like a
Well, it's 'cause Jerry Jeudy
soft
was-
spot, though. He's a kind of a little bit of a bitch sometimes.
I think Jerry Jeudy.
I
was in the
respect
right.
him. He's
I
a
I
think Jerry
respect
Jeudy
him.
was in the
He's
right.
a crazy motherfucker
Yeah.
for a small guy to
But
be.
He's
he's
always
sensitive.
been who he is, though.
Yeah.
He never changed up.
Steve Smith?
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
I just he was talking to like whatever white guy was in the studio, and Jerry he was going in about it, and he was like, Jerry Jeudy said, "Ninja, I don't fuck with you like that," and
And the guy
the guy was like, "Ninja,
yeah.
It's a white guy, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I just realized what that meant."
Yeah, it took him a while. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see when he clicks his face, he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
So
okay.
awkward. So awkward for him.
He went up to
He was
Jerry.
like, "Oh, I'm on air. Fuck, why did you do this to me, Steve Smith?"
He said Jerry Jeudy was just another guy. He meets him out there on the field to apologize about some things
I
that
don't
he
fuck with you
said.
like that.
He said, "I don't fuck with you like that. Go on."
Respect to both of them. honestly.
Respect to both of them. Respect for going up and being man enough to say, you know what, I might have said some things I probably shouldn't have said. Respect to,
I don't fuck with you like that.
yeah.
Then
Yeah,
to turn
just
around
go
and
on.
just like go off on TV.
But then
is
to
a
go
little
off on was a little bit of a bitch move.
That's where I was.
It was a little bit of
Yeah.
bitch move, but like nothing he said was wrong.
You're right.
Nothing he said was
Yeah.
wrong, but like it was.
And that's Steve Smith. Like you said, he stayed consistent.
He did.
It just kind of is what it is.
that's one
Didn't
of
he
my
break a
favorites.
motherfucker's jaw
yeah,
too?
well, Ken Lucas, the DB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites whenever he scored it. I think it was against it might have been against the Cowboys. He scored a touchdown and he celebrates first. And then he walks straight over to the DB and grabs him by the face mask and just drags him to the ground.
Steve Smith was a wild motherfucker.
I think that's
Wide
max level of
receivers?
attitude. I'm just like a guy who's going to make a play on every single play.
For a small fucking
Yeah.
guy too, dude. He was wild.
Hines Ward was like that, but in a happy way.
Dude, fuck Hines Ward.
You hate Hines Ward. I get it.
He fucked up
You
Ed
gotta
Reed's neck.
respect.
He fucked up Ed Reed's neck on like a blindside block for no reason.
Dude, that was those games though. The whole narrative behind
it
all
wa-
those games was hard hit. You don't think Ray Lewis fucked some people up for
yeah,
Baltimore?
But like, I don't think he did it like
Come on, you
Hines
know.
Ward was like there
He
was
there was a
no
lot of
reason
blindside
for it.
hits,
It
but
was
that was
like
the game.
it was
It was the
blindside
game.
to the head while
It
everyone was
was.
like walking.
He was like crackback king. Hines
sure.
Ward was crackback king. That's JonMikel. Like that's where he learned some of those
Yeah.
crackbacks.
like if you want to blindside a guy like that, that's fine. Like hit him in the shoulders.
He
He
was
just like
smiling.
helmeted him on the side of the head
Yeah.
and like
Respect.
cracked his head.
That
and,
was
like,
the game though.
fucked
That
his
was
neck
the
up.
that was the game. Those Baltimore Pittsburgh games was like the
That
most
shit was-
brutal.
It was,
It was the
shit
most
was
brutal.
It was
brutal.
it was the Saints. It was against Malcolm Jenkins. Steve Smith. The playoffs. I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he scores a touchdown. They've been talking shit. They've been jawing all game, and then he scores a touchdown, starts celebrating, and then he immediately turns and just starts walking to him like a fucking, and grabs him by the face mask, just drags him, and starts fucking hitting him. And the whole fucking.
The Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan one though.
Fuck Cortland Finnegan.
Cortland Finnegan was a little bitch.
Little loudmouth bitch.
He was a good DB for a little while. He had like a little span where he was like a 90 overall for a little while, you know. And then Andre Johnson, who's a fucking like Hall of Fame legend, who's like very soft spoken, never like says anything to me. He got into his head a little bit because Andre Johnson was kind of having a bad day. Cortland Finnegan is very physical. Andre Johnson, very physical receiver. And then Andre Johnson rips his helmet off, and just starts fucking drilling and just
Fuck. And everybody was like,
yes.
yes.
And Cortland Finnegan was on the ground with his helmet off, like covered up, and Andre and the rest were like running to Andre Johnson. He's just fucking welling. Just
And yeah, now you get fucking assault and battery for that.
in the NFL.
I don't know.
You probably get pretty fucking.
They'll fine him. I don't know that they're gonna charge him.
We're not far from that, though.
It depends how far.
We're really not far from that.
We're not far from that, but I don't think either player, unless like it was just like I wasn't instigating shit, but they know what they're doing. They know what they're saying to each other.
Yeah.
They
know it's dark.
These motherfuckers are doing research on motherfuckers' personal lives, trying to get their head to get an advantage.
Like McGregor shit. You know they're out there doing it.
Y'all ever watch fucking Taylor Lewan's podcast? Bussing with the Boys?
I haven't, but I know a little bit of.
I've watched a couple episodes here and there, but
for real.
But Jalen Ramsey was on there.
Oh yeah, but that was good.
And like he was just like, I talk a lot of shit, and I gotta do
He's
my
good though. He's fucking good. He had a great season.
I hate Jalen Ramsey, but I respect that.
He had such a good season too.
He's so good, dude.
And he was just like, yeah, dude,
Since
you gotta say some shit. And he was like, I personally like, I will not like say shit about their wives or nothing because motherfuckers are crazy nowadays.
Yeah.
But he's like, nothing outside of that, like wives and family. Outside of that, nothing is off the lines for me. Like nothing is off limits.
Remember Bill Romanowski?
Mm-mm.
Bill Romanowski was a linebacker who was like an old school linebacker. Played in like the late '90s, early 2000s. Played for the Raiders, the Broncos, but he was like on steroids, like juicing like bad.
They're all on steroids.
Yeah, but this was like a different case.
He's like fucking Yoel Romero.
Yes, this was like this guy was like
Alistair
he
Uberim.
spit in this guy's face on camera on like Monday Night Football for Denver. It was a running back. You could see the loogie come out of his fucking face mask into the dude's face. The dude turned around and walked off.
Dude, I hate the Titans because of Jeffrey Simmons.
Jeffrey Simmons, yeah, that was the D tackle.
He's like an inside line from like Ole Miss or whatever.
Yeah.
You remember Marshall Yonda, the guard?
Yes,
that guy was
fucking Hall of Famer. Yes.
Hall of Famer,
Yes.
honestly. And he was just like in that playoff game, they got us. They did. He was like, that guy was just spitting in my face. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And like that man would not lie about that.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, that's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
The stories of Derek Wolfe talking about taking like all these mushrooms before he comes on the field.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and walking out through like you know how the Cowboy Stadium, you know when like they're walking to the locker room and you can see like the bars. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's no way.
No,
I don't want to change the channel.
Like,
I just want to sit there and like look at the trees
And
or
absorb
like
into the couch.
yeah.
Yep.
This guy would
depend. I guess it's like if you want to do whatever you're doing currently.
maybe.
Dude, we were playing Halo on mushrooms one time. I swear to God, like it was like Halo 3 or whatever. Like the zombies where like the guys running around with swords trying to get you or whatever. I swear we were all doing terrible. We were all fucked up on shrooms. Like bad. It just absolute ass. And I swear to God, like I just started peeking and like hitting like it was like
Matrix. It clicked.
It was like Matrix.
The shit
I wasn't looking at
lined up.
I wasn't even looking at the TV. I was like seeing some other shit. And I just went on a rampage. We had one guy that was
you cracked the code.
We had one guy that was sober, like watching us because there was like 4 of us in the house, just fucking ripped on shrooms. And he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh?" And then I went back to being ass.
You ever heard of the game Satisfactory?
I might have heard of it.
It's just like it's kind of like a Minecraft type thing where you just build a factory. It's like about being efficient, and it's like a really beautiful
Satisfactory?
game. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if I heard about it. I've heard of Factorio.
But one night I was on Discord and I was high as fuck on mushrooms, dude. And I was like, I'm gonna play Satisfactory, fuck it. And then I just sat there and like ran back and forth with the jetpack and roller skates the whole time because I couldn't play the game.
No,
I just couldn't play. I was like, well, so I just ran back and forth and jumping. That's all I did the whole time.
You ever have a bad trip?
I have no, but I was in a situation where I could see it starting to build, and it was the anxiety. It gets high.
You know who Baby Jake is?
Yes, I saw him. Is he still alive?
I have no idea.
I don't think he is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I saw him delivered to his house, and he opened the door, and it was like
disgusting. Yeah. When I was out of high school or whatever. We were graduated at this point. I used to go like smoke with him and shit. I don't know why. I shouldn't have been doing it. But like his dad used to be a big drug dealer, and then he got busted or whatever. So he was like working at Snyder or something while I was waiting for his court date. But like they lived in
like the pretzels.
No, like the tire place.
The tire place.
Oh, okay.
Right by on 29.
Okay,
yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah.
But then I was at his house one day and I got mushrooms from my mushroom guy. And I was like, let's just eat these in your house. And he lived in like a shitty trailer with like his mom, his brother, and his dad, and it was run down, dude. And he was dating Caitlin Godfrey at that point in time, I think.
Yeah.
And he just like left and was on the phone like crying to her on the phone or some shit. I was like, this is stupid. Well, I don't know why I'm here. But I'm tripping balls, and I swear to God, I look up in this ratty ass trailer at the ceiling, and I see the ceiling open, and roaches just start running down the fucking walls at me, dude.
Fuck.
Dude, roaches.
No, I've never hit that level.
Roaches freak me the fuck out
That's
to this
bad.
day.
I get it.
I do not. I don't like them anyways, but like that was.
Oh, I bet that fucked
I just
you
got up and ran in there and sat with his mom because his mom was cool about it. And she was just like, "You okay?" And I was like, "No."
No, I haven't hit that level, but I've gotten to the point to where like the anxiety starts to build and like there's a lot going on, and like
I was sitting in a room by myself. I was just in like a place I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
fuck.
And that's it.
Yeah, I've never had a bad trip either.
Nuh-uh.
Never had one. I've been close for sure.
Things get weird when you go to the bathroom by yourself, and look in the mirror.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, things get a little weird.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing
Yeah, oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's
that.
I know.
It's not okay.
Yeah, it's just you're like, okay, I got to get
You
away
get,
from
like
this.
absorbed.
Yeah,
I remember one time I went to I was doing shrooms with JonMikel at the fucking party trailer. I've done it twice down there at the party trailer. It was just like me, JonMikel, and then like Stephanie was there or whatever. And he was like, "All right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you later." Went in there to try and like fuck on shrooms, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I was just sitting in the party trailer by myself trimming at this point. And then he comes back out like 2 minutes later, and he's like, "I can't do it. I feel like it's got teeth. I can't do it."
Oh no.
He was like, "It scared me." I was looking at it, and I was like, "I can't do this. I'm coming."
What's that movie? What's that movie? Teeth. That was the name of it, right?
Yeah.
something like that. He was like, "No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do this right now." I was like, "I don't know how the fuck."
tripping balls.
I was like, "I don't know how the fuck you're about to go to sleep on shrooms, anyways."
I know
doesn't
you
work.
can't.
Doesn't happen,
Yeah.
One time I did shrooms with my boy Parker. We sat on the couch, and we were just like at his house with his dad or whatever, watching Comedy Central, I want to say, or it was Adult Swim, whichever one, like midnight to like 4 a.m. and then it like loops from like 4 a.m. to like 8 and then starts playing
Like
regular
Adult Swim.
I think it's Adult Swim. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We started and like it kicked in around about 12, and I swear to
Some
God,
weird shit. on
Watching
that.
Adult Swim on shrooms
no,
sounds crazy.
I swear to God, it was like that, and then it was 4 a.m. and it started replaying, and it was just massive deja vu because I just watched it.
Oh
I remember
God, I can
numbers.
see. Oh, that's
me and
wild.
him
That's
looked at
wild
each other
right
and were
there.
like,
I can see that being like.
What
We-
the fuck is going on right now?
we
yeah,
like
like
time-
loop,
we were like-
loop shit. Yeah.
we straight-
You're
we-
like, am I going crazy?
we were like, we time warped. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Yeah.
And the other time I did shrooms at JonMikel's party trailer, it was me, JonMikel, and Parker, and we were chilling, and then Jimmy came down there. Parker Jones. I don't know if you know him. He was
Yeah.
grade above us.
Yeah, I don't think I know him.
But Jimmy came down there, and Bill, which was like JonMikel's boss at the time,
Okay.
and then some guy they knew that had been in a wreck and had like brain trauma and was like slurring about just drinking Bud Light.
He had been in a wreck that day.
No.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Brain trauma.
Just some guy they knew from like their like Jimmy's
Okay.
like hard partying days when they were like
Okay.
smoking crack and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out.
Shout out.
Whatever the fuck they were doing. They were all
Yeah.
clean. They were clean. They're good.
They was
now.
having a good time.
They were going hard.
Yeah.
And this guy like had been in a car wreck when he was younger and like fucked his brain up, so he like slurred real bad, and he was just drinking Bud Light. And I'm first of all like I'm on shrooms, and I'm like, this guy's kind of like he has a brain injury very clearly. Should he be drinking? Much less, how did he get here? Like I guess he drove there and was hanging out with him. And like they came in there and like Jimmy just started attacking us and like or attacking JonMikel and fucking with him real bad, like jumping on him and shit.
Oh shit.
Jimmy, and I'm
just like him.
I'm sitting there with Parker, and we're just like, because look,
Are we next?
We thought JonMikel was dying. Parker's like, "Oh shit, there's zombies, bro!" Like, and then he just like took some purple drink and was like, "Oh, I'm good now."
Some drink.
And he looked at me and was like, "Drink some purple." I was like, "Some grape soda." And he was like, "Drink this, bro. It'll get better." And I did.
You got better.
It got better.
Yeah, it's good.
It just changed.
Sometimes it's all about in the head.
Sometimes
it-
it's all in the head, dude.
It is. It changed everything. That fucking grape soda was so good. I was probably thirsty as fuck. Been staring there with my mouth open, just watching shit warp.
Yeah.
Anyways, like,
You just wanted some fucking drink because you was thirsty. Your mouth was dry as shit.
and then I remember
So
they
dry.
were.
So dry.
Hey, Jimmy was drunk when he did that shit, like drunk as fuck. And
Jimmy's
then
OG.
and he was fucking around and like we had because my guy would grind the mushrooms into dust and then like put
in
them in.
tea.
Tea? Like a
No,
lemon drop?
no. He would melt Gardelli chocolates and put them in the
Oh,
chocolates.
That
nice.
sounds
So
fucking amazing.
you'd eat a dope ass chocolate
That's
instead of
fucking
eating
nice.
some rancid ass mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, I love doing this because when I'm grinding it up, I inhale the dust and then I start tripping.
Nice.
Is that real?
Yeah,
I heard like if you, I thought it was like the bacteria that if it gets in your lungs, it can fuck you up.
I don't know. I don't
If
think
you
I
like smoked mushrooms or anything like that.
this guy was wild at that point in time.
I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that though.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy was on some shit. I think he was going off the rails.
Took it out. Ain't no telling what he was doing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's no telling what that man was
Back
doing.
when he was doing crack.
I mean, he was selling a bunch of weed. He was a welder, growing mushrooms in his house, brewing like a boatload of moonshine and selling it to people. Like
Fuck
he
yeah.
was wild.
Dude, I always thought Jimmy was kind of like one of those Martin Scorsese guys. Like you would just see him in like I could see him fitting in like some New York mobster shit.
Oh shit.
Jimmy?
Yeah, just a little bit. The way he's laid back and cool as fuck, but like
From New York, baby. Him and Chris's mom, both. They got that New York on them. You can see it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that New York,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
Like Italian.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Because I can see her playing in some Martin Scorsese shit too.
That's why I always give Rusty shit. Chris's dad,
dude.
I love Rusty.
Rusty's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
Rusty and JonMikel, we was blasted on his 22nd birthday. Chris's people throwing up on themselves. Taylor throwing up on themselves. Steven throwing up on themselves. And it's just me and Chris it's me and JonMikel versus Chris and his dad. And
beer pong.
And we were fucked up, but dude, Rusty was so gone, but he was like just out of pure fucking
He ain't as
spite.
good as he once was.
But he's as good once. This motherfucker was like, they had to hold him up. Like Chris was holding him up. I can't remember if Chris was on my team or JonMikel was on my team. I think it was JonMikel. Because I was like, oh yeah, this is about to be the fucking duo. And we made all
easiest
we
shit.
played like they was shooting PJ from a
syringe.
like 2 syringes, like crayon syringes this fucking long, dude. With the things pulled back like this, just shooting doubles in your mouth. And that's why everybody was throwing up on themselves. But the guys who could hang in there it was it. The tournament was over. Everybody's fucked up. It was time to win. Rusty's still there. Rusty and Chris and me and JonMikel and Rusty, dude, he didn't even know where he was at. But he stepped up to that table and would fucking sink it. And we lost. We fucking lost. Rusty had no idea where he was at. He
Rusty
was so
is
gone.
that motherfucker.
He's
dude.
that motherfucker.
He is that motherfucker.
I was like, God, dude, this dude is like, he was just like, my eyes just gone, barely seeing, and he would just prop up on Chris's shoulder. I was like, oh, that motherfucker got us, man.
I don't understand how Chris is so big, dude. Have you seen his dad? You've seen his mom? You've seen Jimmy,
Well,
which is like the male from his mom's side, and you're like, Chris, where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Fun.
Damn. Because Chris is like 6'2", like
big fuck.
255. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Damn, Chris Harris. Have we
Check
talked
this
enough
ass
about
out.
him? Cheers
Have
to
we
Chris
talked
Harris.
Cheers to Chris Harris.
That's
Chris
gonna be in the
podcast.
description. That's gonna be the description. RuneScape and Chris
I've
Harris.
done a lot of stupid shit with that dude.
So,
Yeah.
I thought he almost died on my couch one
Have you
night.
heard that story?
No.
You're in for a treat on this.
I woke up fucked
lost
up
his
one
number
night.
for years. I just got his number when we went to Wild Wings to the fantasy football thing. It's the first time I talked to that dude in years.
Dude,
Been disconnected doing family shit. Like
I feel you. Well, let me get you up to date on this shit. So, one night, this was the night. Anyways, me, Chris, and Taylor Day, and who else was there? DJ Fox. Shout out.
Of course. They probably got
DJ
lost in the
Fox.
woods and popped out. Later.
Yeah, we were at downtown Wild Wings. I had a tattoo appointment the next day. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna come through. I don't want to like drink so much where it's like gonna bleed like a motherfucker the next day because you know your blood's gonna be thin. You know this.
Dude, I bled out of my dick.
Was that like with the piercing or just another time?
Just the piercing, bro.
Just another time,
like the whole next day. I woke up and like my pants were soaked with
Did it get
blood.
infected?
No.
Oh, that's good.
They
That's
said they
scary.
expect bleeding for like the first couple of days. I only bled the one day, but it was so much blood. I was like, damn, I got my period. What
I
the
got my
fuck?
period. Yeah.
And I get there. We get to Wild Wings, and we're just like, just having some drinks, some shots, whatever, hanging out. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna drink enough. I'm just meeting to like have a couple beers and dip. Next thing you know, rounds are getting bought, and then like it keeps going around. Everybody's buying a round. It gets to me, and I'm like, I bought like one round.
Bye, guys.
The next time, no, it comes back around. I'm like, I got the last one. And the next guy's like, all right, cool. And it just keeps going. I just don't pay. Just keep buying. I know it's a dickhead move, but it was kind of funny. But so I ended up leaving like a $50 tab. I bought like one round of shots or some shit. But we were
got like 170.
yeah. But everybody was so fucked up, dude. On the way out, I remember Taylor Day looking at me and going, Led Zeppelin was playing, and me and him just fucking sat there and was just like, listen,
Taylor's
Led
cool as
Zeppelin.
fuck, man.
Taylor Day is cool as shit. But we ended up
I love
going
Taylor
out,
Day.
and then like we started bar hopping, and then like somehow those guys got lost. It was just me and Chris at this point. And I think Chris had kind of like just went through a bad breakup. I don't know. It seemed like he was a little on edge.
Okay.
And we're going down, and I'm talking like we're like 10 shots in, like 10 beers. Like we're We're there.
I was there last night. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I was doing double shots of tequila. It was
Yeah.
not okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like a pretty good time.
I probably did 6 or 7 double shots of tequila. I had 2 Mexican mules and 2 beers. Like I said, I blacked out I woke up and there was a pile of throw up beside where I went to sleep. I don't remember doing that.
Dude. And you back, baby.
I'm back. I agreed to this already. I wasn't backing out.
Dude.
I've been trying to get myself ready for this all day.
Respect,
and
dude.
then, like, I remember, like, there was this bald guy passed out drunk. Like,
he was going by high-fiving people, wasn't he?
Well, I kind of got ahead of myself. We were, like, partying outside of Sharky's or wherever the new little plaza they built with, like, the yellow chairs right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a guy passed out like this right when it was construction. The yellow chairs were there on the table. But he was just like this. He was a bald dude. He was, like, out.
He had his tongue out.
And maybe. I think he did.
He was dead. That's a dead person.
But he was out. And Chris goes there, and next thing you know, we got like 30 people over here taking selfies with the dude who's passed out. We're just all like, "What's up? You know, fuck."
That's fucking
Chris like
funny.
licking his head, and we're like, "This is fucking out."
That's fucking funny, bro.
Dude, and we saw all the pictures the next day, but to go back to what Bryant was asking about. We're walking down like kind of up. I can't remember exactly where it happened at, but Chris is high-fiving people and somebody says no. And Chris was like, he turns and looks at him and just fucking pops the dude. Knocked him out. Takes off running. And right where those yellow chairs are, I think. And it was like all like construction back there. He takes off running. And like 2 of that guy's buddies follow him. Take off running because it didn't seem like they were as fucked up as we were, dude. We were fucked, obviously.
Yeah, no, Chris would not
dude,
do that in normal circumstances.
Like running was, dude, walking was questionable. Like running.
Adrenaline's a hell of a fucking drug,
like, what
though.
the fuck? I'm looking at this dude fucking, he's down. And I see him run off into the dark. Like 2 guys and Chris run off. So I take off running. I fucking get there. I pick him up off the ground. He's just laying on the ground. I pick him up. I'm like, Chris, you all right? And all I remember was Chris going, yeah, they deboed me. I was like, what? And I see like blood running down his head. They hit him with a brick, apparently. And there was this black guy, like this like crackhead with a fucking trying to hit Chris with a fucking traffic cone. There was
such a blur.
And then the 2 guys came up, the guys that was chasing him. And I said, listen, man, he's had a lot to drink. I'm just trying to get him home. And then I remember us in the car and we're driving. And
that is not a good idea, brother.
Of course, that's how the story continues.
I remember us in the car, we're driving. I look at Chris and I'm like, Chris looks at me and he's like, is my face all right? And I look at him like, yeah, your face is all right. He goes, let's keep going. Let's go back out.
Fuck that, dude.
I said, Chris, I'm fucked up. Do we need to go to the fucking hospital? It's like, dude, it's like he's been drinking. I'm talking about his blood is thin. It's running.
He's bleeding
it's a
like
head
a
injury.
Yeah, they bleed anyways.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
for
like
sure.
fucking gushing, dude. I'm like, I'm fucking panicking, dude. I'm like, oh, shit.
You sobered up quick.
A little bit.
That adrenaline fucking
I get
hit.
back
Yeah,
home.
adrenaline's crazy, man.
We get back to the apartment. We go into the little bathroom. We're both looking at it. We're just looking at each other like, what the fuck, dude? And he just starts taking like selfies and pictures and shit. And then I remember waking up. And I'm in my bed and I'm thinking, what the fuck happened last night? Is Chris
Dead?
Is Chris dead?
Oh my
I gave him some Advil. What if he was so drunk he passed out and just bled out from a head injury?
You should not have given him Advil.
Yeah,
He's
right.
so all the alcohol, so dumb.
Yeah, so
dumb.
Not to mention it's like a blood thinner too or whatever, I think.
Fuck.
Maybe
Woke up the next day.
It might not be a blood thinner.
Woke up the next day, open. I go, Chris. Yeah. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I just get a Coke. I'm good.
Fuck, dude. You all right? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What the
man. Quit
fuck,
talk, turn
dude?
the
What
turn
the
his
fuck?
Dude, when
turn
I,
the
we
light
were,
off, man. It's fucking
I
bright.
got a headache, dude.
Fuck.
And then he ended up going to the hospital, getting his head stitched up.
yeah.
And I was bleeding like a motherfucker at the tattoo shop. I was just like, good, he's all right. Dude, it was it's definitely the wildest story I got. It's fucking crazy. Like,
Say what a brick.
I woke up the next day and just like, what the fuck? Is this dude dead? I opened it.
I
I was just
remember
like
we
the
were playing-
biggest relief.
I remember we were playing Overwatch. We were all drunk as fuck, and you're like, dude, I can't go out with Chris Harris anymore. And I was like, why? And he was like, dude, we were like downtown, and he just fucking popped the back glass out of a car. He just hit it as hard
Oh
as he
yeah,
could.
that was another story. We was
And you were like, I'm not going out with him again.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like, I'm
definitely
not.
went out with him again.
oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, he would never come party with us. He would show up and like hang out and maybe have like a little sip or two, and then he would always leave.
Really?
Yeah, and then the first
Chris
time I
is kind of like that. He's like a come and go kind of guy.
He
but like he would never get fucked up with us. And I remember Donald Keefe. Remember Donald Keefe?
Yes.
Dude, Donald Keefe had like a birthday party at his house.
Oh yeah.
Me and JonMikel roll up late. All right, we're like 45 minutes late. We show up to the party. Taylor Day was there. He was fucked.
Shout out
Taylor David get fucked up though.
Chris Harris was so drunk.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite.
Like the first time I've
It's
ever
scary,
seen
though.
this.
Gotta keep it on the rails.
It's not scary for me because I'm his size. I can
yeah,
deal with
yeah,
him. Like I can deal with him.
Yeah. You can
I'm pretty
hug
sure
him. You can take
JonMikel
it
had to
down.
drive his fucking truck home because he was gone.
Damn. Chris is
Don-
like, nah, I'm not driving. That's bad.
They apparently showed up and started playing beer pong with like double shots.
People started boxing or something.
They-
Like,
they
Donald
were-
Keefe got like knocked out or something, didn't he?
No, Donald O'Keefe was so blackout drunk he shit his pants.
Never been there.
I'm sorry.
I've shit my
Donald.
pants sober.
I've
never
shit
drunk.
I've never shit my pants.
He
Like,
was
ever?
It was dry.
Not really.
heaving.
Maybe like
He was dry heaving so hard he shit his pants.
So
I watched him. He go into his mom's bedroom because we were trying to get into the bath. I was like, me and JonMikel show up to this. And we're just like, everybody here is blackout. We just rolled up. We're 45 minutes late. What the
you gotta
fuck?
catch up.
We didn't catch up. I was like, I ain't drinking here. Fuck this.
This is smart. That's a good decision.
Yeah.
Me and JonMikel fucked that house up. I mean, Donald Keefe went to his parents' bedroom or whatever, and like
Oh no.
it was like stumbling and falling and shit, and then like
he shit
fell,
himself.
knocked his mom's jewelry box off the
God,
dresser,
Stack. Come
landed on it,
man.
vomited into it.
Oh, it's in the creases and the jewel. And you gotta take it to a specialist now. All of it.
Chris Harris was falling everywhere. Like
Chris
Austin,
gets sloppy out there.
Austin, what the fuck is his last name? He's in our grade.
Austin. There's also Shirley. There's
Not
also
Shirley.
Pitts.
Austin. No, I wasn't.
Did he wrestle?
No.
Which one wrestled?
What's that?
Austin, because he'd been in
Austin McConnell.
McConnell. That's who I sold my RuneScape account to in 7th grade.
He said it was.
Oh,
me.
you remembered.
20 bucks.
He got offended.
I did
told
love a
you.
little bit.
I saw it. I saw it.
He knows me. He knows
It was
me.
just because I think maybe I talked to you about RuneScape and I remember that from 7th grade.
Yeah,
Like in
yeah,
gym,
yeah.
fucking Sneed Feed, baby.
Oh, the fantastic five. That's what he used to call
Why'd you say
her.
that like
He used
The
to
little girls and the exterminator.
Yeah, he
that
used to
sounds
go-
like some fucking Rob Zombie shit.
He used to have like
Fantastic Five.
right.
the
He
guy's
used to
name?
have these damn
Blonde hair?
70s shorts on.
Did that guy die?
He did die.
Yeah, I remember. That guy was cool.
He's a legend, dude. Williamson legend for
He's a
real.
legend.
Shout out Will Sneed.
Bro, you
Will
were
Sneed.
Smith.
Will Sneed. Willie Sneed. Fucking
Will Smith.
What's his name?
Coach Sneed, baby.
Coach Sneed. Yeah.
Coach Sneed.
I forget his first name.
I don't know his first name. That's Coach Sneed.
I used to know it,
You remember going into the locker room and we would just axe bomb people?
dude.
Jesus Christ.
Remember we
that's so
like-
fucked.
You remember when we fucked up like
I did it too. That's the worst part. It's so fucked.
it's just middle school boys. You remember
Love middle
fucking
school
great.
boys, dude.
I
They're just
remember
dickheads.
I remember
They're fucking.
I remember
dickheads,
like 6th grade.
Nothing's
Shane
changed.
Truland was like a normal guy.
dude. Shout out.
dude.
Rest in peace.
Hey,
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I know.
I will say
he
me
OD'd
and
on heroin.
He said what?
He OD'd on heroin
I know.
in the
Yeah.
woods. Real bad.
I will say me and Shane was really, really close. He was a good friend of mine.
I know he played on motorcycle like a motherfucker.
Me and him was
I-
like
I
neck and
remember-
neck, dude.
I remember in middle school, like I'm just starting. This dude's out here like
I was
cutting magic logs, fletching them,
Yeah,
and
that
alking,
was-
and he has
yeah.
money, and I'm like, I'm poor as
yeah.
fuck.
That was I was
I
right
gotta
there
get
with
on
him.
that level. Yeah.
I was right there with him the whole way. We started our accounts the same,
Sean used to tell me, he's like, I can cut magic logs for 10 hours in a day and I can make a mill.
which is like
I
stupid. But this was the time when you like you
There was
had
no
when you
efficiency.
ran barrows, you ran from East Varrock Bank.
Yeah.
You ran and then
Oh, at a canvas and
Bro,
ran down.
in middle
Yes.
school, I wasn't even on Barrow's level. Like I wasn't there.
yeah, having a level 100 account back then was like this motherfucker's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Zazima, a legend forever, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
OG.
that motherfucker. It was the only max.
the first
the
OG.
Zima
only
sounds like
max.
a fucking disease.
It's the only max carry.
Yeah.
The only 126.
Oh, I remember.
The only one.
I remember those
The
days.
fucking man.
He was the dude. And then the old night was number 2. And then when he died in real life, apparently they put
They
a
put a statue of Falador.
statue. Maybe it was in Falador. I thought it was out in the wilderness, but it might have been Falador.
It might have been the wilderness.
Maybe it was the Falador wilderness. Ooh, right there with the were you still the Zemrock?
Oh, fuck off.
No,
Is that
that
really?
would-
That's like Taverley, basically.
it really is, yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
RuneScape, dude, there was some
I'm
so
still
many
playing,
good times.
man. I fucking love it.
Shane Trulin though was a really good friend, man, and I had to do 100 push-ups because I told everybody he was the last guy in dodgeball. and he was just sitting in the back, not throwing anything. And I had a bunch of people behind me. I was like, dude, let's just fucking throw it once. And Coach Broom was like, don't you do that. Don't throw like 8 balls at him. And I was like, let's do this. And we fucking did it.
Your buddy too?
Yeah. Just fucking dick. But then we got him out, but then he was like, Newsom, come here. He's like, I told you not to do that shit.
I love Coach Brown.
He's the shit. I beat him 36-0 in NCAA, and he said I was cheating. He told everybody I cheated. I said, shut the fuck up. You suck, dude.
I took like my driver's ed with Coach Brown, dude.
He's cool as fuck.
And he was just driving around.
He's so cool.
I clearly knew how to drive a car. Like I could drive a car, no issues. And Coach Brown was driving around, and we're in like the fucking vehicle where he has a brake pedal. He would just brake check my ass while I'm driving the car, just fucking.
Coach Brown was like,
I was driving him around doing errands for him. That's why that's happening.
He was like a PE teacher who was kind of a jabroni, but he was fun to be around.
Okay,
he was a baseball coach too. Huh?
Yeah,
he was a big baseball guy. Yeah, he was a cool.
I think Coach Broom was there for a little bit whenever I was there too. I still do.
Yeah, actually, I went to deliver there the other day and saw him there.
Oh,
he didn't recognize me, and I didn't like catch eyes with him, but I saw him. So he's still there.
There was some legends, man. There was a few teachers that definitely had an impact, man.
Definitely, Mr. Roselle.
R.I.P. Roselle, bro. Got fired because everybody lied and said he failed him because they cheated.
Yeah,
and
they pulled like some religious card or some bullshit.
Because he like day one, he was like,
he's an atheist.
He was like, I'm an atheist. It's rare to find that around here. That guy was like the one that got me off religion, honestly, straight up.
I can see why.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just doing this.
I remember him making me like
I was like, I'm just doing this because everybody's doing it in the first place. Like it's just like all the kids would go to church and hang out. That's where the kids were at.
Yeah,
and I also remember
we all did it.
Yeah, Whitefield, bro. Everybody's there. And then like
I went to Calvary.
I went to Calvary for a little bit.
Yeah. Some kids were up there like fucking in the bathrooms at Whitefield. Like I remember this shit.
The police were up there. It was like brawls every night.
You remember Joel Palmerville?
Talking about how he masturbated.
And like I remember like
I got a masturbation problem in front of like we're in high school.
Who doesn't?
He went on stage in front of like everybody and was like crying.
Yeah, he like confessed.
It was confessing in front of everybody about his masturbation,
and everybody else like, damn, those are rookie numbers.
Damn, that's DJ Fox was like, that's fucking rookie numbers.
That's all he does.
That guy's a machine, bro.
DJ Fox is next level.
Yeah, he's next level.
He's just like apparently jerked off like 7 times a day or some shit.
He's got some problems.
That's so many times. How do you make time for that?
So many.
Because you know the second.
How is there skin on your dick at this point?
Well,
brother?
first off, the second and third nut take longer than the first.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So like the seventh one's got to take a long.
him.
That's like you got to light a candle for the
That
seventh
dude.
one.
Yeah, that dude's putting.
You got to light a candle to bust a nut.
Yeah, you got to get
cramping
fancy.
up like.
You got to switch hands and shit.
Oh damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Respect.
You know Jeff Pilgrim and DJ Fox tag teamed a bitch.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
They both, that's a duo I could see doing some damage.
Shout out Jeff Pilgrim. That's what I'm saying. We were talking about like if we were gonna write a movie because we're big movie people. If you were gonna write a movie, like who's like your friends that you're around, who would you have as an actor? I would definitely have Jeff Pilgrim. Like Jeff Pilgrim seems like the perfect fucking character.
He's got that charisma.
He's charismatic.
He's got that charisma. On
Very
him.
charismatic.
He's been around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see DJ and Chris, guys like that, who've got like a big personality, kind of being in something like that, like some clerk shit.
Yeah, some low
budget
just
shit.
Fucking funny shit.
You remember that horror movie Slash? It was like the Scarecrow was like the fucking killer or whatever.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
I mean it's a shitty slasher. Yeah,
it's a shitty slasher.
I'm not gonna hate on you for liking shitty horror movies.
I don't know that I like that movie.
I love shitty fantasy movies.
Like what's a shitty fantasy movie you seen?
Lord of the Rings.
No, the Hobbit movies are fucking trash. Lord of the Rings is goated. Don't even.
Lord of the
Rings.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Great.
I've shit on the law firm loves Lord of the Rings. Not Noah, just Jeremiah and Jacob. That's the
They
law
know
firm.
what's
Lord
up.
of the Rings is the shit.
So they love it.
It's so
and
good.
we're all big Led Zeppelin fans. Like it all ties in, you know. And so they've been talking about fucking. Oh yeah, exactly. So we've all been.
It was the Swan song.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I never brought it up.
Also got the Chili Peppers on the side.
They've all been like for like years. They've been like, you gotta watch Lord of the Rings. You gotta watch.
You gotta watch Lord of the Rings, dude.
So like, I had like 4 hours one day. I got home early. It was like raining real bad at the house. Like 3 weeks ago, whenever it was like horrible
it was
rain.
flooding.
And that fucking ditch. There's like a tiny little ditch beside my house, and it was like I was like worried it was gonna hit the foundation. So I left work early just to make sure I was good, take pictures and everything. It was good. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make a sandwich while watch Lord of the Rings. I got time. I fell asleep like an hour in, but
Were you watching the extended edition?
I was.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
But I started
There's
watching.
like
And I was like, I can see the fucking height.
There's like maybe one scene.
I've got to watch these.
It's legit.
It's the best like filmed fantasy thing I think I've ever seen.
I think that
like Game of Thrones had it going, but then they fucked it up.
I was gonna. That's what I was.
Early Game of Thrones seasons was fucking fire.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Hey, have y'all seen that new Dungeons and Dragons movie?
No, I haven't.
but it kind of got really big. I feel like.
Honestly,
Like,
it got like shit on because Wizards of the Coast was being pieces of shit at the time. Like just
now, Wizards of the Coast is the gaming company that did.
they own Magic, they own Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
They're being pieces of shit, and they're just like super money hungry.
They own Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
That's an incredible thing to own.
They're a subsidiary of Hasbro.
Okay,
but they make like all of Hasbro's money.
You like D&D?
Yeah, I've played, but not a lot. I can never find like a consistent group to play with, and I don't want to DM.
The woman downstairs that you just met, Kayla.
Yeah,
she's big into D&D.
She's putting together like they're doing. They got a 3D printer. They're about
Kayla. I thought her name was Ducky.
It is
right.
Yeah.
What the
nickname
fuck?
Ducky?
Okay, what's
legal name?
This guy's saying the woman Kaylee, but I was like, I didn't mean. I meant a Ducky. I don't know.
There you go.
That's Ducky. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
she's they got like a 3D printer. They're doing like props and like tabletop shit. Like they're about
anytime I could try to find a group of people to play, they're like, you have to DM, and I'm like, I don't want to DM.
So she's the DM.
She is the. She loves.
She
shit.
loves it too. She's good as fuck.
Yeah, people that
I'll
are
talk when we
built
go
for-
down there.
People that are built to DM. Yeah, but like
She seems like she could be a fucking voice actor in a cartoon.
Yeah, we talked about doing a cartoon just because.
Just because she can like do voices, like she's all in. Puts the music on.
fantasy TV shows and D&D. Y'all watch the Critical Role show on Amazon? The animated one?
I don't.
Vox Machina? You gotta watch that shit.
Vox Machina. That sounds very familiar.
It's good. It starts out and it's just is like the opening scene. It's just like a cheesy like, haha, we're the heroic party, and then they like get bloodily murdered, like the funniest ways possible.
Did you say that you liked anime or not?
Some anime. I'm not.
What do you like? Do you like One Punch Man? Because that's the one that gets
One
recommended.
Punch Man is fucking funny.
That's the one that's been recommended to me the most. And I don't watch any anime. Like
just
I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was in like second grade.
I love Dragon. I've watched all of Dragon Ball Super because my kid loves it now.
Nice.
I got
That's
him
cool. I mean,
it's kind of hard not to watch it. Like if you already kind of liked it, and then your kid starts watching it.
Of course,
my kid's
you gotta watch it.
on that Dragon Ball Z shit.
And what's cooler than Dragon Ball Z if your kid's into it? It's like
you're
into some cool shit, dude.
He's watched all of it and he keeps harassing me. He's like, "When's more coming out?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't fucking know when it's coming out." And it's gone like off the deep end of like crazy shit at this point too. But
guy's hair is like filling up the whole scene.
Yeah.
No,
it's gotten too long.
Because
they went from three where it was really long to just going Super Saiyan God. So now it's pink, and then it went to blue, and now it's like white or some shit.
Oh, okay, nice. I used to love Dragon Ball Z back in the day, dude.
Honestly, it's super good.
It's good.
It's good.
Nice.
I never really got into Dragon Ball Z. I never got into anything close to anime really.
You ever watch Attack on Titan?
I've watched the first episode twice.
It's kind of like horror.
It definitely is, yeah.
It's
like
I
slasher,
love
like
Attack on Titan.
very graphic.
Yeah.
Just giant motherfuckers.
These giant, yeah. Start chomping, ripping people's fucking limbs off.
Oh, you watched it?
I've seen the first episode. Danny showed it to me. Ducky's husband showed it to me, and that was like when it first came out. And then Heather and I got to talking one night, and I was like, and we got into the anime talk, and I was like, well, we're kind of just like floating through Netflix. I was like, here it is. I'll play episode 1. Let's just see what we think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean it's brutal, but
it's got like a couple like
I could see the appeal.
It's got a couple little cringy anime moments, but it's really not a lot. Dude, some of these animes are real bad. But
dude, I can't with the.
But like I like Death Note was pretty good.
Death Note, it got my attention. I saw it and I was like, the premise is like, if you have this book and you like write in it, that
like there's a reason some of these are very popular outside of weird weeaboo kids.
Okay, cool.
Like there's a reason. Like Death Note, it's pretty good. It's just good. There's like the moments you just kind of ignore them.
Maybe,
but then there's kids that are like, watch My Hero Academia, and I'm like, no.
That's
I'm
how.
not. If it's a show about teenagers in high school, I'm not watching.
I told Heather the same thing. I go, I have a hard time because I really like slashers, but I can't do modern slashers because everything is set in like the teenage high school, and I can't relate. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I just as soon as I see like locker room, like lockers and shit, and teenage drama, I'm like get the guns.
There's only one.
To be fair though, like slashers were always in high school.
They were, and that's what makes it.
When
yeah, so I love the classics when I watched it when I was a kid.
Also,
and
when you
I
watch
can't
it
get into the modern ones.
And when you watch it as an adult, they're all fucking clearly like
35-year-old.
Yes.
This guy's my age. What the fuck?
But I will say it's brought a new perspective to me to where I actually pull for the killer now because I can't stand the high schoolers.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm like, I'm rooting for them to die, which is kind of the purpose of
there's
the
a movie.
slasher. I don't know.
There's a movie called Hush I think it was on Netflix for a while. It's
Yeah.
it's a good.
It's a good slasher.
It's about it's like a deaf woman that lives by herself out in like the woods in
Yeah.
a cabin.
Good modern
And
slasher.
her boyfriend's on the way, and there's a killer trying to kill her. Basically,
See, like the last like horror movie that I watched and I genuinely liked was one of the Jordan Peele ones.
oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
that's good.
like
it's like thriller horror. Yeah.
it's like thriller, but like this
It's
is
got
actually pretty fucked
Good
up.
acting, good plot.
Good acting, good plot, very good writing.
Yeah, very good.
yeah.
Writing.
Very
You
good
watch
writing's
any
always good.
A24 films?
I've heard of it and I've heard it
You watch
recommended.
Midsummer,
I'll need to. I've been thinking about watching that.
Midsummer, the Witch,
Hereditary.
or the Witch, Hereditary.
Bitch.
I haven't seen any of this.
They're
That's good.
the Menu was an A24
Yeah,
film.
the Menu was good. That's Anya Taylor-Joy, and Ralph Fiennes, who played Voldemort.
Yeah, that one is like a good like horror thriller.
Yeah, that's very good.
I'll have to check that
Yeah.
out.
You would really like the Menu.
Because I've seen Midsummer recommended. Like I said, the only social media I really use is Reddit. I don't have a user. I don't
Midsummer.
comment.
It's a good movie.
I don't comment on
feel like
Reddit.
it's a must-watch
I don't.
for
I don't.
anybody
I
that
agree.
likes horror and
I just
thrillers.
I
read.
agree.
I just read on Reddit, but like I see that recommended a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
it's like one of those
good.
movies that's like this movie kind of fucked
It's,
me up.
it's
Like,
going
good as
to.
It's a very unique
They
movie. It's
make
one of a
you
kind.
feel very uncomfortable.
It's
I'm
one
cool
of a
with that.
kind.
I like that. I like shit like that.
I
Like
like
Requiem
feeling,
for
I
a
like
Dream,
feeling
that kind of
uncomfortable.
shit.
I don't like cringe. I don't like the like I'm cringing type of.
It's
shit.
not that.
No,
It's not that. It's uncomfortable.
it's very uncomfortable because like
One thing
Like,
I'll say about
like some of the
Midsummer-
shit in The Office first season, I can't watch it
so
because
good.
it's so cringe.
What name a scene?
Oh.
It's some of
Try
just
my
like
cookie
the
cookie.
Scott's Tots. I can't do Scott's Tots. The whole episode.
The
Really?
one, the scene,
I
that,
love
the worst
cringe,
one for
dude.
me is
I
whenever
it makes me
love it.
cringe, and I just
Heather's the same way. We'll be
it
watching
makes
Love
me
on the
so
Spectrum,
uncomfortable.
and she'll just be over on the couch like covering her ears and eyes
Dude, I
because
can't.
it's so. It seemed
It's
the dialogue seems so cringy.
Cringy. I
the
can't.
worst scene for me in The Office is the one where Dwight and Michael are fighting they're doing the little fight in the boxing ring.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
And
That's rough.
Jim picks Pam up, and
Oh,
belly
yeah.
comes out. She's like, "Stop!"
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that was
Like,
rough.
oh.
Oh, that one's rough.
Like a racing. like
Scott's
you said earlier.
Tots is rough, but it's like
Bro,
funny cringe. to
I
me.
will say
It's hilarious
I don't
to
even
me.
like. I like The Office. I prefer Parks and Rec.
Damn it, man!
I like Chris Pratt. And
I get it.
What's her name?
Aubrey
What's the girl's
Plaza's
name?
so
Aubrey
hot.
Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza is so fucking hot.
Hot.
Like
Have
fear
you
falling
seen-
from
Ron
God
Swanson?
because
Have you
that's just who she
seen,
is as a person.
so
But
hot.
like
Have you seen Bear with her in it?
the Bear,
No, Bear. It's a movie.
Yeah, on Hulu.
I haven't
The
seen it.
Bear is good.
The
though,
Bear is
on
very
Hulu.
good. I'm
That-
2
that's
episodes
my
off,
shit.
so don't spoil it. but I'm
I
2
have
episodes
I
off.
haven't finished the second season either.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the first season
It's
was really
good,
good. Like,
dude.
when I watched the
Fucking
second season, it was
phenomenal.
pretty good.
It's up there for me.
That dude is
Jeremy Allen White,
yeah,
the lead. Yeah,
the guy
Incredible.
from Shameless or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
Incredible.
in Shameless, he was pretty
Phenomenal.
good, but in The Bear, he's incredible.
I remember watching season 1. I haven't watched anything past season 1 of Shameless, but I remember
I just remember
watching
seeing
it and going, Lip is my favorite character. I
Lip's
just
awesome,
loved
yeah.
his acting. He
Yeah.
was convincing.
Frank
you know?
Gallagher is
He's
probably
so-
my favorite.
He's good. Yeah.
Also, I love Matty Matheson,
Who was that?
the fat guy with all the tattoos.
oh, he's the cook.
He's a professional
Yeah,
chef.
he's a professional
He owns
chef.
multiple restaurants.
He was
does-
the mechanic in.
Oh,
he's like the mechanic
fuck,
cousin.
what's
or
his
whatever.
name?
What's his name?
I keep thinking like Huge or something.
No, what's his name? Yeah,
They
he's
just call him fat.
They call him something. That's like a short, like
it's like
three-word-
Feck or something. It's
Fack.
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 It's
Yeah.
Fack.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
Fack. Yeah.
Remember,
He's
like,
so good in that too.
Did you see the Christmas party one?
Dude, it's so good. That's like
The Christmas party episode of that,
Yeah,
or whatever.
this
He's
is
just like,
insane.
we need like $500 to buy some baseball cards.
yeah,
Oh,
that's so
yeah.
that was
fucking
just
funny.
so funny because like he used to do like YouTube cooking series. He still does them, but like there was one called Just a Dash, and he would just get weird with like what he was cooking, and
Really,
it was
I
so
have to watch
funny.
that. You like cooking?
I will cook. I'm pretty good at it, but like it's so goddamn tiring. And like I'm a single parent at this point. I got to clean up after myself. I got to clean up
I
after
can
a
see
kid.
that. Yeah,
It's just it's a whole thing. And then my kid don't fucking eat shit anyway. He's a kid. He eats chicken nuggets.
yeah, I can see that.
Mac and cheese and chicken nuggets.
He don't even eat cheese.
Fucking good.
Damn.
He eats French fries, chicken nuggets. He loves strawberries, grapes, like oranges,
Oh, that's good.
apples,
That's
Yeah,
thing.
nice.
like fruits. He loves fruits, and like he got out of bed at 10:30. His bedtime's at 8. He got out of bed at 10:30 at night. I was about to fall, so I was laying there watching like a YouTube video, like falling asleep or whatever. Comes in there, is like, Dad. I'm like, why are you awake? And he's like, I want to try fish sticks. And I was like, what?
What are you, a gay fish?
Yeah, I was
Nice.
just like, this is 2.5 hours after his bedtime. He's got school in the morning. I'm like, go back to bed. What the fuck are you doing? Bought him
Fucking
fish sticks. He was like,
fish.
I think they'll be good with ketchup. And I was like,
Hey, you were
"All right."
fucking right, dude.
He's right.
He was. He eats them. He
God,
loves
it's
them.
so fucking good,
So
dude. I
good.
can kill that right now.
You're so hungry.
Starving.
You're so hungry.
Starving.
I force fed myself Tropical Grill because I was like, I'm still hungover. I need to put more food in my belly.
Dude, the beer battered fries are so fucking good,
dude. The pork on the fucking just Cuban roasted pork. Well, the pork, the black beans.
I've got almost.
I'm not a sauce person, so I don't soak my shit in sauce like everybody else
The
does.
sauce is good too, though.
So they say it's good, but like I just don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't eat any type of white sauce anyways. It's all like mayonnaise based or whatever. Fuck that.
Mayonnaise?
Fuck no.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like ranch.
What?
Damn.
You're
Losing me.
You like blue cheese?
Nope.
Oh,
I
get
get blue cheese. I get blue cheese.
I'm an Italian dressing person.
I like Italian dressing.
It's just like oil and vinegar with like some seasons in it. Yeah, it's good.
I like
delicious,
that.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so you get that fucking Olive Garden brand shit. It's just good.
Is it?
It's just.
I
It's
don't know.
just.
Gabby has like a past. Gabby's part Italian, so she has like passed down fucking dressing recipes. Which
come to your house for dinner.
Yeah, I just eat that. It's fucking great.
Dude, it's Italian, but it's like creamy, almost like white.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's the same dressing that like they give you at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can buy it in the bottle. It's good as fuck.
Dude, it's just all about the unlimited soup. That's what it's really about.
The breadsticks.
The breadsticks.
Dude, with the soup. It's like
with
a
the soup.
creamy
It's a
fucking garlic
combo.
soup
It's
with
a
the
combo.
breadsticks. God.
It's unlimited soups and soups
It
and
used to be. I don't know if they do that anymore.
I just get breadsticks and salads.
It's all like warmed up microwave shit. But
I'm not a big soup person
Really?
unless I'm like sick. Yeah.
I like Brunswick stew.
I've had a fucking crazy good French onion stew, like French onion soup,
Oh, yeah.
a few times.
I like a chili or something
Like
like
a
it's
chili.
like thick, but like
Yeah.
something watery is not like my.
See, I don't want
Okay.
nothing watery. When I think of soup,
Actually,
I think of thick.
I'll take that back. There's a fucking ramen place on Woodruff Road. That shit's fire.
What's the name of it?
Minkoi.
We might have been.
It's
I
like
think we've been
it's like
there.
authentic Japanese
Yeah.
ramen, dude. That shit's good.
Yeah.
JonMikel just texted me and said he had Korean barbecue for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said he had that place Volcano on Woodruff Road.
We've been wanting to go.
It's fucking
yeah.
good, dude.
Yeah.
Volcano?
You've been?
They got
You said you've been, right?
Yeah, I went one time.
I want to go.
They got like an unlimited like
It looks
fucking
really
their
good.
bar is like all open and it's like they got like fucking chicken nuggets and like egg rolls like unlimited.
It looks really fucking
Their
good.
fucking appetizer bar is
Where's
insane.
that at on Woodruff Road?
Over by Supreme Nutrition.
Okay, right there where Wingstop is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
right where
Wingstop.
Wingstop is. Yep, that's right.
Wingstop's
Shit gives
good.
me
Dude, the
heartburn.
fries are fucking crazy.
The fries are fucking
fries are
crazy
nice.
good.
The
I
fries are
like
nice.
I like their wing flavors. The worst goddamn service I've ever
It's
been
horrible.
given at any restaurant in my entire life.
So
I place a pickup order. It's like it'll be done in 45 minutes. I show up.
It's
an
an hour
hour and a half. It still ain't done. I still got to sit there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
God,
horrible.
that's rough.
That happens every time we pick it up.
Every
We pick
time.
it up like
And
maybe
then-
twice.
and
There
then-
must be a lot
and then
of
they'll,
people just
like-
fucking
There's
cranking
so
it
many
out.
people.
Yeah.
They'll forget half your shit anyways.
It's like the Little Caesars of wings.
So the one time that I
The
had
wings aren't bad.
I had a good
They
experience
give me
there one
heartburn,
time
but they're
at
not
Wingstop.
bad.
They're
Like
fucking
as
good.
far as
They're
like
good.
the
It's a good taste.
texture, as far as like how they taste,
They
they're
crisp 'em
good.
up, dude.
But they give me heartburn like a motherfucker for some reason.
I get their lemon pepper's not great, but they had like a hot honey parmesan or some shit one time. That shit was so.
Was it good?
I think I remember that one. We
Their
used to get it-
fries are pretty good too. It's like hand cut, right?
Yeah,
It's
their
like
fries are
hand-cut,
good as
yeah,
fuck,
they-
dude.
It's
Yeah.
like a sugary
Yeah, it's got
salt
a little sweet-
seasoning.
it's got
There's a little
yeah,
sweetness on it.
Yeah, I
You
remember
dip 'em in
that.
And
and
you
their
get
ranch is so good.
Nice.
Fuck ranch. You get those fried corns, the like
I ain't
Cajun
gonna
corn,
say
I've
little
never had
bites.
those.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, so we'll get Wingstop tomorrow for dinner. We'll just go pick it up. That sounds good.
Yeah, get the fucking.
I know.
fry-
I know. Gabby will be like, "Fuck yeah!"
Hey, you gotta-
should be in.
Check that fucking bag. And make sure they put your corn in it though, because they'll just forget that shit.
Like I said, what time do they close?
This motherfucker hungry right now.
I'm sure it's open.
How about they open until midnight? Late, probably 11, 12.
Maybe.
I'm surprised the fast.
They
food
seem like
place.
they'd be late night.
Yes.
You ever seen the movie Bone Tomahawk?
It's a western.
Dude,
I'm telling you, I was not.
it's not like that though. It's like
It's not like that. Yeah, it's not like a western. Western.
My grandpa on my dad's side, a huge Western guy. He had like a crazy Western movie collection, so I was forced to sit through the shit as a child. I can't stand it.
this
So-
shit is not like that though.
So
This
I
is
used to
like
not
some-
like
Like
it
it's
all.
the old school, like all the Clint Eastwoods, all that shit. And like I can, if I sat down and watched it, I might like it now. I do have.
That's where I'm at. Now.
I'm also ADHD as fuck. So like,
same, dude.
I will fall. I fell asleep during. I was about to fall asleep during the Clint Eastwood. It was Fistful of Dollars, which is actually a fucking great movie.
It sucks when you get just.
I just paused
tired.
it. I just paused it. Took like a
Yeah.
30-minute nap, and then woke up and watched it again. I like fucking dude.
I'll just like, and I'm on my phone.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty good at not doing that lately.
but
when I
Bone
watch
Tomahawk
movies.
is more of like a
It's Grindhouse.
it's grindhouse. It's not like it's kind of
It's
it's set in the
aggressive.
like the
it's set in the
western time, but it's like a grindhouse.
But the Indians are called troglodytes.
and it's
They're not like real Indians. They're like almost
the
like
riding.
They're like
not the
monster
We're
best.
Native Americans, all right. It's politically correct podcast.
Sorry.
We
Yeah, don't you
we,
know?
we stay PC on the Chris
Yeah,
Harris
sorry,
podcast.
the Redskins.
Chris Harris podcast. Nice, nice, dude. Yeah, but it's like
He needs to make one.
I think we got a lot of friends who can make. I think you could do a
think you could do
podcast
one for sure.
You got a lot to say. I feel like.
I will talk somebody's ear off if they let me
I
listen.
love it.
But, like,
That's why we wanted you on here.
especially if I'm getting like booze in me, I will fucking talk.
Same.
I'll
so
talk to
fun.
you, dude.
It's
But
so
like,
fun.
otherwise, I'm not a very assertive person. That's why I like strong-willed women. Because if like
That
they
makes
fuck my
sense.
order up
I
at a
get that.
restaurant, I'm gonna eat that shit. But I need that woman to be like, no,
Hey.
that ain't right. She's gonna tell that waitress. I'm not
He asked
telling
for
that
no
waitress.
pickles. What the fuck?
Pickles are
Dude.
disgusting. Get them away from me.
shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up, dude.
gosh, you got these you don't like the stuff that takes acquired taste.
I don't like
That's what I'm
cucumbers or
noting.
pickles either.
That's why he's drinking soju.
Do you like
and not
sour
beer.
cream?
Nope.
I
Actually,
figured.
I might. I don't know. It's not like something I ever really
Okay.
got.
What
I feel like
else?
I
There's some-
had it
there's some,
recently and I was kind of okay with it.
I'm surprised you like the creamy Italian. Like
I feel like I
Is that
might be a-
coconut?
Fuck coconut, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a
Okay.
fan.
Fuck coconut.
What
it's
else?
just nasty.
I'm just going with acquired taste things because it seems like you don't like.
You like chicken fingers and fries.
I do, yes.
I
But
mean, I'll
you're-
eat Zaxby's or whatever. But usually I try to get a salad now.
That's good.
let's go with.
Pretty
Oh
good.
man, what's some other shit?
The grilled salad. Get an extra chicken breast thrown onto it.
Fuck yeah.
That
Something
light
like
Italian
anything
dressing.
right now.
I'm just gonna keep talking about food. Fuck
know,
this
we
guy.
got
over
it.
there.
I
just
You
wish
got us
I had
on a
another beer.
roll,
I just-
dude.
I just need another beer now. I'm just thirsty.
Oh man, where are we at right now?
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, we're cooking.
Yeah.
You want to take a break? Get a
We
beer?
can take one, yeah.
piss?
Let's take a piss break.
We'll be
Beer
back,
break.
guys.
Then you can go drop a load in your wife.
We're leaving that in there.
Hey,
Cheers,
we're
guys.
back.
Cheers.
God damn it.
Check.
Cut
You
out
good
the other
job.
part. You don't want her to hear that.
Dude, Bet you were talking about
It's
Aubrey Plaza earlier, who's fucking so hot, dude.
My favorite part of the fappening.
Her and I think
You
it's
don't remember when all the celebs nudes got leaked? It was all like
it was like Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Lo's
yeah.
the big deal. There's a video of Aubrey Plaza just fucking hitting that clit in a mirror and
Okay. Have you seen No Hard Feelings?
I haven't seen No Hard Feelings, but I heard it was kind of good.
There's a
maybe.
scene with
I don't know.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I heard it
she comes out of
was.
the water.
Like I
and
said,
some
I
kids
like
stole her
fantasy
clothes.
movies and then I watch like rom-coms, weirdly enough.
Like,
Oh, that's a
do you
rom-com.
like the wedding
No
singer?
Hard Feelings is a rom-com.
I haven't
Dude, treat yourself. Go back and watch it.
like the other day the girl at the barbershop I talked to her so much, my friend Ashton, she it's like a fucking old, it's like set in old-timey England. I watched that shit. I don't even remember what the name of it is. It's like a romance movie, but I don't know. It's just like it's like a romance movie like set in like 1800 England or some shit.
Okay.
And then like out of nowhere, for no reason in this movie, there's just a pig that walks by because they're like, there's pigs in the house, whatever. And the camera just stops and zooms in on this pig's enormous balls in the middle of a rom-com. It fucked me up for the whole movie. I couldn't pay attention to anything else. I was like, why is this in the movie?
That's awesome.
It has nothing part of the plot. It's just in the movie.
What's some of your favorite rom-coms?
Shit, I don't even know the names of them. I watched one with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
They got go to his family's like the fucking Kennedys of Alaska or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that.
Is
I
Ryan Reynolds
was
like fucking Sandra Bullock in this movie, or
It's like his boss or whatever, and they have to like get fake married for her to keep a visa or something.
wow?
But then they actually fall in love. It's pretty good.
How about 50 First Dates?
That's so good.
That's a good one.
It's been a minute since I've seen that one.
Dude, you gotta go back.
See, I read a lot now instead of like watching TV though.
Really?
Yeah, I read some thick ass fantasy books. I listen to audiobooks instead of music a lot of time in the car too.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's probably helpful or healthy for your mind.
Hey, I used to get road rage like a motherfucker. People, you drive for a fucking
Yeah.
living. You know how it is. People just be stupid. They be going too slow. I used to just be sitting in my car like yelling. I'm not aggressive like outwards of my vehicle at somebody. I'm not
I
trying to
can
wreck
be.
into somebody. I know you can be.
I can be.
You want to be, especially
Yeah.
but like,
that's right.
but
But
like I'll
sometimes,
just be
like-
screaming in my car. But now that I listen to audiobooks, I was like, this just like I get to
I
listen to
gotta
this for a little
listen
bit longer.
yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm hooked, especially if I'm hooked, I'm just like, I don't even give a fuck.
That's
I like
good,
that.
man.
I like that. That's a good
really
mentality
healthy.
to take. I really try to take that mentality most of the time, but sometimes there's that like.
Sometimes
you
what
you
they're
toe
doing.
that edge, you know.
Sometimes what they're doing is so fucking stupid. You gotta be mad.
God.
Like
I
so
just
dumb.
I got mad on the way coming home from work the other day because this guy in front of me, I'm watching him get mad at somebody because the person in front of him, from my view, he can't like the person he's blowing the horn at them, and as he's like they're like crossing over the and trying to get to the median, he goes bomb, and I'm just like I see it happening, so I'm like I'm just gonna go around, but I can't because there's like a person to my right, but he keeps going. And then he tries to get over too early and ride the fucking median like a dipshit, and the person like in Fairview Road cuts him off, so he swerves back into my lane. I'm just like,
It inconvenienced you.
Yes, and now you like, and I'm like riding beside him like in the middle of the fucking lane because I'm trying to get his. Because one thing about the trucks at work are packed this close from each other sometimes, and you got to work them out. It gets very like they're very placed in a certain order. They're fucking tight. Mirrors are touching each other sometimes, so like, I can get really close to people and make them feel really uncomfortable sometimes.
And you're used to that.
Yeah. And so, like, I rode, like, in the fucking median. Like, I was taking my half out of the middle because he wouldn't get. I was just, like, seeing how close I could fucking get.
This guy's out here fucking gambling his job. This guy's not going to go wild.
But I wasn't working, though. It was just, like, coming home from work.
Okay.
So I was in my personal vehicle.
All right, yeah, well, fuck
But
that
I was
guy.
just, like, I could see, like, I was
drive
clear
better
here
than him,
and
and I'm
here.
gonna show
Yeah,
him.
yeah. And I was just, like, I got, like, mirror to mirror, and I was just, like, and he just, like, slows down.
Yep.
Like, get the fuck out of the way, man.
Respect. He's a defensive driver.
And it's just because I'm getting ill as fuck.
This is some next level.
was
It's a
ill- you was
road
ill as
race.
fuck?
I was ill as fuck.
Bro, listen to some audiobooks.
License to ill.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to listen to some Beastie Boys instead of some audiobooks so I can like really go off.
Hell
Yeah.
Keep your peace in the dashboard. Start fucking shooting
yeah,
at him.
yeah. Like it's Grand Theft Auto.
When you said keep your
man.
peace, I didn't think he meant that piece. I think keep your
man.
peace in the dashboard. Oh,
Like that's where
Oh.
my mental piece is.
yeah.
No.
Keep your peace.
Keep that fucking nine.
Keep that thing
Yeah.
on you.
Keep that thing on you.
Blast them hollow tips through the window at him.
Scary
like
where
it.
we living. You got to keep that thing
Yeah.
on you.
That's why I don't interact with people that are fucking road raging. Because I got
never
a kid and I've read
fucking
too many stories about people that'll just give them the
Yeah.
bird and they'll just fucking get out and start shooting. you.
Having
Like,
a fucking
I don't even look at people.
kid,
it's the scariest shit, dude. Shit that used to not bother me like tears me up.
I can
now.
see that.
Yeah,
No, I
I
can
can
see that
too.
on the most microscopic level of that with having a dog. You know, like I feel like a little bit of anxiety for this little dude.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh my God, if I had a kid, do I
It's
want
like-
to bear the anxiety?
it's like times.
Do I
fucking
want to
300.
bear the anxiety because I have enough going on?
But yeah, at the same time, it's just like
It's cool as fuck though.
Here's the greatest thing of all time.
I love this human being so much. Like I never thought I could love somebody
I want
this
to
much.
experience that.
And I never thought I would like be cool about a divorce or like any of this. I'd do anything with that kid. Anything.
That's fucking
whatever,
awesome.
whatever the fuck he needs, I do it. 100%. Never wanted kids. Do not want any more. In fact, before I fucking get somebody else, I'm thinking about getting my fucking nuts snipped. Getting a vasectomy.
I
remember.
I feel like you're pretty close to that after what you just did this last week.
They
It can't be worse than that, right?
They still gotta like fucking hit that. I don't know. Medical needles really bother me. Like if I get blood drawn, I pass out.
But you
Really?
got your dick pierced though. That's like
if you get blood drawn, you
that's
pass
some
out.
like
I almost passed out from the dick piercing. Like the lady made me drink apple juice before I stood up after she was done.
Oh, because she was worried, like you didn't.
Because
have
I
like,
was
the-
fucking like ghostly pale.
Damn.
I was like, I need this.
how sharp was the pain?
It was a long, uncomfortable situation. The actual stick was just like, ow. But like that's how any piercing
the
goes.
tube, the
The tube did not feel great, and then like that feeling from the tube lasted probably because now there's something coming out of my dick hole that's there forever. And like the first week was not great.
Damn.
So you go like on like the tip.
It's Prince Albert, so it goes like
That
under,
doesn't
like
mean
right
anything.
underneath the head,
Underneath the head.
underneath the head, and it like
Yeah.
comes out the hole.
Versus like the other one is like the
Oh,
skin,
so
like the
it's
foreskin, right? Like the
Wow.
other, what's the Prince Albert's always known as the more like hardcore one, I believe, right?
I don't fucking
And
know.
the other one I think is
Those piercing,
just the skin.
It comes out of the tip.
Yeah, it comes out
co-
the
it
tip.
comes out the piss hole.
Yeah,
That's why pissing's
that's the that's the
pissing's a
most,
problem because the bottom hole where
Leaks.
where they start, it'll drip and leak. But if I'm standing up, I can twist my dick over, and I can piss, and it
you a
won't leak
wild
out.
motherfucker.
It won't. It
dude.
won't. But because there's a
I
ring.
respect that shit.
There's a ring in there, so the piss will like run off the ring that's coming out of my piss hole, and like it shoots wide to the right, and it
So
sprays
you got
a
so
lot
you
more.
squat close to the toilet. You sit the piss now.
I do now. Because
It's
if
just
it's,
easier.
if it's a urinal, I'll just piss in the urinal. You can piss in a urinal, no problem.
Yeah, that's true. You can get real
But
close
like,
to it.
I'm not
you
trying
piss
to
on the
piss
floor.
all
Squat over
over
the top of
somebody's
it, yeah.
floor.
Yeah,
Like I can piss in a toilet. I did it.
you just sit
I
down
did
and
it
be
last night while I
respectful.
was drunk as fuck.
Damn, Ben sits when he pees.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, That's
crazy.
interesting though.
It's
That
honestly
is.
kind of
You
nice.
got-
I
you
bet
really
it
got
is.
your dick
I used to do
pierced.
that whenever I was like when I.
I mean, even like
That's some next level balls, man.
if I woke up in the middle
I
of
will
the
say.
night and I was real
Oh,
tired,
I
was
respect
sitting
it.
I
there.
was panicking, and that piercing lady's so hot, but she's married, but she's so hot. I had to have my soft dick out, and this lady was like touching it and shit, and like,
She's like, damn, it's a little bit thinner than this.
and then like she asked the other lady like if the jewelry fits, so the other lady had to come in and look too, and she's also hot and also married. And there's like an apprentice that's like
And
21.
you thought you was gonna get into some
I didn't.
freaky shit.
No, I ain't trying to
He's
get.
probably nervous because he's about to get his dick fucking punctured.
I had anxiety through the roof. There was no getting.
why-
hard.
okay.
If I was required to get
You knew
hard,
you was
I
gonna
would've
have
been
that kind
able
of
to, like,
anxiety. What
Oh,
makes
you
you
would
like?
have been able to.
I'm just man that.
I just decided I
The
wanted it.
compulsion.
I
don't
just
know.
decided I wanted it, and I committed on the spot. I was like, book it.
Fucking cheers to
I
that, dude.
appreciate it.
Cheers to that, boys.
Because I don't know. I can't relate to it, but it makes me.
I had no piercings.
I really like to
until I
hear
got
shit
divorced.
like that.
Because like I wanted piercings, but I've always had the thing with needles at doctors. No ears, nothing. All of this is post divorce. I found out and I was like, what the fuck is there to be scared of anymore? Like this shit's a nightmare. Like I'm just gonna go for it. And I went and got my ears pierced.
I
And I was
love it,
like,
dude.
that wasn't bad.
I fucking
so
love
then
it.
I went and got my septum. I mean, you're men. You've been hitting the nose. It makes your
Yeah.
eyes water up. It just made my eyes water. It hurt for like a second, but it made your eyes water real bad.
Okay,
And
yes, manageable.
Kind,
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
kind of made me like feel like I had to sneeze.
He's
I
like-
can see that.
And it was like sore
Yeah.
as shit for a while. And then the lip was honestly, she was like marking it with like they take a toothpick and they dip it in ink, and then they mark where they want the needle holes to go. Her marking it with the fucking toothpick hurt worse than the needle.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, I miss the days when like the only people who had their septum pierced was like
Freaks.
corn fans. You know, like my man Brett Robinson. That
Oh,
dude
yeah.
has had his septum pierced
how
since,
about
like
his
back
weight
in the
loss?
day.
He looks fucking
Oh
great.
yeah, for sure.
He looks good.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I remember.
the
him.
tattoo artist Elisa Robinson. He used to work at he's a little bit older than
You
us.
say Alicia?
Yeah.
Jeff Attaway's sister?
Yes.
Alicia did my Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice,
While
nice.
she- while
She did my tattoos too.
While she was a friend. She's at Main Street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
in Baldwin.
I got this at Main Street, but from the black dude Thomas that does flowers.
Okay,
Oh, cool.
nice.
And I got one scheduled for my forearm for the February 27th. Gonna get the whole thing done. And I asked at Main Street, and they were like, "There's one artist you want to go to there," and like, where was a wait list? And I was like, "So you're not gonna let me book it? You're just gonna wait list me and leave me in the fucking open?" And then I asked a couple different places, and they were like, "You should probably go talk to this guy at Magic Rooster, which is also in Malden."
That's right. It's over by the old Bilo over there by
Yeah.
the Publix.
Yeah.
Kind of past
Paolo,
the
I
Publix.
forgot about this.
It's like across from Chick-fil-A and that little
Right.
supermarket
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
And there's a guy named Armand there, and they're like, "That's the guy you want for what you're gonna get." I'll show you a picture when we get. But and I booked with him, and it was like October, and he was like, "My first availability, January 17th." I was like, "Cool." Paid the deposit, and I was like, "Let's get this." Fucking like January 2nd, I get a fucking letter in the mail. You got jury duty starting January 16th. So I had to reschedule.
I got it
that.
last year for the first time. It was so weird.
Which I'm sure it probably worked out because the person that was going on the 17th of February or 27th, whatever you said, it was probably just swapped with the January.
I'm gonna get that on my forearm.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
That reminds me of Bloodborne.
It's
I can see the souls, anything souls. Yeah.
Souls like it.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of fan art from a book I really liked. It's kind of
cool
like a
shit.
romance book, so a fantasy
cool.
romance.
That's really good. You gonna get color or just black and white?
Color.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm color.
I like color tattoos.
I like them too.
I got color on my chest too. Like,
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
nice. Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Yeah, I really like color
I've
tattoos.
always liked color. And I talk to people, they're like, "I'm black and white only," and I'm like,
I like old school traditional shit.
Which is a lot of
Some
red
people
and
are
yellow.
like-
Yeah, like dark reds and dark blues.
well, there's a lot of other traditional stuff that there's just like only small shit, and it's only black and white, no color.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And like some girl was like, "Why are you getting a flower? That's fucking like it's kind of girly." And I was like, "You're a woman. Shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about?"
You have a pussy. That's pretty girly.
Yeah.
Were you about to say that's kind of gay?
No, girly. She said girly.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about gay people. I have no problems with them.
I don't give a shit about them either. No, I'm just
I about choked on the fear. That's funny. That was good.
Not like a negative connotation, but like
no, I know. I'm
I'm just trying to say I'm not
stupid.
like
I don't give a shit about him either.
do what you want to do in your house. If you want to get married, get married. I don't give a fuck. Do it.
That's so funny, dude.
Literally whatever you're doing has no effect
We're,
on me. Go
yeah,
do it.
we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I
Yeah.
don't fucking give a shit about him either.
Hope they
Yeah.
die. No, I just don't care. I have no opinion. I'm like, all right, that's what
Yeah.
you like. You like
That's
what you
right.
like. I like what I like. I'm gonna do
Isn't
what
it
I
weird
like.
when people just get so obsessed about what other people are doing? That's just so weird to me.
You're gonna make me start talking about politics.
It's like a cop. Cops care about so much what I'm doing.
My brother's a cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
His
My brother-in-law is a cop. Coolest fucking
Justin?
dude ever. Yep.
yeah. My brother is a Greenville City narcotics detective.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, really?
Yeah, he's a narcotics detective. Cool dude. He's like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I forgot.
He
about
described
I
it-
just remember he was very tall, kind of slender, from what I
He's
remember.
not as slender anymore. He was in the Air Force for a while. And I remember one time he got Air Force Reserve, so he get deployed for like 6 months, like 2 or 3 times. And I was just like, okay. We had one friend that was in the Marines, and the guy like had to go shoot somebody over there and shit, and like it kind of fucked him up. And then my brother gets
could it
deployed,
not?
and the guy's like loading planes with a forklift, and I'm like, you're on the military. What the fuck is this? This is a warehouse job. You're just overseas while doing it.
Yeah.
And then the last time he went to Qatar, I think, was his last deployment, and it was just like in an airport, like in the air conditioning. I was like,
That's fucking awesome.
But he came back
Good for
like
him.
he came back like buff because he worked out the whole time,
okay.
and then
Nothing to do but work out.
then he stopped. But now
yeah.
he drinks a lot of beer.
Dude, we had
I get it. Beer's fucking good.
we had Brett Meese's brother on, Alex Meese.
I know.
Have you
Oh
talked to
yeah,
him?
you know. Alex.
The only time I almost got in a fight in high school was with Brett Meese.
I could see it.
It was in history, and he started spouting that Nazi shit, dude. I was mad.
I will say, Brett Meese, shout out Brett Meese. There was a time where he was like a little bit from what I remember. Comment in the comment section if you're wrong and you're listening. I feel like he was a little bit pro-Nazi.
He was. He was
This
like
is Germany
quoting
now.
like
Yeah.
and, like doing like carrying around Mein Kampf. He was just like being edgy and weird, but like it was in Miss Rollins' history class.
Miss Rollins was a cool motherfucker.
You know how
She be
much
talking like stats with me and JonMikel and about like football and shit.
Dude, you know,
She's a Jets fan. Me and her clashed fucking heads, but always laughing.
Fuck
at her
MetLife
face.
Stadium.
bro, I had JonMikel was in Miss Rollins with me too. She purposely sat him next to me and just let him copy off my test. Because I would pass every test 100%. Like I never studied.
JonMikel used to want to fuck Miss Rollins.
He went to her phone and got her number and texted her. And she was like, "You can't do that. My husband will be very angry."
Yeah, I remember hearing. Yeah, that's right. He might have told me that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was trying to fuck Miss Rollins.
He was.
Respect.
Everybody talks about fucking their teacher, but nobody does that. Nobody tries.
We grew up with some wild motherfuckers, dude. Maybe that's why I don't know. I just can't deal with no basic motherfucker, you know.
That Veronica Vaughn.
So hot.
Who?
Fucking Billy Madison.
Jesus.
Who?
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Dude, you got to go
And
back
it's
and
just
watch.
like-
You got to catch up on your Adam Sandler's, dude. The Water
All
Boy,
the-
Big Daddy.
Say I've seen all those, but I've seen the new shit. And I'm like, this is not good.
You watch Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems was good.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a gem.
Have you seen Hustle? It is a gem.
Which one?
Hustle. It's about Herman Gomez, I believe.
I'm talking about like his comedies, like his Netflix shit.
Yeah, the murder mystery one was okay. And
Yeah,
I mean,
Hubie
like
Halloween was not that good, but it was funny.
The Western one was trash.
Ridiculous. I thought it was fucking
Ridiculous Six. I like,
It's ridiculous. It's fucking stupid.
It's
That's what I was talking to Kevin at work about this, and we're like, it's kind of the same thing the old ones are, but like the old ones just have like a nostalgia place where I'll never view them negatively. Where the new ones, I'm like, I don't like this anymore. Like
I could see that.
if I had watched Billy
I get
Madison
that.
for the first time now, I probably wouldn't like it.
That's I don't know. Dude.
I have
Norm
to say,
Macdonald.
there
and
are
Chris
some
Farley.
there's
But,
some
like-
moments in Billy Madison when it's like the kids are writing
It's
them love
timeless,
letters where
dude.
it's a little weird.
Yeah.
And
That
then
is
remember the
true.
teacher's like
Who was the teacher?
wants to fuck him, the fat guy who was
It
the
was a
wrestler.
revolting blob.
Yeah,
It was the principal.
yeah,
He was a substitute. 'Cause he's a principal.
yeah. No.
But like that shit was classic when we were growing up.
Yeah, yeah. No.
His fucking fat jaws.
Yeah.
That shit was classic. Like that and Happy Gilmore.
So
that shit
good.
was classic when we were growing up. And like
Yeah.
I will still like those movies.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy
still stand
Gilmore
by.
stands
It's
the
OG.
test of time.
It's
Yeah.
OG. It stands up.
Didn't Carl Weathers die the other
He
day?
Did.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Carl
fucking
Weathers.
peace. Apollo
Chubbs.
Creed. Chubbs.
Apollo
We
Creed
have only
Chubbs.
just begun.
Fuck.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to
Cheers
Carl
to
Weathers.
Carl
Carl
Weathers.
Weathers.
There was what?
That's a
what-
bad motherfucker.
It was.
Yeah,
The handshake.
with the wooden hand.
No, I'm talking about the handshake with Sylvester Stallone.
I know in Rocky, but I don't remember the scene where they had the.
Fucking, where they lock arms.
Oh
You've seen
yeah,
this, the
yeah,
meme. It's
yeah.
the
Where it's
classic
like
one.
that. Yeah,
That's him and Carl Weathers, right?
Yeah, for sure. Them running on the beach with the fucking crop tops, looking like
Dude.
Ezekiel Elliott out there.
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't do them like
reversed, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
That's right.
You got me. You got me. I
I respect the crop top.
Yeah, I do too. Especially the 80s.
If I was fucking shredded, I'd probably wear one.
yeah.
Steroid,
But I'm
baby.
not.
Get on them.
I'm okay.
So I'm saying every NFL player is one.
That's fine.
So is every baseball player.
Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me every NFL player's not on it. Those
Have you
dudes.
seen Nick Bosa?
Have
It's
you-
ridiculous.
Have
Miles
you
Garrett.
seen Miles Garrett?
It's also
But, dude,
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald. They say that he is like
The only
Garrett Wolf. Garrett Wolf?
Derek.
Derek, thank
Derek
you. None of them sound
We
right.
talked about him earlier.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I know.
I know.
I just remembered.
He was talking about, he goes, Aaron Donald is trying to murder you out there.
Mhm.
He goes, honestly, he's trying to kill you.
Respect.
The refs are just there to stop him.
y'all remember that? It wasn't last year. It was like it was the year before. They had like a preseason game and like joint practice with the Bengals. He ripped two of those motherfuckers' helmets off and was just fucking double fist swinging them at
Trying
practice.
to kill you.
I was like, he didn't even get in trouble. I was like, I guess it's like preseason and practice, and like practice fights happen in football. Like you fucking heated, but like that's assault with a deadly weapon coming from that motherfucker.
Dude.
He might be the smallest defensive lineman height wise, but that guy's fucking scary.
He's so fast.
And then in like interviews, he's just like, I don't know why people are scared of me. I'm a nice guy. And it's like, because they play against you,
Yeah.
motherfucker. What are you talking
He's
about? Like
4'4". And he weighs
like 300.
Yeah,
Sol-
65
solid-
probably.
Solid slab of muscle.
Yeah, and
Was
it's all
he-
muscle.
he
It's
was-
a fucking human
How tall is he?
specimen.
What, 6'4", 6'3"?
He's probably
something like
6'4",
I think
6'5".
he's my height. I think 6'2"
Yeah.
or 6'3", something like that.
Yeah, he's
Like
I
our
think
height.
yeah, he's probably like 6'4".
So massive.
Look it up. How tall is he?
I could do that.
And the
I
dude
have a
runs like
computer
a
right here.
4.5, and it's like this guy's.
He's so strong.
That's why guys like Baker when they get to the
He's
league.
6'1". That's my height.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn,
He's
I thought
crazy.
he
I
just
knew-
looks
he's,
built.
He's undersized. That's
That's
why he.
crazy.
That's why he went 12 instead of 1.
Yeah.
That is why.
Yep.
284 pounds at 6'1".
Honestly,
God.
with a six pack.
I said 265
Yeah,
at like 6'4".
I was saying like 6'2", 300. He's small.
he's fucking. That's
for a
crazy.
D
Myles
tackle.
Garrett is 271.
Yeah, Aaron Donald's a freak, and it's just solid muscle.
Yeah.
And there's no way that's not steroids.
Yeah, being 6'1"
Like,
and 280 with a six pack is
it's
ridiculous.
genetics, hard work, and a bunch of steroids.
the
Yeah,
best
it's all
D
three for
tackle
sure.
of all time. I mean, Mean Joe Green and Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald's got to be. up there.
Reggie White.
Reggie White
White,
is
yeah.
DN though. I go DN with
Okay,
Reggie
that's fair.
White because I mean
That's
he's
fair.
just an edge rusher. You know,
Yeah.
He played up the middle some, didn't
he did, but
he?
primarily on the
Aaron
edge.
Donald rolls out to the edge too.
He does because they got to get creative with him. They have to.
I just remember watching. I don't remember what.
Otherwise,
year,
3 people are blocking.
I
him.
don't remember what year it was of Aaron Donald playing or what year it was, but
John Randall.
Fucking phenomenal.
also undersized.
Let's look at top 10 defensive tackles in NFL history. This is Bleacher
Aaron Donald's
Report.
got to be number 1.
Casey Hampton,
Like I'm
Casey
sure,
Hampton was good.
Buck Buchanan,
Buck Buchanan.
Warren
God.
Sapp. Gotta have Warren
Yeah.
Sapp in that fucking list.
honestly,
He
and
OG.
it's gonna be, it's not defensive tackle, but nose tackle. Vince Wilfork, number
Vince
1.
Wilfork, dude.
Wilfork.
Deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He
Dirty.
does.
dude.
Thank you,
Nasty
man.
motherfucker.
I like that. That's
They-
fucking good to hear. I love to hear that.
That
shit.
guy was a freak athlete, despite like.
Did the pick he had against Philip Rivers with little
Oh,
bitch ass
man.
sidearm shit with right to Vince Wilfork on the screen, and Vince Wilfork was like,
Honestly, my
Big
my
fuck
stiff
with the
arm
big ass
people.
belly. That's exactly how I read.
yeah, just like
my
60
favorite
yards.
like Vince Wilfork thing is like they were like doing like the player introductions and like height and weight, and it was like Vince Wilfork like 6'5" or whatever.
like 325.
It said like 315 or 325,
Yeah.
and the announcer was like, "That man's a chicken biscuit away from 375.
Yeah,
What
look
is
at
this
that,
325 talk?" That man's stomach does not fit in any jersey they make.
That's
like,
the
what
kind of
is-
shit
good.
Al Michaels be saying now because
Dude, Al Michaels is on. He's
Al
funny,
Michaels?
dude. He's getting better. Like I love Al Michaels, and he might be better.
Funny as fuck.
To be fair, he's with Kirk Herbstreit, and Kirk Herbstreit is just like not it.
Dude,
I have
do
to-
not like Kirk
I
Herbstreit.
disagree
That
with
guy-
both of
No,
you.
I don't like.
I
I,
used to
didn't
not
like him
like him.
before, but I like him now.
I like him now. I have to say his like analytics shit, like his like view on the field, is pretty accurate.
I don't like him from college because he just sucks Alabama's dick.
I
You
didn't
know
like him
what?
from college
You
either.
know what? I used to think the same thing. He went to Ohio State. He's actually an Ohio State fanatic, and you wouldn't know because I thought the same thing. I thought like, okay, he just sucks
He has
Alabama's
to be an
dick,
Alabama player.
but he's actually an Ohio State fan. I found that out the other day.
Number 7, Randy White.
Randy
Cortez
White.
Kennedy.
I don't know who the fuck Randy White
I don't
is.
know.
Number
Randy
5. I don't
White.
either. John Randall's number 5. Bob Lilly number 4.
No idea.
Deacon Jones. He was like edge rusher.
Merlin Olsen. Mean Joe Green number 2
Yeah.
and number 1 Alan Page. What the fuck? Aaron Donald's on this list?
He's still playing. That's why.
yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Aaron Donald's first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Not even
No,
a question.
not even
What was it
close.
like? 3 back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, it's not even close.
Not even
Ridiculous.
close.
I've never seen a
What,
D
did he
tackle
have like
impact the
20
game.
sacks in a season
Yeah.
at D tackle?
And
Yeah.
D tackle is incredible.
Yeah.
I just remember watching a play and it was just Aaron Donald. And
Aaron
the
Donald.
there was 4 dudes blocking him and 1 dude trying to block the other 3.
I saw
And
that.
Aaron Donald was still getting through, and I was like,
Yeah.
this
That's
is,
why 4 guys are blocking.
He is
I was
psycho,
this is-
dude. He's
this
like
is-
the. He's like
this
the.
was like 4 or 5 years ago.
it's
When
like
he was
Michael Myers.
really
He's
in
like the
his prime.
Strickland, the Sean Strickland of fucking D tackle.
It's like Michael Myers of D tackle.
Yeah, he's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Derek was talking about walking through the little area where the bars are in Dallas Stadium. Like, you know how they walk through, and it's like a club down there a little bit.
Never been.
Well, you can see it like
I never walked
when
in
they're
that tunnel, so.
when they're walking through the halftime show. They're like pan over to Dak Prescott, and there's
Yeah.
like
I try not to
people
watch
having
Cowboys
drinks.
games
I
because
feel you.
I do not like the Cowboys.
I feel, yeah,
I
hate
watch
them
them.
too.
I'm an Eagles fan. I have to.
Yeah, you hate watch them. I get it.
Same
Yeah, I
with
hate
the
watching them,
Bills
Zach.
now, but
Clemson.
Yeah.
Derek will goes. I remember taking
Fuck you.
mushrooms.
Fuck you with your 6 Super Bowls. Go fuck yourself.
That's why I don't complain, man.
You can't. You've
Yeah.
lost all right to complaining.
I've seen my team go to 9 Super Bowls, and they've
Cheers
won
to you
6.
and not to him. We can relate. We're in this together.
We've won 1. You've
We're-
won 2. You've won 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
we're in
first
this
one was
together.
wild. There's people eating shit in the streets. All right.
We've won 1 Super Bowl, not 2, just 1.
Just the one. Oh,
We
yeah.
lost last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you lose? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
they
We
should have
lost
won
the Patriots
that.
in 04.
Should've fucking won.
Lost
that,
to the
dude.
Chiefs because of the.
I lost
fucking
money on
fumble.
that game.
Yeah.
to a guy who knows football, but he's arrogant about it.
Yeah.
I don't bet.
Probably
should
like
be.
me.
He
He
should
should
be
be. He's
arrogant
got knowledge.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
don't bet.
I was there when you made that bet.
I don't.
That might have played into why you made the bet too. A little bit.
No, I believed.
I
You know me,
the defense
dude.
is so good, man. The defense is so good.
If Hurts doesn't fumble that ball, they win the game. You can't fumble that ball, man, and give up a defensive score against the Chiefs and Andy Reid in the Super Bowl. You're gonna lose.
100%.
The game's gonna be tight.
With the fumble for a touchdown, we're still up by 10.
Dude, it makes me so mad that our defense got gutted coaching staff wise for the Ravens.
Yeah,
Mike
it
McDonald's
hurts.
gone.
Where'd he go? Who
Seattle.
signed him? Seattle.
Seattle, yeah, head coach.
He head coach.
Pete
and then,
Carroll, dude.
and
Mike
then
McDonald. All I think about is the
our
singer.
defensive back coach, I think, is the D coordinator in Tennessee now. I think.
Maybe Vrabel and Belichick didn't get picked up.
That's weird.
surprising.
Interesting. I'm surprised.
I don't know.
Vrabel, especially. Belichick's old, man.
I get Belichick.
Belichick's interviews, I bet, were not good. I bet he did not interview well.
He only
I
interviewed with the
guarantee you.
Falcons, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he did with the Chargers, too.
I heard there was some reports that
I
he did, but
thought
I don't. I
I
didn't hear
think
much.
the Chargers knew from day one they were taking
Or
Jim
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think they probably interviewed their required black man and then took Harbaugh.
Dude, I had this guy at work who's
So what's the deal with the required black man?
You have to. It's a Rooney rule. You have to at least
the Rooney rule. You have
interview.
You have to interview at
Yes.
least one black person for a
They
coach.
did it. The knock
Okay.
was whoever was looking for Airbnb a couple years ago. They interviewed him, and it came out later that he never had a chance. They were going to hire someone else, and I can't remember what team, and I can't
The
remember who got
Commanders, the
hired.
Commanders did hire him, didn't they?
It was offensive coordinator under Ron Rivera.
Yeah, but he was getting interviewed for a head coaching job. That he
the
never-
Broncos, I
It
thought,
might have
maybe.
been the
Broncos.
head
It
coach.
might have been the Broncos
Because then they hired Sean Payton.
Did they have to trade for Sean Payton?
They did.
They lost like 3 draft picks or something.
They had to.
And
I
now,
don't blame
now,
them.
now they're saying
I
they're
don't
cutting
blame them.
Russell Wilson. What the fuck? They're going to be in cap hell.
You can't cut
They
him.
have.
You keep him on the roster. You're going to get
They're
killed.
going to cut him. They're going to cut him. Sean Payton doesn't like him. Also, he's kind of washed.
He had a better year. He had an improved year. But you could tell it was a year where
Honestly, I think Pete Carroll made that man. I don't think he's that good.
I think Pete Carroll is a fucking genius for.
he's always been a genius.
God, dude, it's so sad to see
I
him
mean,
retire.
Reggie Bush,
It's
Matt
so sad to see him
Leinadace,
retire, man.
and USC.
We get fucking.
He's one of the greatest
he-
coaches
Michael
we've
McDonald.
seen.
Yeah, honestly, like Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh wins a Super Bowl, he'll be up there in Pete Carroll territory. Honestly,
Jim Harbaugh can win a Super Bowl.
the only reason he lost is to his brother.
Yeah,
And that team is insane.
he brought
That,
Kaepernick.
that year was magic for the Ravens. We had
It was.
no business being there. Peyton Manning should have beat the shit out of us with his 55
I think
touchdown.
y'all beat us in the AFC Championship, I believe.
Well, the year before, we should have beat y'all, and we gave up 14
Billy
points
Cundiff?
twice. Lee Evans, Billy Cundiff.
Oh yeah,
Actually, I don't even think that was that year.
I don't think it was either.
That was the year before we won the Super Bowl. We won the AFC Championship against you. We went up like 14-0. Y'all tied it. Then we went up 28-14. And
That was the
y'all came back and
Amendola.
won.
Was that the Amendola Edelman like trick play down the sideline?
Oh
and,
yeah,
And
yeah.
Harbaugh bitched because it was
yeah, it was
illegal or
like
whatever.
some illegal. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me.
Damn.
I was getting fucked up watching them games, dude.
No, I remember the fucking Lee Evans drops back to back.
So
and
what
the
the
Billy
next
Cundiff
weekend?
miss. And then, hey, I'm glad Billy Cundiff missed. We got Justin Tucker now, baby. That's the GOAT.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a down year
good.
this year, actually.
He is to me, and I know I'm biased, but I need to see the playoff kicks in the clutch. Because if I'm a GM and I'm drafting a kicker, I know that one guy can get you a 65-yard field goal to win it. I get that, and he's the most accurate. And there's some times where Young Wei Koo has passed him in the accuracy
Or
spot.
fucking Jake Elliott.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
Jake
that-
Elliott.
So
is
like
fucking
I get
good.
the most accurate argument, and I will say at the Justin Tucker is all time probably he's 1 or 2. There's no discussion. He's 1 or 2. Adam Vinatieri
That's the clutch.
has the clutch gene that
He's all
I'm
time, man.
taking
He's
him
number
over Tucker because I know with the fucking Super Bowl on the line, I just don't know with Tucker.
I don't-
Do we think he can? Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing
But
with Tucker.
can he? We don't know.
Whenever he goes up to kick a field goal, and this is wild, I'm never nervous. No matter how long it is.
I'd-
I have no nerves.
I felt the same way with Vinatieri. I felt the same way with Gostkowski. And more so with
Gostkowski was
Vinatieri. Gostkowski's going to be he'll probably, it might be 20 years, but he might be in the Hall. I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer as far as
Yeah.
being a kicker goes.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like Young Hoku and or Young Wei. I don't. His name's
It's-
Young.
he
His name's
meant
Young
Young
Ho.
Ho.
It's Young.
He
Ho.
the young ho.
I'm sorry. Your name can't be Young Ho and you go by Young Wei. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. This is America.
But like him and like
Yep.
Jake Elliott, everybody that's passed him, it's like they've passed him, but Tucker's been here for like 10 years
Yeah.
at this point.
You
Like,
got to do this
he's,
for years.
He's got like the stats,
Yeah.
like the quantity of kicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
compared
he's
to
crazy.
Those guys,
Yeah.
those guys
He's
have
fucking
way
good.
I get
less.
I
Yeah,
get
I-
the argument for him number one, but I got to go with the
I think
guy
Jake
who's
Elliott is
made the
underrated
kicks.
too, man. I mean,
I
obviously
will
he's
say
good, but-
Tucker had a bad year this year, but he's had a couple bad years before, but he always comes back.
Yeah. And honestly, like a bad year to you guys, I feel like, is take it.
He missed like 4 kicks the whole season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've been
blessed.
fucking blessed, just like maybe not as good as I have because I've had 20 plus years.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm just talking about kicker wise.
He didn't get anything ever.
Talking with Vinatieri and then Gostkowski, it was like I'm talking like
he had Bill Belichick
and Tom Brady
at
the same time,
and fucking Adam Vinatieri and Gostkowski.
Dude, there was some great fucking years. It hurts to think about sometimes.
I hope it's pain.
I'm just glad he doesn't have a perfect season.
No, I don't hope it's pain. I like seeing the Patriots win just because they're in the AFC. If they were in the NFC, I would.
To be fair, you don't like that because the Giants won instead.
That could be something to that.
Yeah, I don't.
You would rather have seen them get 19-0.
I don't know. It's pretty funny
because we had to.
That
also
team,
my brother too, so it's easy for me to pull for him.
But we had to play those motherfuckers in the playoffs like every goddamn year. It should suck.
The Ravens Patriots there was like a rivalry there for a long time, especially with like
and
Brady.
Brady.
Brady said one thing. He said, "Always look
for 20.
For 20.
Always.
So good.
Ed Reed is the best free safety of all time. It's not
I
close.
think he's like just the best safety. I'd put him above Troy Polamalu. Polamalu's good, but he's not. He's a strong safety.
Polamalu's fucking knowledge.
You talking about strong safeties? You got to go like Ronnie Lott. You got to go Brian Dawkins. Like there's some Polamalu. Like there's a lot of good hard hitting safeties. Like Ronnie Lott, I think is the best.
I think Harrison Smith is a little underrated. People don't talk about him enough.
He'll go down. Yeah, he'll go down as
the top 15.
He's
top
old
10.
now.
He's old, but he's
still making plays,
going.
dude. Still balling.
Psycho.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him like, after a loss. And he's just like staring into oblivion.
Bro.
To the reporter.
What about the picture of Stephon Diggs standing there?
Fuck Stephon Diggs.
For 3 years, he's still.
Okay, I talk about how George Kittle is my favorite player to watch.
Stephon
Diggs is my least favorite player to watch. He's on Buffalo and he's a little whiny ass diva bitch.
He is.
It's like, dude, you had Kirk Cousins. Y'all went to the playoffs. You made the fucking Diggs on the song against the Saints, where he just like threw his helmet off and like
Minneapolis.
You're part of the fucking culture now, dude. You're part of the fucking
team. And you're going to whine and demand a trade?
And now because you lost, you're going to go fucking whine and get traded. And then now you got Josh Allen and like a talented Bills team and you're always bitching. Shut the fuck up.
You know why y'all lost in the playoffs? Because your bitch ass can't catch.
Yep, hit him right in the fucking hands.
Hit him right in the hand, the face mask almost.
Repeatedly. In the hands. Deep bombs. Wide
Love
open.
to see it.
Have you heard the
dimes? Josh Allen dimes.
The stat comparison between Khalil Shakir and
I saw that.
Stephon Diggs.
It's concerning the back 6 games.
It was like basically the same amount of yards with like 40 or 50 less catches for Shakir.
The targets were like outrageous for Diggs.
To be fair, anybody playing the Bills is probably doubling him if they're doubling.
No, it was like 40 or 50 more targets for Diggs, same amount of catches.
Well, that's because
he's what he's saying is right.
That's Josh Allen being like, that's my safety. I'm just going to throw it to him. I'm going to throw it at him.
And honestly, you know that Diggs is going to draw double coverage, like you said. So
because honestly, I don't even Shakir, whatever his name is.
It is concerning.
Who the fuck is that guy? Nobody knows who this.
It's concerning though. Both of you are right. The stat exists because it's a hyper target to a guy who's getting double covered.
Twos get covered when they they get a lot of fucking work.
Yeah,
when the wide receiver one is fucking legit.
But that's a bad stat.
It's not a good
stat. That's a bad
regardless
stat.
Regardless of.
I agree with both, man. And when I see it, it's definitely concerning.
That's why when your team has Sauce Gardner on it, you 1-to-1 the top receiver with Sauce Gardner, and you double cover.
He's so fucking good.
And you double cover the number 2 because they're fucked at that point.
Yeah.
They're fucked. That's how they beat
the Bill Belichick
system. Belichick fucking started that, and it is legit.
With Brandon Browning from Seattle, from the Legion of Boom, he was the DB2 behind Richard Sherman. He took him and took Del Revis. And he had McCourty, who was like a 10-year pro in the back. And Gerard Mayo, Tim Hightower in the middle, Vince Wilfork. But, dude, he would take he would take his best DB, Darrell Revis, and put him on the wide receiver 2. And then he would double team and just completely just take the guy away.
Just shit on him.
And then now you got Darrell Revis on like a Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck.
You're fucked.
Darrell Revis shutting down anybody.
Yeah. Darrell Revis is.
Especially like 2007 Darrell Revis and like.
Yeah. The two best DBs I have ever seen, I feel like personally, is Champ Bailey and Darrell Revis.
That's why the fucking 2012 Ravens Super Bowl is so crazy because he got burned by Jacoby Jones in that playoff game against Denver.
That's right.
And it went right over his head, and Jacoby Jones caught that touchdown, and we came back.
Flacco is arguably.
That was the wildest shit I've ever seen.
No, he's not a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Very Good.
Hall.
If he would have went out there and made it to a Super Bowl this year, he would have been a Hall of Famer.
Maybe, yeah. I think because you can't tell the history of the game without him.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what a Hall of Famer
honestly,
is.
dude, that Denver
if
game
that's
was
the
better
case,
than the
then-
Super Bowl because we just shit on the 49ers.
If that's the case, then Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
There's exceptions to every rule.
Okay.
Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer. Sorry.
I think he's a Hall of Famer, dude.
I get the argument, but for me, he never was top 5 in any passing category other than interceptions.
Yeah.
The defense with O.C. Manura, Justin Tucker, and Michael Strahan fucking carried them and dominated the Patriots offense, and the pressure on Brady was up the middle and to the sides. They just dominated the offense, and it was one of the best offenses we have ever seen. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
And they kept
Eli
it close, but I will say there's the best 2 playoff runs I've seen, I feel like, are Joe Flacco '1, the year they won the Super Bowl.
That was the
Manning,
wildest shit I've ever seen.
Beating Peyton Manning with the Jacoby Jones.
Joe Flacco in
unbelievable.
Joe Flacco in the playoffs in general was wild.
Fucking Hall of Fame playoff level.
So good.
Just like it was always on the road because
Yeah.
he's kind of ass in the regular season. Like you knew what
Yeah.
you were getting. You weren't getting 5,000
But
yards.
they
You were getting
beat
4,000, like 3,500.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and then beat Super Bowl. Who was
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Yeah.
But that was a Jim
But it's
Harbaugh
still
team that
against
was
Jim
stout,
Harbaugh.
man. I don't care what anybody
the
says
Bro
about
Bowl,
Kaepernick.
the Bro Bowl. That team, that defense was stacked. Patrick Willis out there.
Yes, and
had,
Navarro Bowman.
Yeah,
Navarro
Navarro Bowman was
Bowman.
on there, yeah.
They
Yeah.
had
Was it Eric Armstead?
They had
the fucking
Alden Smith before. he
Alden
went
Smith.
crazy.
That's what. Yeah, yep.
That was like 19
What
sacks.
about
Here-
Out of Snow?
They had
Oh, nice.
shit, Justin. What's his name? That was on the D line too.
The white dude.
The white dude.
Yep.
He got
the
hurt.
D-end.
He got.
He was
hurt.
old because he was back with the Alex Smith days. So he got, what was his name? Oh God.
Justin something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He
something-
was like there with Frank Gore and
Yeah.
like the
He
OG
was like
Alex
30-something.
Smith.
But I remember when he got hurt, their whole defense crumbled. That man was taking so much pressure. Just
He was the veteran.
he was
yeah.
the D end on in the 3-4. Because
Yep.
they had Alden Smith on the actual edge.
Yeah.
He was like right beside Alden Smith. He let Alden
remember
Smith
that.
feast. And then Alden Smith went fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then went to the
Sorry,
Raiders.
how
Like
did I know that?
got into some
Crazy.
shit. Came back with the Cowboys a couple years ago
Crazy.
and like kind of resurrected his career, then fell off again. He had like 9 sacks, which is like, dude, this guy's hasn't been in the NFL in like 4 years.
Because he went from the 49ers, he got cut. And I was like, why would you cut a man that had 19 sacks? Oh,
Yeah.
he's in rehab. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Yeah, Eli Manning's playoff run was crazy. Nick Foles, too.
Nick Foles,
As a backup
another
quarterback.
Big Dick Nick.
The
Dude.
team was crazy.
I mean,
For sure.
You
Alshon
look,
Jeffrey, fucking Torrey Smith was on that team with LeGarrette Blunt.
LeGarrette Blunt. I love.
They call him
LeGarrette
Big
Blunt.
Dick Nick, and like you think it's a joke.
It's like 12 inches, they say.
I was listening to
I
Bussin'
looked
with
it
the
up.
with Bussin' with the Boys. I was
No
watching
cap.
that podcast, and like they're
For
football
real?
players. They were like, no, we've heard it's legitimately just enormous.
Good for
I
him.
believe it.
I can believe it, too.
Yeah.
After what he
I-
after,
I-
for
after what he
400
fucking-
yards
yeah.
against the Patriots.
This shit
I
was
guess a
wild.
Bill Belichick defense. Good for him.
And he caught that touchdown.
Stubborn
Dude.
motherfucker. You gonna sit Malcolm Butler? You mother. God.
One
damn.
of the greatest plays all
Bill
time.
Belichick. I
Will
love
we
him,
ever
and I'm
figure out
thankful.
why that happened?
Fourth
I
and
don't
goal.
know.
How about 4th and goal, going for it with a fucking trick play? Let's go Philly. Doug Peterson.
It's iconic.
Let's
It's
do
iconic.
it. That's insane, man.
Who was the offensive coordinator?
Oh, man.
Was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles at that time?
Where'd he go? Because he left after
He went
that year.
right after.
Was it Frank Reich?
Yep.
That was it.
Might have been
Yeah.
Frank Reich.
He went to the Colts.
Colts.
Yeah.
They did all right, but they didn't really have the roster for it.
I was really hoping Frank Reich was going to come back,
It
but
just
I'm okay with
seems
Kellen
like
Moore.
Andrew Luck was just a little bit too early. I mean, to get Quentin Nelson and Jonathan Taylor and Michael
Oh,
Pittman Jr. and
God, dude.
I mean, he did have T.Y. Hilton, but
T.Y. Hilton.
the offensive line was like god awful, like the all time
Andrew
worst.
Luck-
Marlon
Andrew-
Mack, too. He had
Andrew
Marlon
Luck-
Mack for those few years.
Yeah.
Marlon Mack was kind of a baller.
Andrew
those few
Luck
years.
made T.Y. Hilton's career. That guy was not that good, I don't think.
He was
God
a good
damn, that
route
one
runner. He
fucking
had good
catch.
hands,
Remember that one
but
catch?
he
Like
wasn't
3rd
all
and
that.
30 against the
But
Eagles
like
last year.
every wide receiver can have one good catch. They can,
Oh, I mean,
they
he
can
had-
all
I'm
have
saying-
like
I'm
one
saying
catch.
with the
T.Y.
Cowboys. I'm saying with the
Hilton has
Cowboys.
like
He has
10
a bunch.
like 10K receiving yards, don't he?
Yeah, T.Y. Hilton's-
He's
But I
He's
mean, like,
a Hall of Famer.
yeah. I don't know if he's Hall of Famer.
10K receiving yards is crazy.
Pull up T.Y.
Hall
Hilton.
of very good. Hall of
Yeah.
very good.
I think if you ask me, I would say Hall of very good
That's
too.
I'm just telling you, that
That's
man.
probably fair. Yeah.
That man is a product
Yeah.
of Andrew Luck. Because after
That's
Andrew
pretty
Luck
fair.
left, he
Andrew
kind of
Luck
fell off.
was honestly, I thought he would win multiple Super Bowls.
Sad.
Honestly, if he didn't die on the field every year, he probably would have.
9,800.
Damn, it was close.
Oof.
Yeah, that was close. It was very close.
Yeah.
Just like Belichick never getting that wins record. Because he ain't getting hired next year.
Nah, he's done.
I think he's done.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
It is what it is. Belichick, problem was Belichick. He was always just too stubborn.
He's a shitty GM, but a great coach.
Yeah, that's what
I
everyone
agree.
says, and that's accurate.
He is.
Yeah.
I watched it for
That
years.
defense always performed regardless of who was on it.
Dude, I'm here to tell you.
That offense went to shit the last couple of Brady years.
Nobody can coach a defense like Bill Belichick in the
100%.
history of the game.
Nope.
Nobody.
Nick Saban.
Not even close.
I don't know.
On the college level, yeah, maybe.
Nick Saban is
But
like the
that's-
college Belichick.
I mean, are we trying to?
They
Are
were
we,
on the Browns together.
yeah, are we trying
They're
to?
friends. They
Yeah,
talk.
they're friends.
Like,
But at the highest level, which is the NFL,
Yeah, Nick Saban couldn't do it with
he couldn't do
Miami.
it. Miami, yeah.
I'm
But
hungry.
he didn't have the roster for it either.
That's true.
it's college coaching, and especially now, college coaching is weird. But
The whole
but
game of college is weird.
I don't even know
It
that
is, man.
I like it less and less every year because not only do we suck, but like
It's
just like
losing its tradition and the things that made it great for money.
It is.
It's-
And it sucks.
And they said that the SEC and the Big Ten have like a commission together now to try and further the game. And like, basically, they're just gonna be like, "Get out of here, NCAA. We're doing what we want
Yeah.
to."
Which,
Super
honestly-
League. They're gonna Super League, like whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, it probably could have happened because the NCAA is kind of like they think they're better than they really are. I feel like sometimes
they fought so hard to keep the money to themselves.
yeah,
They should have set up NIL themselves, and they should have regulated it. Now
Yeah.
it's the Wild West.
yeah,
College quarterbacks are getting $1 million a year
crazy.
at least. Like,
It's insane.
and if they have a good year, you have to try and recruit your own quarterback to
know.
your team because
Everybody's
everybody is like
coming on.
pay him, yeah.
The old money in Texas A&M, they're going to come calling.
And what do you
that guy
think
from
you're gonna do when you're
Wazoo, Washington State, the quarterback from Washington State. They were like, he's in the portal. $2 million to get him. That's how much it costs for a good quarterback in the portal. $2 million.
And what do you think you're gonna do if you're a fucking 19-year-old, 20-year-old kid?
You go take
Follow
$2
the
million.
Yeah, I'll
money.
take $2 million.
Want to know why? Because your mom doesn't have to worry about a job again. Because you don't have to worry about a job.
I mean, you got to
again.
think.
Like, I'm fine with these guys making like $100K. I don't matter to me. Like, they should make money because college football is $1 billion industry.
and they're
But
cutting their players nothing.
But like the way it's set up is garbage.
but you got to
Yeah,
think.
there's like they. Sorry, go ahead.
You got to think too. Like, if I have $2 million in my 401k, I'm retiring on that. It's 6 years old. That's when you retire.
I
You
think
make
it-
$2 million
I
in
think it's
1
like-
year,
like $5 million, I think I'd retire. I could live
$5
off
mil?
$5 million.
like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I
I
would
think
al-
if you had 4, you would retire, and then that makes me
probably-
question if you would do 3, and then it's like, okay,
It depends because
How
like
can-
you
how
got-
low can we
I'm
get?
looking at like probably the safest interest rate. You can put a bank account, like a savings account. You can get like 4 or 5% return. $5 million, 5% of $5 million every
pretty
year.
fucking good income.
Yeah.
That's a
solid.
salary. That's a
Yeah.
good ass
Yeah,
salary.
That's true.
That's solid.
That's true.
And you just don't even touch the $5 million. You
That's,
just
that's 25k.
a year.
Dude, I think I can hit.
5% of 5 mil. Pretty sure that's 25k.
I think I can hit on a sports bet for that much money.
That's what everyone thinks.
I know. That's why I don't do it.
100%. I refuse to download any. Honestly, I hate watching sports because of the amount of gambling ads. That shit should be illegal.
I don't think it
but
should
well,
be.
well, you know why it should be?
Because-
Because they put at the end. Oh, but if you have a gambling problem, call this number.
It's
So that
just-
makes it better.
Yeah, but
It's
the,
like right
the
up there
people,
where like they made smoking commercials illegal for a reason because it made kids smoke. Kids gamble now. It's a problem. They need
dude,
to
I
make
will
that shit
say,
illegal.
I picked up a guy to like. I
He's
picked
right.
up a like a young kid to help me at my job as like an assistant.
How
like
old's the young kid?
Christmas temp.
18, 19.
Okay.
Christmas temp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him. I was trying to relate to him with sports, but he didn't really. He
He
couldn't
just
really
wanted to bet.
He was just all about betting. He's like, yeah, I do like DraftKings, like prize picks.
Prize picks,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
That shit's disgusting.
But
to me.
like, it's weird, right?
it's disgusting. Honestly,
Like,
like,
he didn't seem to know
make it-
anything about
make-
the sports, and I feel like you gotta know a little bit
It's-
about what's going on if you're gonna bet like that.
That plus the way like every video game is just like some gambling bullshit nowadays.
Right.
Where like RNG League just
Mystery box
Yeah,
with for
dump-
money.
dump your credit card into me. So if you want the skin, you're dumping money into me. Like
It's kind of it's weird.
It
The
is
microtransactions.
spot on.
the empty. Like,
EA is so
if
disgusting with
if
that.
I can, the only game I like with microtransactions is like Path of Exile. You ever played that?
I haven't, but he's got a buddy who recommended
One of the
it to
one
us.
of the one of the people from the law firm.
It's
Path of
like
Exile
a
guy.
ARPG. Like you just like hack and slash, like destroy shit.
Like Diablo, like a poor man's Diablo.
No.
No, it's better than Diablo.
It's
Damn. Okay.
the developers made the game because Diablo 2, great game. Diablo 2.
Absolutely.
Diablo 3
Diablo
when it
3.
released, absolute shit when it released.
Yeah, it was.
Piece of
That's
shit.
the
bad.
newest.
They-
What's the newest one?
4.
4?
It's
Okay. I enjoyed 3. Man, you had a good time on 3.
Hey, if you played 3,
that was after it released.
Okay,
It was way
yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Okay.
3's a good game now. Or I mean, it
Was, yeah.
Now it's like dead. I think they did their last season recently. I don't know.
Okay.
But 4's it was fun to play. They have their season set up where like every alternating season is like it's a one team works on this season, then a new like team of people work on next
Okay.
season.
Some.
And they said season
So they're
1.
working on it for double the time.
Well, it's like Team A does season 1, and season 1 sucked. Team B did season 2. Season 2 was great, and now
Season 3 is gonna suck.
Now it's season 3, and it's Team A doing it again, and it's trash. And everybody's like, "Fuck, we can only play another season
even
now."
we can only play even ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we can only play even ones now. Like, what the fuck?
I'm about fucking hungry, boys.
You ready to finish it?
I'm ready to finish it.
You've
It's
been hungry
we're
for
almost
fun,
3
man.
hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Dude, that's how you know that it's a good podcast.
That's good, yeah. It's
3
fucking
hours is like what we use. That's our ceiling,
money,
man.
yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna have you back on.
I'll come back, dude. Anytime you want me to.
Nice.
We need to do some shit, bro. I'm
Yeah.
free now. I'm open.
for sure. I'm down with
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
No,
We'll talk.
Go
Get the
drink,
boys
go
together.
eat, whatever you
Get
want
some
to do.
food,
Hell
yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ben, it's been fun, dude.
It has been fun. Thanks for
cheers,
having me
boys.
on, gentlemen.
Shout out to Chris Harris one last time before we
Oh
cheers.
yeah,
Chris Harris
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Only reason I'm here, Chris Harris.
Shout out, boys.
That
It's been
motherfucker was
good.
actually supposed to hang out with me this weekend.
That motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
He's always busy as fuck.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't-
always full of shit.
It's been good, y'all.
It's been fun.
Cheers.
We'll
Thank
see you
y'all
guys
for
next
watching.
week.
See y'all.
Thank you.